Oh my god, monsters. Is that a mole man? Mole man. Oh my god, monsters. Did you see that? Wow. Mole man. Oh god, it's radioactive. A mole man. Whomping stick. Mole man. What is this, mother monsters? Is that a mole man? Mole man. Ew, the ground is fuming. It's radioactive. Ugh, I gotta go around that. Oh shit, more mole rats. Hold on. Time for my whomping stick. Oh my god, look at wow. Oh my god, monsters. Mole man. Ew, the ground is fuming here. Must be mole man, monsters. What is this mother? Wow. Oh my god, radioactive. Look at is that a mole man? Mole. Did you see that? Wow. Monsters. Mole man. What is this mother? Mole man. Wow. Monsters. Oh my god, mole man. Did you see that?
What is going on? Welcome to Rocket Circuit's single-player campaign of Conduit 2. And just so everyone knows what control scheme I'm using, because this game actually has different options of what you can use. I am using the remote with remotion plus attached and the nunchuck.
Instant death, instant death, instant death, instant death, instant.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Instant death, instant death.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Instant death, instant death. Death, instant fucking death. Instant fucking death. Instant fucking death. Yeah, come on, everyone, together now. Together with the song of instant fucking bullshit.
This is the worst fucking video game ever.
Money. Just go, money.
Oh my fucking
Force needs
god.
reusable bags here, get one on me
I
alone.
hit him with the rocket, he's fine. I go up to shoot him and I die instantly. Die instantly. Die instantly. Die instantly. Die. 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 Die.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Instant death. Instant death.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Instant death. Instant death. Death. Instant fucking death. Death. Instant fucking death. Death. Instant fucking death. Yeah, come on, everyone, together now. What? Instant death. 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 Instant death. Instant death. Fuck your mom, fuck your dad, fuck the skill. Instant death, it's instant death.
I am one of all employees. I'm going to the platform. I am one of all employees. I'm going to the platform. All employees. All employees. Repeat. All employees. All employees. Repeat. I am one of all employees. I'm going to the platform. I am one of all employees. I'm going to the platform.
All employees,
Dragon Ball. This is the worst Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball.
Come on.
Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're not even speaking. I didn't even put you in there, did I? I'm a real jerk.
We're stranded here with the Predacons on this unknown planet.
Mortal enemies in a world gone wild. Beasties starting February 3rd on YTV.
On YTV. No, it's not
Why?
Beast Wars Only Iced Kit Kat. It's Beasties in Canada. Any Canadian homies in the chat watching YTV? Oh yeah, let's. Oh, that's a good one. Hold on.
Well, real quick, while you're finding a thing, thank you,
Okay.
Kevin, and thank you, Joe Dub. Joe Dub said, "Poor snoods, reusable bags. Here, get one on me." Lol.
Oh,
That's
thank
very
you so
sweet
much.
of you
Thank
because he did get robbed, and that's why we were late.
That's
I was
right.
consoling
That's right.
him.
I'm braving the wilderness of the Mad Max society that I found myself in. Crime is rampant, folks.
It's rampant.
It's unbelievable. Have you ever seen Reboot? Intro?
Reboot?
Reboot? You ever seen that show? Well, here's a quick recap of the show.
For those viewers out there who missed Reboot Season 3 and have no idea what's going on, we proudly
Shut up,
present,
Three.
for your appreciation, this cycle only, the marvelous, magnificent, mainframe strolling players!
It's a little loud. Yeah.
Reboot's a great show. Reboot's a great show. It's got Tony Todd.
Who's that?
It's the guy who played the bad guy from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Ah.
Hellfire!
I love him. Grime is rampant. Boobies. Can't hear Snood? How?
Because it's audio of this song.
Oh. Hey, it's your favorite song.
It is.
And the eggs on top. Video's loud, Snood's slow.
It's a boomer show. Ban that person.
You're banned. Mickey Piggy.
I guess your fear was verified. I wasn't a protector much.
But don't take my word for it. Watch the
That
show
looks
yourself.
fun.
It's a great show.
That
It's
looks
not that
fun.
great. It's not that great a show.
It looks kind of fun.
It's a very, very Canadian show. Yes. Well, hold on a second here. Heads up. We've detected video and your stream belongs to someone else. Your stream is temporarily blocked. If I plan to
Are you
continue,
kidding?
please ensure the content owner has added your channel to their allow list. So I'll
Oh,
just
shit.
hold on
I
a
told
second.
you.
I'll just reach out to the guys at Reboot here. Oh, nobody's answering the phone. Okay. I don't think there's anybody at the Reboot offices anymore these days.
Nope.
Well, in the interest of stealing other people's content instead, I thought we're all familiar with the robbery story. I just thought those of you who are just catching up might want a little abridged version. And our friend friend of the stream, Ann Leet, has provided a very succinct
Which beastie
version
would you
of
want to smash you and why is it Rat Trap?
Which beastie would I want to smash me? Obviously Black Arachnia, please. The sexy spider bitch. That's the one for me. Andrew Cold, what are your thoughts?
I never saw Beasties, so.
Yeah, you're a cheater.
Yeah.
You're a cheater kind of girl, I know.
I guess so.
So this is from Ann Leet, friend of the show. We love this.
I haven't
This is
seen
called
this.
DSP Kai, the Cart Saga. And, you may be able, those of you who are familiar with Dragon Ball Z, Kai is the abridged version with all the bullshit cut out of it. So that's kind of the idea with this video. Let's watch.
Let's do it.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Still loud.
Well, yeah, I had to turn it up again to get DSP audio.
I got wrong. DSP card is gone.
Dragon Ball Z.
So I went out.
Oh.
And I did all my errands. And the last thing I got to do is grocery
Look
shop.
at him.
Okay?
No, I want to.
Okay? Got my shopping cart. I got my reusable bags in front of me in the shopping cart. So as I'm shopping, and I've got a few things left, I didn't know where it was in the store.
Yeah, it's getting worse. Stroke mouth for sure.
My cart is
It's gotta be like
almost,
Bell's palsy.
packed to the top.
I think he's actually
grab my
chewing on the
phone,
corner of
walk
his
away
mouth
from the
for
cart
anxiety.
to find this
Like,
cranberry sauce.
It's
I
kinda like,
timed it
maybe not. I
actually.
can see that
It
his
was
mouth is
2
wide open
minutes.
and his lip is
I
just flipping
found the
over it.
cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
I grabbed it. I turn around. I come back, and there's no cart. Right?
Huh?
So I start looking
It
around.
just disappeared, guys.
You know what? It's probably over one aisle over. I'm probably misremembering where I left
know,
it.
right?
I look up.
Message in the mirror. A gravity fluctuation. At gravity fluctuation at this time of day in this part of the country, localized entirely within DSP's office. Yes.
I mean, it has to be.
Over there. There's nothing
Dragon
there.
Palsy? Yeah.
Huh?
That's good. Dragon
All right,
Ball Z.
maybe an employee grabbed the cart. Nonsense. So I really start just looking around, and I'm like, huh? So I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
All right,
Bro.
My brain.
Like,
I'm not stupid.
Just that part is enough to tell you,
Huh?
like,
Like,
what
So
might happen.
I'm not stupid.
You probably did something
All right.
stupid, though.
My brain was like
Brain.
addled. I mean, maybe it's an elderly
That's not
person,
how you
and they're
use
just confused.
adult.
Yeah, you can say that your
By the
brain
way.
your brain could be addled. It could be addled with like confusion. Like you might have like like your brain can be addled with something. I think. Like I don't think it's like a state. Like addlement is a state of being. I know that one of the synonyms of addle is like diseased and rotted.
Yeah.
So that
Well,
does
yeah.
scan. That part does scan.
Also, did you hear him where he was like, "What if I had my infant son in the cart?"
I like the idea that there are kleptos in like Washington who are like so ready to get a fix, they're stealing fix that they would steal like a child.
Yeah.
Like,
Unable
don't
to
know.
think clearly. Okay. Okay.
I don't know if I believe that.
I said, I'm going to
Yeah.
walk
No.
corner to corner in this store. I start
He's
walking, and I look
exaggerating
down
so
every
bad.
aisle, and I
What
realize
the
as I get
fuck,
to the store,
Paradox?
it's not in the store. Huh? So, I'm not stupid. All right?
I'm not
Someone,
stupid.
when I went to grab cranberry sauce, grabbed my cart and walked out the door with it. Is it a big deal? No, of course it's not. Right? Does it make any logical sense? No. What the
No.
fuck? I gotta reshop the store.
I gotta
Huh?
reshop.
I did grab an employee.
Massive
And they said, who was
positivity.
someone who was putting your
Gonna
stuff
let
back.
Australian man read
Huh?
Obviously, give him the
Okay. So
Yeah.
I grabbed a cart. I had to reshop the whole store. I asked
says it
as I'm
again.
checking out, I tell the story again. And basically,
Well, you told
I
it
say,
again?
so what do you think happened? And the checkout guy was like, well, I think I got a theory. He said, of course, there's no way to tell. He said, and they said, it was someone who was putting your stuff
That's
back.
right. Here's ducks.
Huh?
Huh?
So, and I was thinking about it. I was like, now, certainly that doesn't make logical sense.
None
But
of this does.
I
and
don't
you're
think there's
stupid.
logic behind
That is
that.
that because they had a kid in
Huh?
DSP slip. Now
So
I
again,
told
just to
us
reiterate,
Praise
true.
the
of
last
course, in the
few
chat being
streams with
stupid.
work being mad. Just want to throw something in the pod to thank you guys for being awesome.
I have
you
received
Paradox.
That's insanely generous of you,
Yeah,
Paradox.
that's
I
crazy.
seriously greatly appreciate that. And yes, it's
Yeah.
been busy. It has been a busy time of year. It's that horrible
Yes.
time just before the holiday season. You know, Thanksgiving.
Season of giving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gross.
Ah.
But no, this November, like end of October. November's a horrible
It's
month. I'm just gonna say.
really bit. I like it because my family does holidays
Contrarian?
really well, and it's really cozy. So I'm biased.
How soon are you putting up the Christmas? The shit.
Oh, we
Christmas
put
tree,
it up.
guys?
We put it the day after Thanksgiving. Are you kidding me?
All right. Has that has that happened yet? Is Thanksgiving this
No,
weekend?
it's coming up.
Is it
I
this
actually
Sunday or is
don't
it next
know.
Sunday? It must be
I don't
next.
know. Let's see. I
You
never
don't know?
remember. Oh, it's the 23rd.
Okay, that's in
It
5
was the last-
days.
Yeah, it's like the last Thursday of every
Oh,
month or
okay.
some
It's
shit.
the
Yeah.
third Thursday of November for you.
Yeah.
For you Yankees.
guys.
Are you a Yankee?
Yeah. No, I'm from the South originally.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
What do you call? What's the opposite? So what's a Southern? What's a slang for a Southerner? like a
Dixie. Dixie. That's I'm from Dixie. I've heard that before, but
come away, come away, come away to Dixie.
Yeehaw! These are all good. I remember like really Southern boys. They'd be good old boys.
Okay.
So,
You know what? There's a funny like Civil War song that is basically just like the North's version of like making fun.
Union Confederate.
What did I say?
No, someone said Union and Confederates.
But like the Union is the North. Those are the North guys, right?
Yeah.
They basically just like made a troll version of that song. Like literally they were doing parody songs in the Civil War, right? Like. There you go.
Oh my god!
But yeah, so they're just making fun. They're just like, oh, this is your country's national anthem, huh? Well, we'll just get the Civil War equivalent, the Civil War equivalent of Weird Al Yankovic to come in on that. Hold on. I want to see. Hold on a second. Quick detour. I want to see what Union Dixie Trap Remix is like.
Uh-oh. What the fuck is this? Oh my god.
The men are battling.
Gators right away. Come away.
Oh, now we're talking.
Where cotton's king and men are chattels, Union boys will win the battles right away. Come away, right away. Come away. We'll all go down to Dixie. Away, away. Each Dixie boy must understand
the
that
Union is dabbing on the Confederacy right now, boys. We love to see it.
My brain was like, huh?
Oh my god.
I'm stupid.
Today's a good day.
All right. Likely it was just, it's an elderly person and they're just confused. Now,
see that part.
Thank God.
Just blaming an old person for it?
Yep.
God, I'm not dumb.
Army
because imagine if I were dumb.
music.
What if my infant son was in the car? I mean, let's be honest. There's no logic to it. Maybe that's the ultimate endorphin rush with someone's elderly son sitting in the fucking front. They just walk out the door with their kid.
I'm sorry, Jay. I missed that by Jay. Hold on a second.
J-O. If you want a vision of the future, picture a man in Renton in a cowboy hat doing the double J-O motion forever.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Student speed running, giving the audience hearing aids. Holy Christ, man! I'm so sorry, guys. I swear to fucking God, I'm like, it's really hard. I mean, maybe I need to get like a Chrome extension or something like that to sort of equalize everything here, because I'm swapping between YouTubes and it's like up and down. And I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm
Money.
It's okay.
Money. Like, I know that sounds insane.
I'm not sorry.
It seems like that's what's going on.
Hearing aids. Holy Christ, my ears.
Sorry, Black Mage. My bad.
Like, again, maybe the theory of the worker is correct. Who was someone who was putting your stuff back.
Whoa, did you just wink at me?
Again, maybe the theory of the worker is correct. Who was someone who was putting your stuff.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, that looks like.
Gross.
No, that's just like a weird, like, asymmetrical blink. Wait. I've never seen someone do it blink asymmetrically before. What the fuck?
What is this? Why did you do that?
How do you do that? I'd actually have to like try really, really hard to get one of my eyes to blink like a second, like ahead of that.
Someone who was putting your stuff back.
That's right.
Want to know the worst part about the whole thing?
Yeah,
I'm out my reusable shopping bags. It's not a huge loss. It just sucks I have to spend more money to buy more bags.
$5 max.
So not a
bag.
And the way that he described those, by the way,
they're shit.
I got the impression that they're those like shitty bags that the grocery delivery apps just kind of leave for you, right? Because he mentioned that they were like not refrigerated, but like thermal. You know what I'm saying? Like thermally protective bags that keep the shit cold. They won't melt.
I have one of those because I used to deliver food, and it's actually really great.
Well, yeah, that'd be an awesome thing for grocery. However, I will say, and you know, not to
freezer bags,
not to denigrate the freezer bags. I have never had the problem of shit melting in my trunk as I'm going.
No,
like
I have reusable bags. They're just like cloth or like a little bit thicker plastic or whatever it is, but fuck? Who cares if somebody steals them?
Does your state like make you guys use
Yeah,
reusable
we have.
bags? Yeah.
If we don't use them, we have to pay 10 cents for plastic ones.
Well, in fucking Ontario, like stores are barely even don't even get plastic bags anymore.
See, that's smart.
Well, is it? Because like you're kind of just pushing the costs of all this shit onto the consumer, who now have and like those cloth bags. I can't think that they are that much better environmentally.
Maybe not. That's what I was thinking about when I was at the store the other day. Like, is this better?
Yeah, now hold on a second here. Like, these things, are these going to take? How much longer are these?
Like, I have like 10 of them.
Biodegrade than all these other ones, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, like, granted, you can. I mean, like, plastic bags are reusable too. You know.
Right.
So, like,
what's happening?
I miss the cupboard under my sink is getting low with plastic bags. What am I supposed to fucking throw?
Put in the bathroom?
What am I supposed to throw cat poo into now?
Yeah.
This is insane. And Jay Wasau, I'm not using paper bags like some kind of like ALT insider in his
paper
teenage years. You know,
Oh.
bagging groceries in the local farmers market, the only one in town because it's the first grocery store ever. He's old.
Interesting, Michael. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, plastic bags for life at the checkouts. They used to give us money off for reusing your own bags. Yeah, see, that's the better idea.
Yeah.
In my assessment is, maybe give us a little reward for being conscientious instead of punishing us for forgetting the fucking government mandated cloth bags.
Yeah.
Using backpacks is smart too. My problem is that I forget shit. I actually have to.
Me too.
I keep my reusable bags like in my car. Now,
I need to because they're in my room right now, and I had to buy two the last time I was at the store.
Yeah, me too. And like the thing is like I'm also often like just in my car being like, oh fuck, like I need to get kitty litter or I need to get like milk or whatever, right? And so I guess I'm gonna have to
Detractor makes my heart flutter.
35 cents on a bag.
Terrific.
What?
Oh, thanks, Swaggy. You make our heart flutter too.
Well, hold on. We were two separate people with different hearts, okay?
No, we have one heart.
Oh no. Oh, wow. Thank you very much to Ann Leet for this video. Very funny.
Yeah,
I'm
good.
lolling in it. I'm lolling. I think the guy might be. Is the guy live?
Is he live?
Hold on, let's just.
That's loud.
We'll all go down.
He was robbed, guys.
Suffering and
he is.
apocalypse. So you get morning.
Also,
welcome to the show.
I'll be
I'm
back in 30
DSP.
seconds.
This is the level.
Oh, great. The show's just starting. Andrew Cole's got to use the bathroom. Women's stuff, right, guys? Hey, fellas. Any fellas also have this problem where your chick is like, we gotta get ready to go. We're leaving. We have to visit my mother in like 25 minutes. And you say, okay, well, I'm ready to go, honey. I have my shirt and my pants on, and it takes me 2 seconds to tie my shoes. So whenever you're ready, let's go. And then, an hour goes by and we haven't left yet. And now I can't say, honey, should we get going to your mother's place? I think dinner is like starting in like 15 minutes, right? And she's like, don't rush me. Yeah, classic. Yes, Torchlight, I am whining again. I don't care. Classic. Women behavior right there. Calling out my whining. Unbelievable.
Okay, I'm back.
There she is. Finally. You ready to go?
Yeah, I was hungry.
I got my shoes on. Where's your purse?
I don't know where. Let's just go.
You carry your purse?
No, I have like a small bag that doesn't have a strap.
That's what a purse is, isn't it?
No, it's like a pocketbook, sort of.
Oh,
Not
a
a
clutch.
purse.
You have a clutch.
Uh-huh.
That's cool. That's very old school of you. Wait, you hold that in your
Chlorine.
hand?
Yum.
That's nuts. That seems way worse than.
I like it.
That seems way. I'd rather carry a purse around than a fucking clutch
Hell no.
like that.
Purses
That's
are
nuts.
stupid.
That's nuts. Go ahead, Torchlight. I'm not going to ban you. We all make mistakes, and you're going to take your time to learn a lesson, and yeah, it'll be fine. Anyway,
Money.
here's the
Tips
Level
go.
One
Money.
podcast.
Black begging shirt, winter edition detected.
Oh, hell yeah. Here we go, boys.
Let's go. It's time go.
Time go.
It's so quiet. I hate this. Okay, hurry up,
I wish he would
please.
figure out his audio.
He has figured it out.
What is
He's doing
going
it
on,
purpose.
everyone? Good morning and welcome to the show. I'm DSP. This is the Level 1
Long sleeve black begging
Oh,
shirt.
no.
This is gonna be rough, ladies and gentlemen.
podcast.
Mhm.
Today is Saturday, this 18th of November, 2023.
Why do you have to say the date?
And
it's time for a return
And-
to Multiplayer Madness today per your requests.
Oh,
You guys
Multiplayer
were so
Madness.
upset with me that over the last week,
Did Cat die? Probably.
I took Call of Duty and I put it on night streams, that you have campaigned to have it return to daytime streams, which you're getting today.
What?
This is what you wanted, so you get what you asked
campaigned for
All
it.
right, I'm a man of the
My name is Dieter, and this is Sprockets.
people, as they say. If you ask for
Steve
something, I will
Blobs.
give it to you. All right, so
Yeah.
we'll obviously see how that goes today.
I'll never get a
Hopefully it
job.
goes well, and you guys enjoy Call of Duty. But we got a lot to talk about today. All right, first of all, last night I returned to Street Fighter 6 for the first time in over a month.
Wow.
Wow.
How did it go? Did it go well? Was it a disaster? Did people
don't
like
think
it?
it
Did
went
people
well.
hate it? We'll talk about that right
We
here
made
on the
over
show.
50 bucks,
all right.
so.
In addition,
Oh my god.
I just like, okay, I'm not going to pretend like this show is like the most professional show or that it's even really a show by any stretch of the imagination.
No.
Right? But like, all right, now you might be wondering, what did I do last night? Well, I played a certain game. Now you might be wondering, what is that game? Well, I'm about to tell you what that game is right now. The game was Street Fighter. And you might be saying to yourself, what is Street Fighter? Well, Street Fighter is a game that began in the year 1918. It began with the characters Ryu and Ken.
Oh my god.
we got some news to talk about today.
Whoa,
Big
is
updates
Cat
and
dead?
big stories. We've got The Last
Death
of Us
monkey
2
butts and
getting
Ray
a
ringworms.
remaster already.
Wait, what is? I missed it. I was thanking someone for their positivity. What game?
Thank you very much, Deathmaster. This is Phil doing his like hilarious joke about
What the fuck?
The Last of Us is getting a remaster again.
Awesome. I'm actually really happy about that.
I don't really understand what the point is. It a remaster of The Last of Us 2? Is it The Last of Us 1?
I don't know. If they're doing the first one, that's kind of silly because they did something recently. I think in the second one doesn't need it.
Newscaster.
Oh,
fill us
yes.
in this one, Indrid Cole. Let's see what.
Okay.
Let's go to the news.
Let's do it.
He's big smug face.
Which we all kind of talked about when the Last of Us
I
1
know, you played
remaster came
Detractor.
out.
I
and
love
we were like, so what do you
Last
mean?
of
This
Us,
is
so-
going to remake The Last of Us 2 now? Ha 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 ha. Oh.
So I did hear someone make a funny joke that there are like more remasters of The Last of Us now than there are actual like games of The Last of Us.
Yeah,
Like,
they're kind of milking it.
That's kind of funny to me.
Oh, they are. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a joke,
I don't
but I
think it
guess it's
needs
real.
But
Wow.
whatever.
It's not so funny anymore.
See, this is why he's put on the black long sleeve begging shirt, is so that he can like really like let loose and go all out on the Neil Druckmann segment.
Right.
Anymore, is it?
Right. So he
Um,
can
And also,
kill him.
black is slimming, and I can't detect any move action here, right? Like,
Yeah, actually, that's kind of smart. You know, you got to
Well,
beg and cover up your moves.
yeah,
Boom.
there's a fucking reason that they have people wear black on shit. Like, if they don't want to look like a fat sack of shit, because I can't see all the curves, all your lovely curves, you beautiful woman.
Anyway,
Oh,
in
Can we do
addition,
roguelike mode for Last of Us
we
2
have a
adding more
big news
levels?
story.
Oh, I'm
Ooh,
down for
hello.
that. Okay, fuck
That's
yeah, let's
cool.
go.
I like.
Yeah.
I mean, you put the word roguelike into anything, and I'm in. I mean,
Yeah.
in it to win it.
Yeah.
that normally
I
would
love
not
Last of Us,
necessarily be
so
something
let's
that I
go.
would cover too much
I
on this
actually haven't
show,
played either.
but it might affect
they're
us all
so good.
soon who
Only
use
the first
social
one's on
media
PC,
because,
though,
ladies and gentlemen,
still.
if you're not aware, Twitter/X, whatever you want to call it,
X.
How
Stop it.
long are you going to keep doing that? Just say one
Just
or
say
the
Twitter.
other. I say Twitter still. Like,
Yeah.
sorry,
is currently suffering an ad apocalypse.
What?
I'm going to stop.
Exactly the same thing that happened on YouTube right
What is
here.
that? What was happening with his finger just there?
I don't know. What the fuck? It's a worm.
He's like getting ready to point. He's like, okay, I'm going to point at something, but wait,
Wait,
do I
where
point
was
at?
it?
Hold on. Wait. No, YouTube is down here. Yes, YouTube is down here. Yep.
It's there,
Okay, hold on.
below
It's
me.
still- What the? Do one thing normal. Do one thing normal
Please.
in your life.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, I think someone said, why is he
Exactly
like
the same
this?
thing
Oh,
that
yeah,
happened
Nexus
on YouTube right here 6 years ago is happening on Twitter and X right now.
I don't get
And
it.
there's varying different opinions on what.
Did PewDiePie say the N-word on?
Did
Twitter?
he?
That's I'm being facetious because that's,
No, I know,
that's what
I know.
the apocalypse is, right? Like, not whatever he's about to say.
Why it's happening. There's lawsuits being thrown around. So we're going to talk
Oh,
about
cool.
that today
Yeah,
on the
you should be
show.
here with us,
It's
but
kind of
I-
an interesting story. Okay. So,
Who's getting lean?
all that. But before we even get to any of that, okay, I have something that I want to throw out
I
there
can't read the
because
chat
I want
yet.
everyone's opinion. As you know, on this very show, every day we talk about various topics, and a lot of the time, I
We
get
talk
great
about
feedback from you guys regarding things that I should do or shouldn't do, about the schedule, about projects that I work on, and the
Don't
like.
give us a schedule.
And
You don't
this
work on
year,
projects.
I've listened to your feedback a lot. I really have. And I feel that this year, the content has been better for it. All right?
He does
well,
that about night.
I have something that I want to run by you guys. We've already talked about it earlier this week. But I want to run it by you guys because there's been some developments. All right? And I want you all to know what's going on. And I want your feedback on this. And I want you to be honest, brutally honest. I want you to be 100% honest with me. If you're here live right now, I want feedback. And if you're watching this on demand, I also want feedback. Okay? So here we go.
Okay.
As you guys know, about a week ago now, I don't even remember anymore. I really don't.
Sick?
Time just passes by so quickly now that I lose track of everything.
Because we're old, Phil. That's why.
A documentary, yes. Another one.
Yes. Okay. Oh, he's gonna ask if he can react to it.
Was made about me on YouTube. Yes, it was titled with a clickbait title that was very negative.
It wasn't
People who've seen the
clickbait, it was
documentary
true.
say it's a mixed bag, that there's a lot of bad stuff about me, and there's stuff that's more fair. A lot of it analyzes a lot of my haters and stuff like that,
Let's
too.
go, guys.
But I guess it was made by a
He's gonna
YouTube
do it.
documentarian called Turkey Tom. Okay? I haven't seen it. I don't have 2 hours to sit there and watch yet another.
Don't have 2 hours, do you?
Hours.
I listened to it while I was working. I did other things.
You were at the grocery store where you had to reshop for your fucking groceries.
Yeah, and
dude.
you have YouTube Premium, so you could listen to it while you're just doing that with your phone in your pocket.
Another documentary about myself right now. And when it came out, all right, people said to me,
Christmas comes early for
will
us.
you react to it? And I said, well, honestly,
maybe.
this
Yeah,
year
yeah.
we've been staying away from this kind of content. You know, earlier in the year I reacted to the Second Wings of Redemption documentary. We reacted, I think it was a Keemstar documentary, or was that last year? It might have been last year.
So
and we
it's
also
been more than just this year that you've been steering away towards that kind of shit, right?
Yeah.
Philip?
reacted to
what else
oh
comes
God.
early?
The
Shut
guy,
up.
oh my, I can't even remember his name anymore.
That's
It's
why
completely
Mrs.
slipped my
Claus is
mind.
the saddest
The guy
villain.
who used to work for Screw Attack,
Yeah.
and then he went off to his own
True.
content, and there was the big controversy
Poor
about
Mrs.
him
Claus.
supposedly soliciting people for sexual pictures and stuff. I can't even remember.
Whoa!
Excuse me?
Who did that?
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Supposedly soliciting people for
Who?
controversy about him. The guy who used to work for Screw Attack, and then he went off to his own content. There was a big controversy about him.
Is he talking? He's talking about, yeah, obviously he's talking about Pro Jared, but why aren't you naming him? You
Right.
We all know who you're
You
talking
had
about.
your viral tweet. What are the other commands? If you type !menu, it'll
Yeah,
bring up the other
that'll show
commands.
Fine.
Yeah.
The guy who used to work for Screw Attack, and then he went off to his own content, and there was the big controversy about him supposedly soliciting
Get
people
'em
for
tumbles.
sexual pictures and stuff. I can't.
Sorry, did Pro Jared not prove that that was true, or I'm sorry, did Pro Jared did something where he cleared up the allegations there, right?
Right,
And
right,
Also,
he did.
by the way, soliciting nudes from consenting adults is not.
Shouting!
I mean, if
It's not great,
it's not
but,
great. I mean, sorry, it's not great if it's someone who you don't know, but they know you because they're a fan of your content.
It
or
feels a
whatever.
little bit scummy, but
yeah, but
you know.
if you're in a relationship with someone in which that's a thing you guys do, then hell yeah, right? Good for it.
Yeah,
and his wife knew and was okay with it. So
yes. So what's the problem?
So saying somebody who supposedly did all these horrible things is a little bit weird.
Yeah.
I can't even remember
That's
his
weird.
name. I seriously can't even remember his name.
Yeah.
Okay.
You fucking asshole liar. You remembered this for 3 years until you had a chance to make a shitty joke on Twitter about it. Go fuck yourself.
Please.
I've forgotten. So what I mean, I've been so out of the drama this year after that stuff earlier this year.
That's
I
fake.
don't even really think about it anymore, right?
yeah,
this
yeah.
year, here's what happened. As you guys know. Yeah, Pro Jared, thank you. I've totally forgotten the
There
guy.
you
the guy.
go.
Earlier this year, we had the stupid side scrollers interview. We
What was stupid about it other than you were on it?
Yeah.
all know how that went. Nothing but drama after it, correct?
Nothing but drama.
Keemstar trying to pull me into drama constantly. Then drama with Boogie and Wing.
Keemstar tried to give you $50,000 and be on a show that was better than this. Like, if the idea of like being threatened with $50,000 when you are a person who is
threatened to make your life better.
Yeah, I'm several hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, and now this man is threatening to give me money.
What the fuck?
I'm going to the police about this.
Yeah.
That want to do a podcast with me, then they flip on me, and now they want to do a podcast with Keemstar, and now that entire thing is falling apart. What a shocking twist that exactly what I said would happen is happening, right? Wow, just a huge revelation that would happen, right? That the show is a shit show and everyone's quitting.
You'd be $50,000 richer and you wouldn't have to do the rest of the show. So that seems like a really great, actually probably not. Like knowing Keemstar, there was probably some kind of, you know, contractual thing that if they didn't, like if the podcast wasn't still going a year later, that Phil would have to pay him back the $50,000.
Maybe.
And, I mean, that would be some hilarious drama of like Phil owing Keemstar $50,000. Oh, it happened. It's been spent. Okay, I went to pay all my bills. Okay, but I still have bills, unfortunately.
Wow, what a big surprise! Correct. Anyway, I've done everything I could to stay out of drama this year. Correct. I really have. Like after all that nonsense happened, the direct feedback I got from you guys and gals was that all you care about...
I love that he has to throw in "and gals."
Guys and gals.
Because
I think
I know of at least one woman who does watch him, and that's Emery's Farm, right? She's the one that did his DSP's Closet fan art. That is actually like my least favorite fan art of all of them.
It's I hate
that one so fucking much. But
yes,
he's also
OIC,
talking about OIC as well.
Yeah.
I mean, that is also just like complete bullshit because OIC is just saying that. Just talking about transitioning to like one, make the other people in his chat uncomfortable, and two, make Phil uncomfortable so that he'll like say something about trans people. But,
I think you're right.
But actually, like he's not trans. He doesn't give a fuck about trans people. He's literally just trying to like mess with DSP's life, which, you know, kudos to that, but you're also giving him money, so
yeah, so win-lose.
Also, OIC and Lisa Liu are the same person. If I'm very much mistaken. Mario Faker, do not Google Lisa Liu TikTok, just in case.
Is me making content for this channel. You want to see me play games, do a podcast, do some fun react stuff that's not drama, have a good time, guys, and that's what it's all about. And I've done that, right? I've pretty much done everything I possibly can to stay out of the drama.
Scottish accent, by the way.
So, when this Turkey Tom documentary came out about a week ago or so, whenever it was, people told me about it or whatever. I'm like, okay, whatever. And people were like, well, will you
I like that one too.
Respond to it? Will you watch it? Will you do a live react? And I was like,
Lou
right now we're in the busiest time of the year. I'm backdated on games, right? Like I'm backlogged. I'm trying to finish up the games that I've been playing. I finished them. Now we're playing the next batch of games. This is the busiest time of the year for what I do as a content creator, right? In my opinion, it's the best time of year as a content creator. We got the best weather. We got the best amount of variety of games. We got a lot going on.
Stop!
So,
did you see that?
Do I want to take time out from me?
Big nose pick with his thumb.
Oh, no, please.
As a content creator, we got the best weather. We got the best amount of variety of games. We got
oh my god, when he has to use like the torque of his wrist to really get it in there, like that's when you know there's something.
Dude,
there's a serious boog hanging out up there. Like he's gotta get it, man. Get it out.
Just fucking shoved it in.
It's like an auger, dude. That's like what you'd fucking use to like
bore
a hole through ice to go fishing.
Yeah.
Like, let's see.
Or like dig a post.
Let's see. Does he confirm what he's? Oh my. He is up there to the knuckle of his thumb.
I know.
I cannot fit. I'm doing it right now. I cannot fit my thumb that far up my nose.
I can't do it either.
Okay.
You're not alone, buddy.
Let's see. Does he examine?
I don't think so. I don't think he got anything good.
See what his left hand is not having any, like, you can't see any, very little shoulder movement there. So he's probably surreptitiously wiping it on his crotch. That's what my guess. That's what my guess is.
Correct. So
correct. So Nexus Galaxy, the reason that his nostrils are so huge is because air is free.
Do I want to take time out from me doing what I love to sit here and entertain drama? And
I thought he was gonna say
overwhelmingly, the
entertain you.
answer you guys gave
I
me a
won't
week ago was,
entertain
no,
you.
don't
Fuck
do it.
you.
Forget it. Don't do it. Stay out of it.
Daddy?
Whatever.
Oh, nice.
Now, in the meantime,
naughty.
people have kind of
You
like
naughty.
piecemeal mentioned things about the documentary
love
here on
the
my
show.
streams. A couple people talked about how,
too. Big
I guess
sister
Tom
if you're out there.
questioned
Yeah.
how I got my job at the helicopter company.
Well,
I guess he
uh-oh.
claimed nepotism, and apparently there was an impression
You
that my dad
did, though. Your dad got you the job. That is the definition of nepotism. Like,
And now-
that is what it is.
And now he's acting like he doesn't know what they're talking about.
I didn't even know. I
I-
got
yeah,
it with my
it's like-
skills.
I haven't seen it, but it's like there's a 1 minute and 57 long segment about my dad, and they show like his what's the professional? They show his LinkedIn. They show his
yes.
social medias, and it's fucking bullshit. Okay.
Huh.
dad was a manager at the company. No, he wasn't.
Oh
He
my
was not
god.
kind of a high. It was an
Why
impression
are
that
you
I got my
lying?
job at the helicopter
Sorry, I
to
have to go
entertain
back.
drama. And overwhelmingly, the
I did
answer
not
you guys
touch
gave
that
me a
woman.
week was, no, don't do it. Forget it. Don't do it. Stay out of it. Whatever.
know,
Now, in the
Bill.
meantime, people have kind of like piecemeal mentioned things about the documentary here on my stream.
Excuse me.
What?
They've what?
Piecemeal?
They
What?
piecemeal mentioned it. Hold on.
What does that mean?
Hold
Does
on,
anyone know?
I'm just looking at piecemeal right now because I know that's a
Yeah.
word. Yeah,
Is it?
piecemeal meaning. It's not maybe a word. A piece characterized by unsystematic partial measures taken over a period of time.
Oh.
The village is slowly being killed off by piecemeal development. Okay,
Okay.
I
That's
guess
a weird word
that's
to throw out.
technically correct.
Okay,
money,
that's
Yes.
money,
weird.
money.
In an
Kids call money.
unsystematic
Money.
way is what piecemeal.
Update, my
Huh.
snood bod is coming in nicely. Hashtag
Oh, very
fitness.
nice. Good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Speaking
Swaggy,
of which,
good
speaking
job.
of which, I just remembered I have a Diet Coke in the fridge. Yummy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah,
I love
dude.
aspartame.
Me too. Who doesn't?
A couple people
So
talked
good for
about
you.
how, I guess Tom
Super good for you.
questioned
Yeah.
how I got my job at the helicopter company. I guess he claimed nepotism, and apparently there was an impression that my dad was a manager at the company. No, he wasn't.
It
He
was
was
on
not
his
any kind of a higher up at the
profile.
company ever. That's completely
Oh.
false.
Don't forget the Mentos.
And there's other things, I guess, that were said in the documentary that were
I
Tom's
guess,
opinions.
I don't
and a lot of people were
know.
like, well, you could easily
David
respond to this stuff and say that
Burnell
it's not true,
True
or
nuclear
prove it's not
disaster.
true or whatever.
in
And I'm like, well, every once in a while I would mention it, or I would talk about it on the stream. You know, the one thing that I really sadly have a big
You
issue
mention
with,
it
it's just
all
the
the
name of the
time.
documentary. I think he called it A Decade of Failure, right? To
Here we
which I
go.
responded, if you wanted to call it A Decade of Decline, or, you know,
That
a decade
decline is
of,
failure. Correct? Or no?
I mean, it's certainly not good. It's certainly not really worth by the way, sorry, I'm just gonna really quick here. I'm so sorry. It's certainly not worth making a distinction between decline
No.
and failure. I really don't think that's worth. It's just I'm gonna quickly David Burnell.
David Burnell,
Right?
okay.
He currently is the director of quality at Unger Enterprises, which
What
is
the hell?
is a funny name to me, I think.
Huh.
Now, okay, we got director of quality. We got quality control manager at Stratton Industries. We got
Okay.
continuous improvement leader,
Ah.
Helicopter Support Inc. (HSI), and then we have adjunct faculty at the University
the
of Bridgeport.
hell?
And then hold on a second.
Oh, helicopter support, logistics manager,
Well, this
Huh.
one is the one that I'm interested in.
customer support manager.
Now, you might
Interesting.
now, those of you who don't know, manager means to
They
be the
manage.
man, to be the man of the juror.
Right.
And again, I'm seeing a lot
Oh,
of
continuous improvement
now this
manager.
is a different place. This is called Sikorsky Aircraft. So I don't know what that has to do
Reports
with
are wearing
anything.
out.
Yeah. He's the continuous improvement manager here. He's the operations supervisor.
Uh-huh.
He's the shop technician. He's a lot of stuff
Ah.
over here. Now,
Dude, his dad has like kind of an impressive
yeah, he's got a
resume.
great resume. 27
Yeah.
years at the same job is nuts.
That's
Like,
crazy.
Especially, okay, I don't know about any of you, but as a millennial in the year 2023, I found it hard to find it like fulfilling to stay at the same job
Yes.
for many years, right? Like both of my parents have literally done the exact same job their entire lives. Like they've had one
Right.
job their entire life, and I'm going to dox myself slightly. They're both in the Royal Canadian Air Force. They both retired
Oh, nice.
from the Royal Canadian Air Force, the RCAF.
Nice.
But both like that, literally each of them did that their instant year out of high school. So they both had
Huh.
one job their whole life. I've been like, you know, I think the longest I've ever been at the same job is probably 5 years. Now, granted, I'm not like their age or whatever, but still, like, you know, 27 years at one spot. That's fucking nuts. Though technically, I mean, look, he only did shop technician for 2 years, group leader for 5, operations supervisor.
Still,
he was doing that for 18 years. Holy shit!
It's a lot.
And then this for 2 years. Developed and executed senior level strategy to drive entire commercial team in all areas of continuous improvement. So again,
he managed a lot.
Does seem to be the
director,
seems leader,
like the type of manager.
Manager. There's a lot of manager stuff here. That's correct.
Yeah.
They're in the chair. I'm in the chair force, taking down the big rush.
I don't know, like losing prominence, because at one point I was a big gaming YouTuber, and then over the last decade, admittedly, I've lost that prominence. I'm not prominent at all anymore. No one thinks of DSP when they think of big gaming YouTubers at all.
Am I prominent
but
or am I
the thing is, I don't aspire to be, never did I ever aspire to be a big gaming YouTuber. My choices have directly been anti-YouTube popularity. I never used the thumbnails. I never used the clickbait titles. I didn't edit my content. I didn't collaborate with other people. I didn't take sponsorships and partnerships.
Are you
I
kidding?
didn't go on trips
no,
for promotion.
I've never
Literally,
been like a big
I did
basketball
the
player,
opposite.
But I've always done the opposite of what Michael Jordan does, okay?
Right.
I throw the ball to the other team. I kick the ball with my feet sometimes. Sometimes if the ball is passed to me, I let it hit me in the head, and then I fall down and I cry. Okay, now, all of these things have not made me the world's greatest basketball player. I will admit that. But I think because Michael Jordan exists, I should get paid the same as Michael Jordan, shouldn't I?
I should. People know my name.
I'm playing basketball. I'm doing it, kind of. I'm doing like a very, very shitty version of playing basketball, but it's the same. So what the fuck? Why is so? I mean, I know the reason why. Is it because Michael Jordan's black and I'm white? I don't know.
It has to be.
I don't know.
What
you're saying that. You're the one saying that. I didn't say
does
that.
to try to be popular, to be true to myself.
Oh my
and I'm happy.
God.
Like I'm
all right, Swaggy.
happy.
Have a good
10 years later, despite the fact that I'm so small time, I'm still happy
I'm just a
with
little
who
guy.
I am and the content that I put out. So how is that a failure, right?
Yeah, Swaggy. See you later.
So anyway, after having talked about
That
it
sounds like
on and
fun.
off over the last
Yeah, Michael
you
Jordan
know,
was a shill. He
week or two,
had these,
because again, I don't even remember when the documentary
called
came out.
Air Jordan.
Turkey Tom had said in a video that
Stop.
he wanted to basically
Get some
like
help.
interview me.
Stop.
All right.
Stop
So I said,
watching
contact me. So
Jordan.
just so you guys know, I want to give you an update on that. All right. He did. He contacted me. We went back and forth via DM.
Back and forth. Back and forth.
Wait, who was he
Sway.
talking to? Was it
He
King
wanted
Shark?
to basically like interview me. All right. So I said, contact me. So just so you guys know, I want to give you an update on that. All right. He did. He contacted me. We went back and forth via DM. And essentially, he's like, I want to talk about everything. I want to talk about WWE Champions mobile games. I want to talk about Keemstar and the Law Call podcast. I want to talk about the history of you as a content creator. I want to talk about your fan base. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about that. All right?
I said no.
So basically, I responded to the guy. I want to guys let you know. I'm transparent. I want you guys to know what's going on. All right. So I responded to him, and I was like, look, never in my history as a content.
Okay, let's play guess what Phil is going to say next.
Okay.
So the context here is that I have reached out to someone who is making a documentary about me. They reached out to me, and I'm responding to them now. And I'm about to say what? Injured Cold.
I think he's going to say no.
Okay. I'm going to guess that he's
some crazy stipulations.
I'm going to guess that he's going to say you're going to hear a lot of crazy shit from a lot of people,
right?
And you know,
none of it's true.
And none of it's true. I don't really have the time to sit down with you and talk to you about everything.
And had his
But if you'd like to talk about
reusable
games,
I'm just giving to help fund some new bags for
Shit, hold on.
interviews.
Hold on,
Sincerely, one Manu, I mean Planet, I mean a
Wait.
long-time fan since 2009.
It's true.
Hold on, I gotta read that again. I didn't hear a lot of it. Hold on.
Fuck, I was talking over it. I'm sorry. Okay.
It's okay. I heard that poor Snood got robbed and he had his reusable bag stolen. So I'm just giving help to some new bags for him to use.
Well, I will
Sincerely,
appreciate
1
that.
minute, I mean Planet, I mean long-time fan.
Yeah, no, that was not a plan. That was simply circumstance, and I was grocery shopping, and I was absconded with my bags. Okay, so Anyway, he's gonna say there are trolls. Don't listen to them. Only listen to me. Thank you very much.
Right. Yeah.
Creator, have I ever had a problem talking about what I do for a living, the content I put out, my community and my fan base? Like, these are all positive things. I'm totally down for any of that discussion. But I am not down for a drama discussion. I already said what I had to say about all that drama stuff earlier this year in the Side Scrollers podcast, right? So I have nothing else to say. If you literally sat down with me
I think you're right.
and asked me about all the same shit, about all the conspiracy theories around me.
Like he's doing the thing where it's impolite for him to quote himself in a conversation.
Right.
So he's paraphrasing his own words, which is an insane thing to do, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And he's saying that what he actually did is say, no, I'm not sitting down. I'm not going to talk about I'm not answering any of these questions, actually.
I mean, I kind of believe what maybe it was some long drawn out way of saying, I don't want to talk about anything except for this one thing, maybe.
I would guess that Turkey Tom probably sent him a list of questions. That would be, here's an example of what I'm going to bring up to you. Okay. And Phil looked him over and was like, I'm not going to answer any of this shit. These are all detractor memes. Like, oh, where's the money? Like, bills and stuff, okay? Like, like this one. Because this one's asking me to, I don't know, itemize my bills. Well, I already have. I sent them various bills, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you exactly the same answers because they are my truthful answers and they're never going to change.
Yes.
That was the point in doing that interview earlier this year, was to get the answers in one spot. You want my answers, you got them. You don't have to believe them, but at least you have the answers and you can stop bugging me about it, right? This is exactly the same thing that Mutahar or some ordinary gamers asked you about 2-3
say that? I can't deal with that.
This is exactly the same thing that Mutahar or some ordinary gamers ask you about.
I think he's afraid that people are gonna think that he is racist if he just says it quickly, like Mutahar, right? He thinks that there's some kind of weird lack of what's the word,
enunciation?
Enunciation, yes, and articulants. If that's
money.
Yeah,
money. Typical money.
It's the dynamic duo of watching very slow people.
Yeah, it's the dynamic duo being slow people. Let me tell you that.
Be patient.
Yeah, not me though. I'm regular.
3 months ago, he offered me $5,000 for an interview. And I DM'd him. Well, he DM'd me.
Thank you,
Vice. I said, listen, I don't want to talk about the drama. I've already given my answers. If you want to talk about any other topic, I'm down. But I don't want your money. Number one, I reject your money. I'm not.
Yeah, why did that
massive X to doubt on that one. That's the biggest X of all fucking time right there.
Never going to take payment for an interview. That's ridiculous.
Did he even bring it up?
And number two, it's not going to be about this drama stuff I've already answered. And he literally never responded after that.
Oh, no.
This must have been so long ago. This must have been forever ago because
right. Okay, yeah.
It doesn't just take a half hour to make a video, right? I've never made an edited video in my life, so I don't fucking know. But
it takes a little while.
Yeah, it takes a long fucking time.
Yeah.
Right? So he must have been like, okay, well, if you'd like to talk about anything other than these topics you're interested in talking about, then yes, we can proceed. But I will not accept your money.
No,
I don't think he was offered.
I don't want your money.
If he did this, fuck, dude, if that Turkey Tom guy sees this and he didn't offer Phil money, he better fucking say something about that and correct the record. Just to push his buttons a little bit more at least. But also because if it was me and I was saying, hey Phil, I'd like to interview you and I definitely do not want to pay you money or something like that. And he tried to make it seem like I did want him to take my money. I would be pissed. I would be fucking pissed.
Yeah, this is just weird.
It is weird.
Why? Because he's only interested in drama. That's all he wants is drama topics. That's what he's going to make money on, right? Doesn't want to have an actual intelligent, logical conversation with me.
No, I don't. I don't like intelligent. Ew, look at that. Ugh, I need a screenshot.
Why not have an intelligent conversation about what people are accusing you of? How about that?
Yeah,
How
let's
about,
do
like,
that.
Let's address the nonsense then for the last time in an intelligent way.
All you want is the lolcow
Yeah.
shit, right? So,
Yes,
guess what?
you
I
are
said,
a
no, I'm not
lolcow,
going to do
so-
that because I have no interest in it. I've already talked about it.
I
And that's it. These people
okay.
move on. So in the case of Turkey Tom, I went
Yeah,
back
he
to
can DM
him
Turkey Tom
and I
and I can
said,
start.
listen, I'm not going to talk about any of the drama shit. I'm just not. You know, and
I
another
get
thing I
that.
said was, I want to have absolutely no involvement whatsoever with Keemstar. So if that means this is going to be something that's going to be on the lolcow podcast or
What?
talked about on the lolcow podcast or anything else that has to do with him,
Why are
I
we
have nothing to
talking
do
about
with it.
this again? Just talk about Turkey Tom.
I hate the guy. As we all know, there's good reason. The guy is treating me like dirt, despite the fact that
Yeah, he's
all
talking
I
about
ever did was
Mudahar.
turned him down for his podcast. I never
No, he's
even
talking
was
about
officially
Keemstar right
offered
now.
Oh,
to be on the
Keemstar?
show.
Fuck! What the shit,
I
dude?
never did anything to Keemstar other than like baselessly attack him for what I perceive his content to be.
Yeah.
And well, I guess I shouldn't say baselessly attack him because there is some basis for Phil's
Sure.
displeasure with
He-
Keemstar, but just doing
he
it apropos of nothing.
overreacted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also it being apropos of nothing and like just
Mm-hmm.
sort of something he did in passing when he was while having Keemstar blocked, by the way.
Yeah.
That's why this whole thing happened is because you had Keemstar blocked. If you didn't have Keemstar blocked on Twitter, he'd be able to talk to you about this in private and we would have never known. We would have never known about this, Phil. And you know what? If you had done that, you might have come to an agreement about something because we couldn't know about it. And then you could actually blow people's fucking minds by showing up on a lolcow podcast with Boogie.
You could
and
actually
Wi-
surprise people and have them interested.
If one day Keemstar just released the lolcow podcast and it was Boogie, Wings, and Phil, and we had no idea going into that.
Oh, I would watch that.
That would be
shit.
insane. Are you kidding me? Like, I don't think anybody would really be able to recover from the fucking mind blowing that would be. That would be hilarious.
That'd be
Yeah,
great.
he acts like I was and shit like that. Like he's nuts. The guy's a fucking egomaniac nut job, right?
Oh
So
my
I want nothing to
goodness.
do with the guy. So no, if you're gonna have any involvement with that, nothing with that, and I'm not gonna bring up drama
Nothing
anymore.
with that.
But if you want to talk about anything else, that would probably be acceptable. And he said, all right, so what about a discussion about you and your history as a content creator? And your fan base and the content you put out and that kind of stuff, right?
My God.
And I was like, maybe. And I said, well, what would the format be? And he's like, well, it wouldn't be a stream or anything. It would just be like a one-on-one conversation we have.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I like the full forehead. He's been doing this lately, where he's putting his hair down. I thought he was going for like a weird overhead eye pick, which he does sometimes, like a weird little skin flake when he just tries to change the angle of attack so it doesn't look quite so crazy.
Yeah.
He would put out as an interview video on his channel.
Stop
and I said,
it.
all right, interesting. But I haven't responded past that, okay?
Okay.
I haven't gotten
so
past
this is a
that.
conversation
Why?
with Turkey Tom. Okay.
Because before I make any decisions whatsoever,
we got to talk about it, guys.
Is he going to ask his wife or is he going to ask his audience?
I think both.
Well, who's he going to ask
both.
first? He's about
audience.
to tell Turkey Tony that he has to ask his wife before he goes on any strange streams. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to present this to you guys.
Oh, okay.
All right.
No, told you.
Is this something?
Fuck Cat, I guess.
Yeah, fuck you.
Cat got brought in on the question
Tony.
about Keemstar, but not on this one, I guess. Okay.
Turkey
that
Tom.
you feel number one would be interesting that you want to see. Number two, do you think that this guy is a fair interviewer and would do a fair interview? I don't know much about Turkey Tom at all. I don't watch his content, so I don't know. I don't know what will come of it. Number three,
yeah, that's what I would have called it.
Is this even something worth bothering? Or should I stick to my guns, as I said I would do earlier this year, and literally just stay away? Right? Should I just stay away from...
Super chat just now?
Not yet, no.
Okay, well, I don't know what onomatopoeia this is supposed to be, but I'm
oh,
gonna see
here
it.
goes.
Money.
Incoming hot news fresh off the press. We received word the person who stole the cart was a tractor. Source.
Well, that sounds
just
true enough
trust
to
me,
me.
bro.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna accept that as face value and go on circle jerking myself with that needless information, and I'm gonna get my jollies on it actually.
I'm gonna
So
get the jollies too.
yeah, I'm looking
Thank
forward
you,
to that.
Matt. That was fucking funny.
Thank you very much. What was that? I don't know what that
don't
onomatopoeia
know.
is supposed to be again, but I want
What
that
is that?
sound.
This and say this isn't going to benefit anyone or anything. I don't, what's the point? Right now, again, I am so busy
guy named
with
Steve
stuff.
said, I gotta tell you guys,
I'm
the one who
midst
took
of playing
Phil's
a ton
card.
of new
Wow.
games that we're juggling. We got special events coming up. We got a Thanksgiving Day event. We've got the Black Friday event. Then we're going to start planning for the Christmas event. I'm still juggling my reaction. I'm doing a million projects as it is.
Gotta do it.
Yeah, 3-3. I think you're right that this is like some sort of weird Game of Thrones style, like test of faith, right? Like, he's saying that, like, all the LARPers are the ones who are going to tell him to go with the interview, and then Phil will know to ban those sock accounts.
Right. Like,
Correct.
it's that thing with
So,
Tyrion where he's like telling
the question
people
that to
different
you,
things.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah,
you
correct.
guys is, do you feel there's any benefit whatsoever to doing this?
Yes.
Or
it'll be
do you feel that no, there's no positive benefit at all? There's no point in doing it. That's the feedback that I need. So I'm telling you guys about this for the first time. Correct.
Okay. Correct.
I want to get feedback, and I'm going to try to take in your feedback, in the next day or so. And then once I get all of your feedback on this, then I will respond back to Tom and let him know my ultimate decision. All right. So
wait. Okay. So hold on. So wait. I'm confused.
Huh? What?
He said that Turkey Tommy hadn't gotten back to him after Phil turned him down, right?
No, that was Mudahar.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, it all blended together for me too. It took me a while.
Okay, so now Turkish Thomas is so now Turkish Tim is saying that he can
Tony.
that they will have the conversation, or Phil is going to entertain this conversation with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I thought Turkey. Oh, so Mudahar left him on red, and Turkey Tom is gonna let him go forward with this. Is gonna do the conversation.
I think so. I don't know if we know fully yet because he's gotta ask his audience, right?
He's gonna talk turkey with Turkey Timmy, and
I'm just being fair here,
Ottoman Tomas,
right?
Ottoman Tomas.
I'm trying to be as fair as I can about all of this stuff. I don't want to outright tell the guy no without a proper consideration.
Okay.
But I also want to be sure, and like I've told you guys, it's not just
that's it when you like substitute in the word that a normal person would use there, or like if you just try to like strip away the floweriness of his language and just get down to the nuts and bolts brass tacks of what he's trying to say.
Yeah. It's weird.
I don't want to outright tell the guy no.
I don't want to outright tell the guy no. So I do want to tell him no, but I don't want to outright tell him no.
I want to have like a good reason.
Yeah, I want to indirectly. I want to blame someone for saying no.
Yeah, help me think of a reason.
Now, guys, I need you guys to be the reason why I can't do this. Okay, so if you could all just start spurging out and acting like little retards in the chat right now, I can take that back to Turkish to me. And he can tell me, oh, this is silly. This is too silly, and I can't have all this silliness on my stream. And Phil will be like, all right, I wanted to do this, but unfortunately, the trolls that are hiding out in my chat, they ruined another thing for me.
My reason is thus.
My reason is thus.
Out a proper consideration, but I also want to be sure, and like I've told you guys,
I don't want to outright tell him no without a proper consideration.
I can't make decisions for myself, guys. Please.
Now, the word consideration doesn't actually fit in there. That doesn't make any sense there. What you're trying to say is, I don't want to tell the guy outright no without a proper reason. So I need you guys to make up the reason for me, please. Tell me why I shouldn't do this.
Please.
A proper
talk about my life,
consideration,
please.
But I also want to be sure, and like I've told you guys, it's not just about me, it's about all of us. This is a community, right?
No, it's not. It's about you, motherfucker.
If it's about all of us, I would like to vote that we go back in time and take the 50K. Like, that's my vote is that we get the 50K back, and then we quit the podcast after the first one, and then we keep the 50K. How about that?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
That's a lip licker right there.
It's
Look at that.
Disgusting, dude.
Yummy. Thank you. This is Cooking with the King, and I'm about to make something very yummy.
It's very personal to me, and it's on my lips.
But like you can see his hands like moving up and down.
Yeah,
like
yummy, tummy.
Like rubbing his belly. I'm hungry.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. Well, it was one of his.
Right? Anything that I do can positively or negatively affect all of you as well, and I know that. So What do you feel that there's any benefit,
affect me.
right? So right now,
Someone said
I can
how
tell you
much
right
the
now,
offering.
there's a mixed opinion in the chat.
Okay. this is gonna
Wait,
be hard.
is
This
there
gonna be-
actually a mixed opinion?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out here. If you
Okay.
please, hold on. Let me just read
Okay.
it from the top here.
Oh.
If you phrase it that way, then yeah, I could see something
Money,
positive
money,
coming out
money,
of it.
money, money.
That depends
Let's go.
entirely on
Money,
how
money,
it
money.
goes, though.
He's committed to being non-committal. Classic day
That's
SP.
right.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
right,
Well,
Logan.
he's committing to not. Yeah, he doesn't personally want to commit. That's like the idea that he is married is so insane to me because that's like a lifetime commission. Like commit. What's the word? Commitment. Like I said, commission. That's a lifelong commitment, right? Or at least it's supposed to be to a Roman Catholic like Phil.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess it does make sense that his mom made him told him to get married, right?
Right.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah, that
Makes
makes
sense.
more sense. Yeah.
Kagome, DSPgaming, my opinion, because don't do last time, it blow up in your face. Thanks, Kagome. Champ Cut Tie, depends how much he's offering. He'll just ask the same questions every other interviewer has done. Okay?
Okay.
The Kurt Russell at DSPgaming, if you can get the right to the final edit, I'd say do it. If not, just move on. Okay? Lucky, we saw what happened with the Side Scrollers interview, dude. This is a hard pass.
Okay. That's a no.
And is that a mole man? Monty Mole is saying,
Nice.
DSP, you were right to stay away from those clowns with Keem. 90s guy is saying, how much is he offering?
Yeah. There you go.
Prince Abdul says, do it. Get the 5K. You don't have to beg? Question.
Oh!
And now
Tell him, Prince.
So it sounds like a lot. I mean, this is a mixed bag of opinions, right? But it seems to be.
I don't think that's
it
the
does
real
seem to be
Kurt Russell.
hinging on whether or not DSP has ultimate control over what's said and done. So
And it's not really. I mean, I guess there is some mixed opinion here, but it's mostly do it.
yeah,
right?
and I mean,
yeah.
if I was a LARPer in this chat, I would just sort of like look at what the main thing that people are saying is, and then like really like heavily come out in the other direction with my opinion, just to like throw DSP off or just to make it pissed off.
Chat right now,
Yeah.
okay?
That's a good idea.
I'll just read a few random responses.
Yes.
from you
Yes.
guys.
Yes.
A few
Let's see
random
which ones-
responses.
Okay,
Here
so
we go.
I read all of them. I read
Okay.
everything that was on his screen from top to bottom. Oh, there's Gothy Senpai at the bottom. Let's see what Gothy Senpai
yeah.
is saying. I would say not to stress about your schedule. Just do it if you feel it would stop the drama. Man, the great thinkers out here, Gothy Senpai,
Yeah.
with the
That actually made
scathing.
a little bit of sense, though.
Well, no, actually, it doesn't.
It
I would
doesn't?
say to not stress about your schedule. We're
Ah!
talking about the schedule. We're talking about going on a podcast. Just do it if you
The
feel it would
second
stop
part.
the drama.
The second part is what made a little bit of sense.
I don't think he does feel like it would stop the drama. It would continue the drama.
Mm. Okay.
That whole lane
Well,
of YouTube is just whack, not interested. If you
who said that?
phrase it that way, yeah, I could see something positive coming out of it. It depends entirely on how it goes. My opinion is don't do it. Last time it blew up in your face. Depends on how much he's offering. He'll just ask the same questions every other interviewer has done. He's not offering anything. There's no
It's a
offer
mixed
pay.
bag?
I'm not taking pay for any interview.
He's not even doing it for money.
If you can get the rights to the final edit, what? It's just
What does that mean?
Huh? What? The rights to the final edit. What does that mean? Is
It's
he
rap.
actually confused by that, or is he like because
Right.
because like that's not even like a bad suggestion,
No.
right? Like I don't know what he like. Huh? What? I don't know why he needs to feign
the
confusion for
interview.
that.
Yeah.
What?
What?
It's just an interview.
It's just an interview. Like, what? People edit this shit stupid. You know this.
What?
This
I
like
gotta take a picture of that. I gotta
yeah,
do
this
that.
like scared, confused, smug laughter is like peak DSP. It's like actually
Yeah.
some of my most hated DSP behavior.
The
is
smug.
This, like, I know what you're talking about, but why don't you just explain it to everybody
Yeah.
else just for their
So I
benefit,
can
okay?
have
so I
time
can
to
so I
think
can
of a
laugh at
lie.
you some more.
It's just an interview. This isn't like a giant documentary of final edits. It's just an interview, dude. It's just like talking back and forth, a conversation. We saw what happened with the side scrollers. Do not do it. Okay? Tom is generally unbiased. If it won't go into obvious troll topics, it might actually be good.
Amen.
What's an obvious troll topic, Phil?
WWE champions, begging time.
Here's a super chat from I'm Yankee 00.
Oh.
Shorten up these weird segments for gameplay. You should collab with Snort Burnell. Shout out Snort Burnell.
Big ups, dude. That's great. Oh,
Stay away from it. It could be a good opportunity for newer viewers to check out your stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it just came in, right? So
let me keep going here.
We're also behind.
Yeah.
And this is live chat, right? Because this is Radioactive.
No.
Wait, no, that's not right. Never mind. Ignore me.
His chat's always on the screen.
Correct. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to question it. Why wouldn't you take pay
Yes,
for an
collab
interview?
with Snort Burnell,
Because I'm
said
not
Gothi Senpai. Gothi Senpai said yes. Collab with Snort Burnell. Beautiful.
Awesome. Brilliant. Thank you, Gothi Senpai. I just want to hear what he just said right here.
I'm not trying to question it. Why wouldn't you take pay for an interview?
Yeah, Link, it happens sometimes.
Because I'm not a greedy piece of shit.
Oh, is it bugging out again? Fuck me, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Oh
It's
my
not
God.
anymore. It's not anymore. It was for a second.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to question it. Why wouldn't you take pay for an interview? Because I'm not a greedy piece of shit.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Wait, I thought.
he's
Okay,
not
hold
a
on.
greedy shit, guys. You heard it here.
Are you not a greedy piece of shit, or is he not offering you money? I thought
I think he's
Money,
not
money, money.
offering
Money,
money.
money, money. Kids go, money.
Yeah,
money, money.
like that's
He
not
asks
actually
for
the
feedback,
that's not actually the
then
answer. It's like
craps
how
all
can
over
I?
them. Smiley face.
Yeah.
Smiley face.
Yeah, Kevin.
Smiley face.
This is the talking down to them segment.
We're
It's
gonna
my
punch
favorite
down.
segment. Your favorite segment. It's the condescending assholes segment.
Yeah,
Yay!
punch down. Let's go.
But it's like that's not the actual reason why you wouldn't take money. You're not taking money is because you can't, because nobody's offering you any money right now. So
It's just a very nice opportunity for you to show that you're not greedy, or at least to say it.
Yeah.
Weird.
Ugh.
And I don't question it. Why wouldn't you take pay for an interview? Because I'm not a greedy piece of shit. And I don't think that it's worth. Why would? Just like I said, I would never.
You don't think it's worth money? It's money for nothing, and the chick's for free.
It's for free. Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Never charge for an autograph.
Huh? Wait, what?
He just said
Who said that?
He just said he'd never charge for an autograph. Where did this idea get in his head? Because he talked about that the other day too.
That it's worth. Why would? Just like I said, I would never charge for an autograph.
Okay.
Sorry, look at this brain glitch here. I'm sorry to keep repeating this, but look at this like.
And I don't think that it's worth.
I don't think that it's worth.
Okay.
Why would?
Why would?
Just like I said, I would never charge for an autograph.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think it's worth. Why would someone pay me to be on their show?
Right.
And
I'm
yes,
not worth anything.
Yeah, I mean, yes, Whip, he did sell his autograph on empty game cases. Like, that was the thing.
Right, he
like,
did.
The Samurai Sons, they did, though. Like, no, did they get those for free? Did they get those as a gift, maybe? Maybe.
I would never charge for a meet and greet session.
Away.
I would never charge for a conversation.
Like
That's ridiculous.
It sounds like you did. It sounds like you did.
Yeah, it would be ridiculous to charge for a conversation, but it's not a conversation. It's an interview. That means that they're asking you questions. You have to answer them. I mean, like that's an interrogation, but the idea, the premise of an interview is that they ask you questions so that you do your best to answer them.
Yeah.
So, like,
and you put the drama to rest.
I'm charging them admission to this conversation with me.
I'm not any better than anyone else on this planet. You understand? We're all the same.
It sounds like you
so
think
why
you
would
are.
you? Why would I charge for a conversation? That doesn't even make sense to
Sounds
me.
like you did.
That's insane, right? It's literally
Did
nuts.
he not get paid for the quartering? I don't know. Good question.
I don't even understand that logic.
Oh, he did.
Behind it,
Yes,
right?
he did.
Huh.
So who's getting
I
lead?
would never charge for a conversation, but
Never,
I have.
Never. Who's getting limbed right now? Let's see. I see don't do it. No poll. Trolls will ruin it. Tom doesn't hate you. I think it will be worth it. DSP has integrity. That's from Bully Hunter 69. Stop Philip. Don't do it. Actually, why not? Yes, you will gain attention anyhow, even though some are complete opposite. Thanks for that nonsense. I'm seeing laughing with crying emoji. No, I just beg my viewers consistently for money. Ooh, I think that's the one getting leaned right there. I think that would be it. I think that is going to be it. But it's going to stay on, right? Yeah, he's staying on. There's Jade. Sup, my ooses.
Why not? Yes, you'll gain attention. So it might be of the wrong kind, but it's still attention. The fact that random people in the chat are just saying don't do it speaks volumes. Look at this.
Did you get that from another random person in the chat? Because I don't think it does speak volumes, actually, because
it doesn't.
For that to be true, that would imply that, like, you know, someone could have like written or read volumes in your chat, and I don't think I think your viewers have a tenuous grasp on the English language, to say the least.
No, they don't. No.
Yeah.
No.
More than likely, it will come off as negative. You won't receive any more new viewers, let alone supporters.
I think you will.
Wait, thank you, Barrel Shroud. Long time member. More than likely, it'll be some dumb bullshit that no one's gonna like anyway. So don't do it.
Yeah,
thank you very
stupid,
much.
So don't do it.
But that's a good excuse to not do work now. All right.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Thank you so much.
It's literally just him asking
See,
for
here's the
excuse.
difference.
Literally, it is. Literally, it is. So now he's going to go back to Turkish Tim and say, like, my audience was in revolt about this.
Yeah.
Phil should do the LTG move. Reply back to Turkey Tom and say that his services cost and that he should focus on his sexy.
But Turkey Tom, I can't even see your face. And you know what? Frankly, that shocks me. So why don't you try changing your shirt that I assume you're wearing? Maybe you could get a haircut. I don't know if you've had one yet. You know, just like, focus on my sexy ass.
Come on, crisp it up. Turkish tut.
Yeah, he's gonna say crispy. He's gonna say something crispy.
Crispy.
I'm gonna roast your turkey ass until the skin is crispy, and that's the only way you're gonna get crispy, asshole.
Okay? Fucked.
And he actually does want to do it, I think, too, because he thinks that he can get some money or some super chats. Yeah, there will be one person to split the super chats with this time instead of like 4, like on super scrollers, super side scrollers.
Yeah.
Right. Here's what I'm seeing as a big difference here.
Okay.
Earlier this year, if you remember, late last year was when
there's the moves. They are.
Oh, God.
You let the light in. You moved your arms, Phil, and now I can see the moves again.
Yeah, you can like see the side move.
But it's sort of like what's that thing where you start like, you know, I don't know if there's a name for this effect, but when you start going high in altitude, you can start seeing the curvature of the earth, right? You can see the curvature of the moob here, right? Because we've sort of like his hands have been raised high, so like the fat is now dispersing in the proper way that it should. Yeah, perky, very perky.
Got perky titties.
A lot of YouTubers started name dropping me in a very negative way, and I said that's when I wanted to be interviewed. I was like, if you're gonna name drop me, then give me the benefit of the doubt and interview me and have a real conversation with me about what I do and who I am.
No,
rather than just
my hat in my hair in this extremely specific way.
Hat.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my. I can't.
It's okay.
But,
I like it.
I like he's basically just trying to tuck his hair into this little spot on top of his head, right? It's like he's piling up sand on his his head is constantly like dripping sand, and he's having to keep it like stacked up on his head.
Shitting on me constantly with all the stupid memes. Actually, meet the real me. No YouTuber stepped up to the plate to do that. Only the drama YouTubers. Who
no YouTubers except for a bunch of YouTubers stepped up to the plate.
I was never going to do an interview with anyway.
So
then I was done. I said I wasn't going to do it. And then all of a sudden, Side Scrollers restarted as a show on YouTube.
And I
after
begged
having
them.
been defunct for over a decade, I think. And they were supposed to be a variety show. And the whole idea was that I was going to be on their show. They invited me as a guest for their variety show. And I accepted in that regard. And then they turned it into they want to do a giant drama interview.
No, they said interview, not drama.
I think
they wanted some truth.
Yeah,
we all just want the truth. That's it. That's all we want.
And it's like
money.
I'm pretty sure he went to them.
Money.
Yes.
Sir Tom, I would never charge for a conversation, but if you are offering, I am listening.
If you're offering,
sounds good.
I am listening.
I'm listening. Sounds good.
That is pretty much it too. Well, I wouldn't ask you for money, but if you're offering money, I'll take money. I like money. Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'll do it, but the whole understanding
shop
is
around for interviews. That's right.
No, he just literally went to anybody who would take him. Right.
Yeah.
Do it, and then I'll be a guest on your show as a normal guest, and that's when it was a complete lie. They baited me.
Bob.
What?
They baited me.
Okay.
You're stupid. You said it went well.
I can't remember if this was before or not, but was he not saying that this is going to be your destination for like where you can go to find out everything about me?
Exactly.
So, That doesn't seem to actually be the case now, Philip. Like, so you're literally just lying. Like, so this is what you wanted. They did what you wanted, and now he's like, they tricked me. I was masterfully baited into this stream.
They're good masturbators.
Yes, they told me that we were playing Mario Kart, but that was a lie. Sadly,
it was a lie. I was
being on the show for an insanely long interview, which they personally benefited from in huge ways, and they milked for months after.
About it months
they
before.
then rescinded the offer for me to be on the show as a regular guest.
A regular guest now, and there was
they
an
got
offer?
Melanie Mac.
Bro, oh my God!
How's that
Again,
feel?
DSP cannot not tell on himself. So now there is like a phantom agreement to be a regular on their show.
Right. That was never ever established.
No,
Like,
I don't
what the
recall
fuck?
ever being informed about that when this was all going down. So Philip, and then
what happened?
And then like I love the idea of like being outraged that, well, you know, we spent a little bit of time with you, and it turns out that we hate you and we don't like being around you.
We hate you,
and you lied to us a bunch. So I don't really feel right about like doing business with you. So we're just gonna say no. We're gonna pass.
We tried to help you, man.
Yeah, sorry.
Gross.
Huh? What?
Literally in the email says right there, we're not going to have you on the show.
We don't want you.
I
fucking hate you.
I love it when he like realizes halfway through that he actually shouldn't tell the truth because it makes him sound so stupid.
Show as a regular guest. Literally in the email says right there, we're not going to have you on the show.
We don't want.
I mean, they said, dearest Mr. Burnell,
we respect you.
We respect and love you. And even though we promised to save your YouTube channel, we have decided not to do that instead. And now we will be spinning around some bullshit on you. We're going to take some stuff out of context, and basically you're fucked. Okay? Sound good?
You're fucked.
Sounds
Have
good
fun.
to me.
Because of this drama, because we don't believe your answers. I'm like, that wasn't the arrangement we had.
Him.
The arrangement we had was there's the interview and then the guest.
Oh my fucking God. Did you just see, I'm sorry, did you all just hear that?
Sort of.
We're not
let me just pump up the jam on this a little bit here.
Let's do it.
Gonna have you on the show because of this drama, because we don't believe your answers. I'm like, that wasn't the arrangement we had. The arrangement
was for me to lie, and you guys were just supposed to accept it.
Now,
and
hold on a second.
me.
That wasn't part of the deal, Craigler. That wasn't part of the deal, Stuttering Craig. You said that I would redeem myself as a YouTuber with this, okay? And I would be on the show forever after this, okay?
Maybe if you told the truth, fuckhead.
Yeah, like, dickhead. Maybe you didn't lie people directly to their face. Like, no, I don't want you to be on my show anymore, Phil Burnell the liar. Like, no, that wasn't part of the deal, Craig. I said I would come on your show, and then I would be a part of your show forever, okay?
I said that.
I made this arrangement, and you implicitly agreed to it by allowing me on the show, okay?
Right.
we had was there's the interview and then the guest, and you basically have gone back on that.
It's crazy.
And then on top of that, like I said, they just continued to milk it for months and months. So, you know, it wasn't the intention that I was even going to do the interview with those guys. I was already out of caring about the interview. And, you know, it went pretty much horribly, as we all kind of, I think, expected.
Out of Karen.
Did it go horribly? Because I had a great time watching that show.
I loved it.
Let me tell you, I was loving every minute of that interview. Oh, Mom. In fact, I've been thinking that I gotta review that again sometime. And
it'll be fun.
You know, it's coming up on a year in just a few months, right?
Ooh.
And, it's only a 5-hour long interview, guys. I wonder how long.
God.
Right? For me, it served the purpose.
Yeah, it's rewatch time soon.
Yeah.
At least,
rewatch.
It's time go.
Like I said, if anyone wants to hear my answers on the drama, you hear the answers from the interview and it's done. Because now no one comes to this channel anymore and asks me
who's getting limited right now.
Ooh, let's find out.
How about the guy
Phil,
saying,
always the victim.
Yeah, it's Prince Abdul. Wait, that was the guy that fucking dissed him last time.
About that nonsense. Literally, they don't.
Maybe.
And that's great. I don't have to hear about that bullshit ever again.
Yeah, he's still whining about it.
I did the interview. I gave my answers. We're done, right? So that's great. But yeah, it hurt everyone. It hurt me. It hurt them. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You hurt
no.
me.
Side
You know,
scrollers
just-
is hurting themselves with what they're doing.
It
okay?
sucks
It
because
wasn't you.
I don't want, again, I don't
They did
want to
well
do
that
anything
day.
that's going to hurt not only me, but you guys too. So
Well,
again,
don't worry,
Oh
because
I was-
my God!
I can't
You
be hurt by
actively
something-
hurt your audience.
well, yeah, I will. Yeah, I'm not gonna do something that will get me money and hurt you, but I will call you all fucking retards and not
I'll hurt
agree
you.
with your ideas and plans, and I will also not heed your advice too. So sound good? Okay.
Great. I love
say
it.
feedback in the chat
Exactly.
is
the Sonic
about
cat.
66-33.
What? What the hell is that?
That's the ratio of one thing to the other thing.
That's
It's
a weird
63-33,
ratio.
dude. 16-50. There seems to be a 16-51 split in the audience here.
Yes.
66% of the
Weird.
people are against it with Turkey Tom,
Where did you
and
pull that fucking number
33
out?
are like, man, give it a shot. I would like more
don't
feedback.
think
If you
that's
watch
true.
this podcast every day, please give
Make
me
a
your
poll,
feedback.
how
Whether
about- how about
you email,
make a
whether you leave a
poll?
comment on
That
this
wasn't
video.
even 100%.
Let me know what you
No, but I
personally
mean, you
think.
can't. Like it's a 1 divided by 3 is 33.3 repeating, right? So you can never really
Yeah.
have like a full 100% there, unless you're
Well,
one of these people
it's
that
still
says
weird.
that 99.99999 repeating is the same as 100. In which case, get the fuck out of this stream
Get
right
out of
now.
here.
Should I go through with it or not?
I saw
Um,
things.
Right? Like I
you
said,
blame
there's a
me
lot of
again.
factors here.
Stop!
Number one, I'm so busy anyway with all this other stuff going on, and that's not an excuse not to do it. It's just a fact. I'm juggling a bunch of games.
That's not an excuse.
Okay,
but
that's not an
here's the
excuse, but here's a huge excuse.
I got
God.
special events coming up. I've already got all this stuff going on right now, right?
Uh.
So for me to do this interview, I'd have to find a time to squeeze it in, or it would suffer. One of my other streams or projects would have to suffer
Oh,
to have time to do
boo-hoo.
this.
I assure you, they're suffering every day. Every day.
To begin
Juggle
with.
Molotov
But
cocktails.
would it be
No,
beneficial?
that's horrible.
You guys
No,
would
I
know this
love
guy
it.
better than me. I don't know. I haven't seen the documentary. I haven't watched any of his content. I don't know anything about him. So to me, it's like,
rad.
don't know shit. So that's why I'm kind of relying on you guys for your...
That's a horrible idea because you know half your audience are trolls and you know the other half are Derek. And
Yeah,
Jade
so
and
what are
Slayer.
you doing?
Not making a great plan. Not making a great plan.
No.
That's my
No.
that's my opinion on it. Frankly.
for feedback, okay?
Okay, go. Yummy.
That's right. He doesn't want to be responsible for his own decisions.
See, Sly
Doesn't wanna
Fox
make
fan
a hard
says-
decision.
If you could have a reasonable discussion and talk about, like, normal things, that would be fine, as long as it's not an interrogation like trolls want.
Ah!
I
What
kind
the
of agree
fuck
with
was
you there,
that
but
new?
What was that?
If you could have a reasonable discussion and talk
Tickling
about,
the
like,
moves.
normal things, that would be fine, as long
Ah,
as it's not an interrogation like trolls want.
What the
So-
fuck?
Like that's one of those when he doesn't respond in a way and he just does like a stupid body language thing. It's like, okay, well, I guess I can't call you stupid. I can't say that your idea is stupid. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know. I don't know.
I kind of agree with you there, but again, I can't make the guy ask certain questions or whatever. That'd be kind of stupid.
Well,
you
it
know?
got really loud. What happened?
What did?
Cracker Jack says only if
Yes,
if you pay, if he
Oh.
pays you.
Okay.
I'm not gonna take again. I'm not taking any payment for an interview. That's ridiculous.
Maybe it's, I don't know.
Again, totally again. Here's the thing, and this is what you'll find. This is the difference between me and
Distraction.
everybody else.
Scholars interview
is
with
I have
DSP
principles,
Waterloo.
and I
Yeah. Yeah, Jay.
Oh boy. Thank you very much, Jay Wasau. And yes,
I didn't hear it. I was listening to Jay's message.
it is his Waterloo.
Waterloo.
And Waterloo. That's where the famous General Napoleon was defeated.
This is the difference between me and everybody else. Is I have principles.
Oh, I see.
Fucking God.
Mm.
So just so that this isn't lost on everybody, like he is saying that none of you have principles. None of us
Right.
have principles. He does because he's special. None of us have principles. okay?
Uh-huh. Mhm.
So
Makes sense.
that makes sense to me.
Yeah, me too.
And I adhere to those principles, and I always have
yeah?
adhered to those principles.
Like Dexter?
When it comes to content creation, what I put out on
smart,
YouTube.
yeah.
You guys know that.
Ah.
That's why I haven't taken every fucking opportunity like most YouTubers. And I
But you've taken some.
You have.
You've taken
yeah.
a few of them though, right?
You have
the dork passenger.
Dork
Yeah.
passenger.
don't have paid sponsorships.
Tonight's
I
the
don't
night.
get paid to play
I'm
games.
gonna beg.
I don't do
I'm
any
gonna
of that
beg.
shilling
It's
shit.
happened before.
I never
It'll
have.
happen again.
I have principles against it. You know, my
He's wearing a
principles. No, I'm
shirt.
not going to accept payment
That's
for an
so
interview.
good.
That's ridiculous. If someone wants to have a conversation, it's just a fucking normal human conversation. I'm not better than anyone else. I'm not a celebrity.
Ah!
What are you
That's-
talking about?
That's the
What are you
second time
talking
you've
about?
said that.
Like, and again, this is not like, it's not like people are saying, oh, Phil, you think you're so much better than Turkey Thomas just because you're a popular YouTuber, huh? No, I don't feel that way. I don't think I'm
No.
better than anybody, actually.
No.
Okay.
I'm not
I'm not
better.
doing shit.
Yeah, he's wearing a fucking
I never
booty shirt,
have.
Yeah.
I have principles against it. You know, my principles. No, I'm not going to accept payment for an interview. That's ridiculous.
Is it?
Come on.
Because that's a perfectly
not.
reasonable thing to do in a lot of cases. Like,
It's
I
not ridiculous. People are paying you for your time. It's
Yeah.
understandable.
this is your job, dumbass. Like, this is what you're supposed to
Yes.
be doing, fuckface.
Like, aren't people basically paying you for like a shitty interview right this second?
I mean, every single time we do we do fucking Q&A, or we do
Right.
Ask the King, which we don't do anymore.
Right.
So I don't know what you're. No, I don't know.
Yeah, where are these principals right now? I don't get it.
Are
I
the
don't get
principals
it.
in the room with us right now, Phil?
Where are they? I
If
can't
someone
see
wants to
them.
have a conversation, it's just a fucking normal human conversation. I'm not better than anyone else. I'm
human
not a celebrity.
conversation, right.
Human
I'm not an
conversation.
important figure. I don't deserve to be paid to talk
Correct.
to somebody.
You
That's
don't
stupid.
deserve to be
You know?
paid. That
The-
part's true.
The false humility is so fucking annoying. Like,
Right.
you know that you think you do deserve that.
Yeah.
And you're like, and saying this is like implicitly also saying that, right?
Mhm.
Like, you stop trying to be humble because we know you're not humble. Like,
Yeah. No need for
That's
donations.
really
then
dumb.
Fuck it.
yeah.
Have a middle person that I trust at the interview.
Oh
That's
boy.
I understand what you're
You
saying.
just trust
have
That's
no
him. What's
sense.
the problem?
Again, how elaborate is now we're gonna have fucking third parties.
You had 4. No, you had 3 in the side scrollers interview, but like, yeah, like, how is that elaborate? You don't have to do it. You're a guest, fuckhead.
Yeah.
Come in to moderate. It's just a fucking conversation. Again, you see what
No,
I'm
it's
saying?
not a conversation. He's asking
It's
you
not.
questions that people want answers to. That it's not. He's
You're
not going to
gonna
say, "Hey
lie.
Phil, what'd you have for dinner? Hey Phil, I hope Jasper's okay. Hey Phil,
Yeah,
how's
his
Cat?"
cat's still alive. Like,
yeah,
whatever.
right. You try to ban him. Thank you, Muffler Shop. Enjoy
Muffler
your brain
Shop.
worms. Yeah,
Thank you.
yummy.
Yay.
The thing, what you have to understand is, if
Yeah, I
I
think
did
he's
the
already
interview
decided to do it too.
and the questions come out and they're just like annoying troll questions, I'd be like, I already told you I'm not doing that. Bye, and fucking leave.
Bye.
Yeah, would you?
There's no problem there.
He wouldn't
I'm
leave.
41 years old. I can handle myself.
Yeah.
I talked to the fucking side scrollers for over 5 hours, right?
Oh, 5 hours.
Oh.
I talked to the side shoulders for 5 hours.
I lied for 5 hours straight.
Yes. Stiff.
I handled myself. I'm not in any position where I
handled
can't
myself.
handle
Oh,
myself.
okay.
I'm gonna fall apart, break down,
okay.
and get baited by troll questions. That
Oh,
would never
okay.
happen. Literally, it
No,
would
it
never be,
wouldn't.
the bait would
It
never
wouldn't
happen.
happen,
I'm not
guys.
stupid, right?
Oh,
But
no,
at the
no,
same
no.
time, I understand what you're
amazing.
saying. Like, what's the point? I don't. Here's the thing: if we
That's
agree
right,
up front,
B.
I don't think that would happen, right? Again, the
When I can
question
handle myself,
is,
says the man who just got robbed.
what
of
is the
groceries.
benefit?
Robbed
Is it
groceries.
beneficial
It's
to me? Is
unpurchased
it beneficial to the
groceries.
business? Is
Yeah.
it beneficial to you guys, the community? Or is this something that's just too stupidly
5
another
hours
risk?
Now,
Now,
explain.
Dad,
Sorry.
I'll trade you this delicious doorstop for your crummy old Danish. Done and
Ooh.
done.
Let's go.
Now, do you guys want me to do this like stupid interview that nobody wants me to do? Or do you want to have chill, relaxing fun with me on the couch here?
I want to have the unfun thing.
Whoa, what? You're a troll.
Yeah. Ew, look at that.
what is the
I am a
benefit?
troll.
Is it beneficial to me? Is it beneficial to the business? Is it beneficial
Right,
to
it's
you
a
guys,
risk.
the community? Or
This
is
fucker
this
doesn't
something
take
that's just
risks.
too stupidly another risk, not worth taking? Stick to what I'm doing, stay in my lane, and just enjoy what we're doing now. It's really up to you guys.
Stay in your
I leave it up
lane.
to you.
Fucking push every car
All right?
off the road.
Little Wayne.
Little Wayne.
And now he's just like trying to draw the thoughts out of he's trying to drill into his own head.
Come on.
I've never
Don't
seen
think of something.
someone fucking trepan themselves,
Jesus.
letting the pressure of their swollen brain out.
Up to you. All right?
Yeah, Raziel probably. Turkey tear maker. Hello?
Seriously, all these people literally saying different things. Well,
Yes,
he said in his video
they're
that
different
Everybody
people.
has different opinions. Are you kidding?
Everyone's saying something different. What's going on? Hold on. You guys need to agree on this thing that I've just sprung on you for no reason just now, okay?
Yeah,
now, you
I
also
asked
need to
you all
agree in 1
for
second.
your opinions, but I need you to say the same thing.
Yeah.
seriously, all these people literally saying different things. Well, he said in his
That's what
video that he
people
has no
do.
ill will towards you. I mean, I believe that at the same.
Do you? Do you?
Now, I don't know why you would like say that as the
Yeah.
thing. That's like oh, there's he's saying, oh, he has no ill will towards you. Yeah, well, if
Same time, the name of his documentary is A Decade of Failure.
yes.
That's because it's that true.
Failure? What failure? Again,
changed
a
the
decade
name,
of
fuckface.
failure.
Did he?
Yeah, he changed it to like a decade of decline instead of decade of failure,
Oh, I gotta look that up.
right?
I
So-
believe you, but I want to see it.
So like, don't like you can stop. You can stop. Oh, it's a lifetime of failure. Now it's a decade of decline. That's funny.
Oh.
And
Oh
so,
yes,
like,
it is decade. It says a decade of failure now.
Oh,
Still.
that's very funny. That's the word that he changed.
Great. Yeah.
Get fucked.
Failure? What failure? Again,
Well,
everyone's
what failure? I merely went bankrupt.
definition of
I
success
don't
and
have
failure
any
is different.
subscribers.
Sounds to me like his definition of success is growth in.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I really have to listen. I'm just gonna
Sure.
crank the gain up this a little bit more. I'm gonna say this in perfect silence. What does Phil think that Turkish Tim thinks success is? Let's see.
Okay.
And failure is different. Sounds to me like his definition of success is growth in views and money. That's not my definition of success.
What is the success then?
Growth.
What is it?
It's wow. It's like Turkey Tom expects that a success for a basketball player is like what?
Like getting better?
winning the NBA finals. Well, that's not my idea of success
not.
in the NBA.
Like,
Okay.
Who thinks that?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. My idea of success in the NBA is being so good that they just ask you to sit on the bench the entire time and like entertain the other players, okay, and keep the bench warm.
It's not.
Growth
That's
equals success,
financial
so
success.
Cancer wins.
That's exactly
right.
what that is. That's not overall
That's
being
terrible.
happy. I'm much more happy today than I ever was back when I was financially successful on.
Joking. You're miserable. bro.
I love doing like stupid voice and air quotes around financially successful. I was much happier now than when I was when I didn't have, no money. When I wasn't like constantly stressed about bills and where my next meal was going to come from. I'm happy begging.
Being happy. I'm much more happy today than I ever was back when I was
that's just a redeem sound.
financially successful on YouTube as a
I didn't hear
different
it.
kind of
That's
content
weird.
creator.
Hold
So
on.
Okay.
to me, I'm more successful now than I was. But to him, that's failure. You see, 'cause it's a subjective thing.
No, it's not.
No, success is not subjective. It's pretty objective. Hello?
Well, I mean, it kind of wait.
All right. Well, I'm
Well,
getting your.
I
this
mean,
is why I'm
sort
glad
of.
we talked about this first.
Sort of.
We got it out of the way. That's
Yum.
exactly why I wanted to
there
bring it
we
up
go.
first on the show today.
Hello?
I heard it.
So he just went from making a completely incorrect point to saying, "Well, that's it. We've decided."
To me, I'm more successful now than I was.
No.
But to him,
That is okay. When you were saying like success is objective or not subjective, whatever. I think you
Well,
not
yeah.
necessarily, but to say that he is more successful now than he was in the
That's
past,
stupid.
that is objectively wrong.
Right. Like,
I-
sure, what I was like, that was wrong, kind of what I said.
Sure.
Success can be subjective, sure.
Mhm.
But for him, this is not success. It's just not.
Well, correct. Like, even by his own definition of what success is, it's not success, right? And
Right.
by any reasonable person's definition of success who is talking about success in the industry of being like a popular YouTuber, being someone who's mostly known for beating off on stream and being terrible at video games, I would not call that, and also begging for money because you can't make enough money on his own, and also having low views and low subscribers,
Sure.
but just sticking around because he literally
You
refuses
have
to get
to.
a job.
Yeah.
I would call that. I would not call that success. Actually,
No,
I would say that's not success. Actually.
Killer Grooves
That's
is right,
failure.
though. He did succeed that bankruptcy.
True. He succeeded big time. He got right in there. Holy,
Yeah.
you won that.
Woo!
See, 'cause it's a subjective thing.
Ah, yes.
Yes. Success isn't panhandling on the internet for years. Wrong.
Wrong. You're banned.
All right. Well, I'm getting your. This is why I'm glad we talked about this first. We got it out of the way. That's exactly.
So he got some opinions that he's not reading, I guess. Now
Yeah.
let's just see what those say. 15 years doesn't sound like failure to me. Thanks, dumbass. That okay? Like even DSP should see 672 and saying something like that. And he should be like, "Whoa, maybe I'm wrong. This guy that I hate is agreeing with me, huh?" How are you a failure if you have a house, car, wife, pet, and you're happy?
There you go, dude. That was a good one.
You're
Who
way
said
more.
that?
You're way more successful than Keem. Doesn't Keem have all of those
Oh.
things too, plus a ton of money?
It was Snow. Wait, what is? I can't read it.
It's
Who's
Snow
that?
Surdo.
Oh,
which-
okay.
which I
Whoever
think-
that is.
I'm sure Surdo is like a Bulgarian or Hungarian word for Carl or something like that.
Okay.
Well, I wanted to
Okay,
bring
I
it
like
up first on the
That's
show
funny.
today. Okay, so now I've gotten your opinions, and you guys seem to be
Surdo is Spanish for
split,
pig. That's fine.
right?
Oh
you guys
my
absolutely
God!
seem to be split
That's awesome.
on it.
Thank you, Midlife.
Snow pig.
Snow pig.
I absolutely would.
That's like for a while there was a guy named Carlos Nieves, who was like tipping Phil and like asking him questions and stuff, right? And Nieves is snow in Spanish, is my understanding. And
Okay.
Carlos, right? Carlos
Right.
Nieves, Snow Carl.
Okay. Okay.
like to take in
Okay.
more opinions on
Like
this,
it.
so please again share if you're watching this on demand, which many of you do. Many of you do watch this on demand.
No. Move
And
on.
I would absolutely
What are you
love
looking
to
at?
hear more.
Is he,
all right.
is he
wondering that too.
literally polling right now?
Are you?
Like,
What are you doing?
he's just ignoring his chat. He's supposed to be getting feedback from them. They're saying stuff like, "What are the real cons? If it's like side scrollers interview, what
Yeah,
would it hurt?"
They're
Like,
bringing up like actual points and stuff.
Here's
He's
Goth-
like, I'm just gonna pull. Fuck you.
here's Gothy Senpai. You aren't a failure, Phil. Thanks, Gothy Senpai. A really good expert on what is and what is not a failure.
yeah.
Really gonna take that advice. There's 672 again. Well said at Blastoise91. What's up, but
What's up?
BTW? I hope that 672 is dragged behind a car for a quarter mile.
yes. yes.
More opinions. So
Jay,
please share your
Wilson, you're
opinions
right.
and
Stop
let me know.
doing whatever
all
you're
right?
doing.
Thank you.
He is not a
Thank
multitasker.
you.
Phil?
No.
Cool.
What?
All right.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
after I take in your opinions for a day or two, I'll make a final decision.
After I take in your opinions,
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
gonna be sitting here in the feedback tank, and you guys just type in your feedback here, and I'll be immersed in the feedback, and I'll just let it soak into my pores, and then we'll see.
I
okay?
love criticism.
Yummy.
So probably by the end of this week, probably like Tuesday, I'll make a final decision. I'll let you all
That's
know,
not
and
the end of the
obviously
week,
I'll let
bud.
him know too.
God, so
And probably
now
I'll
he's
go
gonna
back
make
to
a
him today,
decision.
and I'll say, just so you know, I've asked my audience. It's more about them than me at this point.
Yeah, fucking right. That's a massive no right there.
No,
Turkey Tim, you're done. I'm sorry, but he's not coming on your show, my friend. I'm sorry.
We'll see what they have to say. Okay. Fair enough.
No.
Sound
Okay.
I hate it. I hate it.
All right. Now, let's talk about yesterday, because yesterday
Let's do.
I returned. Well, first of all, Super Mario RPG Remake.
Why do you gotta do this? Why
Rip
is
Turkish
this gotta
Tim.
be part of it? Arr!
I'm stuck like a pirate.
I'll tell ye the story of the Amazon ship.
But let's sing a shanty first. Turncoat Tammy. That's a good one.
Turncoat Tommy. Turncoat
Tammy. Tammy.
I return. Well, first of all, Super Mario
yeah, I
RPG
think
Remake.
so, Raziel.
I don't have a lot to say about it. It's great. It plays just like the original game with some improvements, like being able
Oh God! From what I saw,
Skipping
like,
that. I'm skipping that.
I'm not
lots of
super into
opportunities to do
RPGs,
big
and I just
combos and big
didn't
damage, and I
really-
was dropping it,
whatever.
and it was
That's fine. Super Mario
Yeah.
RPG is legit, like one of the best RPGs ever. Though.
Yeah?
Like, legit.
Okay.
frustrating.
Okay, well,
Another thing that I'm noticing is with Dalcine, okay,
Gangplank.
all of his limbs have a couple different versions. There's like a back version where you hold back and press the button. There's a low version that goes kind of a lower stretchy move, and then there's the extended
Stretchy?
version. Sometimes Well, it's very important that I get one limb.
When he moves his upper body around too much, it's just kind of like gas escaping, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
If you've ever I had a friend who was a paramedic, and they said that like one of the weirder parts about like moving corpses around and stuff is that like as you jostle them, they can like gas will come out sometimes, so it just sounds like they're burping and making noise and stuff, and so. That's a bit upsetting, but that's just Phil's just like a corpse. Like there's a rod up his ass in the chair here, and it just sort of shocks him, and that makes the muscles like flail and stuff, and that's just
like a dead frog.
Yeah, a lot like you ever seen those videos of like squid and stuff that react to like the soy sauce because there's salt in it, right? That's what's going on. That's what's going on there.
We get the other version by accident, and that was frustrating because there were entire matches I would have won. If I got the right limb and I'm getting the wrong limb, and I'm like, why is that?
Get the right limb.
And lastly, and this was really weird.
Get that limb in the
Some
chat.
matches, I would be able to do the instant air hover, not the teleport, but the hover, where you jump and you hover in midair. And
I
was keeping away and beating forever. These people who were just pro fighting game players, or people who've been playing it since launch and never.
I'm skipping. That's a belch, and I'm not sorry. Destiny doesn't game during interviews anymore. Any chance? Oh boy.
Oh.
Sean Rangan.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
So all that being said,
by the way,
shout out.
That's what's going on right now.
Okay.
What I like to do is quickly go through the schedule for the week. Usually get 2 shots off relatively fast against somebody. Okay. I certainly hope that you guys are going to chill and enjoy, and please engage and support with Modern Warfare 3 being a day stream. Remember, originally it was day streams. We did 2 big day streams of it, and you guys seemed to really like it. Then I turned it to a night stream, and sometimes it's been good, sometimes it hasn't been. But you guys, are telling me that you're really enjoying the gameplay. As long as I get into it, I think I will. I've been enjoying myself. I do fun commentary and everything as I'm playing. I'll be honest. I think the daily objectives are all right. They're not that bad. It gives you some little different stuff and things. So, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited for today. Hopefully it'll go well. If it does, I'll keep it in the daytime rotation. If it doesn't, then maybe we'll go back to night streams. I don't know. We'll see. But hopefully it goes well today. Okay? So that's the day stream. Now tonight's late stream, on the flip side of this, is Like a Dragon Gaiden.
I agree,
That's a game
Jay.
that came out last week. I played it twice as day
Piker
streams. But moving forward, it'll be night streams. It is definitely a late night chill style game. You're in open world Sotenbori in Tokyo, and you're doing all this questing. You're fighting random people. You're giving items to random people. You're doing little mini games. You're seeking hidden the world of Yakuza / Like a Dragon. It's good for chill streaming because it allows us to have fun conversation while doing stuff.
Is it just me, or does he seem like he's in a lot of pain having to go through all this? Like he really seems like he's just kind of going through the motions right now.
Yeah.
So it's
like
perfect for a night stream.
Here I go.
And I have
over-explained everything
for the return of Starfield. Tomorrow night. Get this.
You don't normally get to see.
Look at that nose.
You don't normally get to see Phil in profile from this.
Holy shit! I need a screenshot. Let's find. Oh boy, he is yanking it, guys. Look at that. Holy shit, Phil again?
He does look like Mr. Magoo. He does look like Mr. Magoo.
Dude, I feel bad when I see that he has no chin. It's just so bad.
His nose. I mean, his nose and his forehead. His forehead, I feel like, sticks out farther than his chin does.
Yeah, it does. It fucking does.
The return of Starfield to the late stream for a 2-hour late night chill session. All right, we are going to try to advance the story.
I thought Half-Life just came with Steam. I didn't think that you could have a Steam account and not have Half-Life.
I didn't
understand. There's only 4 to 6 hours left in the story of the game, and that's the end of the game. Unless you want to do other factions, unless you want to do companion quests, and I'll be honest.
What do you want?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to do any of that. Why? Because the story of the game makes it all meaningless. Now, without spoiling, I can't explain that.
Okay.
But when we play it on Sunday night, I'll explain my full thoughts to you guys about this. But I want to finish it. We were 40 hours in the Starfield. I at least want to see the end of the main story of the game.
Just leave it then. If you
so we're going to do that. Okay? So, that's Sunday night. Monday, it'll be more Super Mario RPG and more Street Fighter 6, probably more Dalsim. And then Tuesday, more Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer and more Like a Dragon Gaiden. That's the streaming week. I'm off
Like a
on
dragon,
Wednesday of this
Jaden.
week, a day early.
Got him.
But then when I
Got
come
him.
back
Got
on
him, got him,
Thursday,
got him.
it's American Thanksgiving. We're gonna have a special.
Stop it!
We're gonna have a
It's just
podcast.
Thanksgiving.
We're gonna
Look what he's doing with his fingers. He's got the tented
on
thing
Thursday.
going on
It's
here.
American Thanksgiving.
This
Now,
is the church.
we're gonna have
Here
a
was
special
the
People, and he opened the door.
Where's
to
all
hear
the
other
money?
people.
Talk about my wife, please.
We're gonna have a podcast. We're gonna have a chill session where we talk about Thanksgiving. I'll tell you what I'm grateful for. I'll tell you about how this year has
You're
gone.
not grateful for
my plans
anything.
for the future and things like that. And then we're gonna do a special tier maker
Crazy,
ranking of foods for American Thanksgiving together.
No,
we're gonna rank
why
them as what's
do
best.
that?
What's your favorite? What's my favorite? We're gonna rank
Well,
them
that's
all,
funny.
and then we'll
Talk
see if
about
there's
my
extra
wife
time
who's
to
in
do
the
other
chat,
stuff.
and they say,
okay?
please.
Oh, that's funny. Big ups.
But that's
funny.
only one stream on Thanksgiving, just
Gotta pin
one.
that, that's
Because that
good.
night I'll be having a big meal with my family, including a turkey roast, a bunch of sides, all kinds of fun
turkey
stuff.
roast.
So no late stream that Thursday, but then that Friday, it's a special marathon. It is. The Adpocalypse 2.0 cometh.
Cometh
It's gonna be very fun.
in my
So that's
pants.
In my mouth.
Friday. That's the 24th coming up. You submit it. It's right now.
on my
Channel members are submitting here on DSPgaming
my
as well as
back.
standard viewers. If you want to submit some
It
retro ads for me to
cometh
react to and
on
watch
my
during the
back.
show, please type @Adpocalypse here in the chat. It'll bring up the link.
Why
If you're
would
a
she
channel
make it
member,
such a
go to the
long
members
command?
tab
Just
on the
say
channel here, and there's a thread
ad.
there for
I know, right? And it's like Derek is gonna have a very hard time spelling that word, and Jade too.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Oh,
you can
yeah.
post up exclusively, and we're gonna watch the member suggestions first, and then we're
Do
gonna
not
watch the
cometh.
standard suggestions.
Do
Okay,
not
the
cometh.
more the merrier. The more
Do not
ads we have to watch, the better this event will
I'm
be.
gonna cometh.
In addition to reacting to
I'm
ads,
gonna
there's going to
cometh.
be food,
I'm gonna cometh.
there's going to be some booze, there's going to be fun all day long.
Yeah, you're fine, guys.
It's okay. Like, it's kind of one of those things. I don't. I keep saying it's one of those things. I have to break. That's that bad habit I need to break. But he keeps saying, there's gonna be booze. I'm gonna be the only one who has the booze, of course. When you say
You
that,
guys
and you're like the only person who's gonna be doing something, that makes you sound really, really pathetic. Like,
Yeah.
there's very, very little else that I think would make you sound worse than being like, yeah, guys, I'm gonna get fucking wasted on stream.
Ah.
As long as I get money, of course. If,
Yeah.
if they don't pay, I don't play, as you know.
I
right?
don't know,
And
fuck that.
make sure to tune in for my Chatterbait streams later, where I will also be taking shots for money and doing other
Sexy.
things. Other things
I'll be
too.
hanging out with King Cobra while
Yeah.
we watch Amaranth take her clothes off.
Me and King Gokin will be in chat, and he'll be giving me tips and telling me what to take off, and I'll say no.
And
Okay,
what to
I'm
do
not
with
that kind
my
of
tip.
streamer. I put clothes on. Okay. I think if Phil did get banned off YouTube, he probably would go to Chatterbait or something like that,
think?
because like you don't have to be naked and like be doing anything like that, right?
True.
You could probably just literally have an OnlyFans stream of some kind. It's like, now I'm
sure.
I'm special on this platform because I'm the only one who is not inserting foot-long things into my various orifices, okay? And I won't be doing that
I'm
unless
different.
there is like a big campaign to get my
If you guys really want to see me without my clothes on,
the insertion stream, the insertion marathon. How much can I cram into this gram?
What fits
A
where?
nice chill day on Black Friday
Let's
all
do
day
a tier
long.
maker.
Now,
Yeah, let's do a tier maker for the best holes.
you might say, well, I don't think that's going to work. That's not going to be
there's
a fun
mouth.
thing. That's what everyone said last year.
Ears.
And it ended up actually being
What? Listen to this. Comment and then instant defensive mode.
all day long. Now,
Now.
you might say, well, I don't think that's going to work. That's not going to be a fun thing.
That's
That's what
not.
everyone said.
Now, you might say this is a stupid idea and no one's going to enjoy this.
And
Well,
that's
guess
people
what,
said
idiots?
last year.
Everyone said the same thing last year and I still did it. And you didn't like it, so...
Last year.
P stands for
And it ended up
penetration.
actually being
Yeah, dark side penetration. That's good. Look at him, though. Just like, okay, now... He's literally, this is what he does, is he invents people to get mad at and then poorly debunks them.
going to work. That's not going to be a fun thing. That's what everyone said last year. And it ended up actually being the best event that I did in 2022. Like, people.
By what metric? Are you measuring success in some way, Phil?
Yeah, we
How
know
are-
your measure of success is skewed.
How are you measuring that success, my friend? What are you using to determine that?
Well,
Which
overall,
ass
we're
is
like, wow, that
cucumber
was
best?
super fun and different and original.
yes,
Will you
feedback.
do another one? People were
Oh.
asking me, would I do
I was here last year, and people were not saying that. You just finished the stream, was just like, I can't wait to start planning next year's Adpocalypse.
Yeah, and he's basically been doing it every single Sunday since then.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, that's literally what the DSP Reacts is. Half of them are commercials. Fuck's sakes.
Right away. And I was like, well, maybe we could do one for, like, I don't know, New Year's or something. And then
Stop
we didn't do
touching
one,
your chin.
which is good.
God
and now
damn.
we're a year later, and now we're ready to bring it back. All right? So,
We're
I
ready,
hope
guys. Are you ready? Let's
that you
go.
guys will submit more.
What are you hoping for, Phil?
Money.
I'm holding up for a hero till the end of tonight.
To bring it back. All right?
Like that.
So, I hope
for what?
That you guys will submit more ads. Please do. We still have several days to go before the event, and I cannot wait for that.
Derek has probably suggested 100 videos at this point.
Absolutely.
I'm quite positive.
Now, after that ends, we go back to full-time gaming, so that, you know, that whole week we'll have more Super Mario RPG.
We're going back to full-time gaming? You're not streaming a game for one stream. That's not taking it, like...
This is dumb.
I'm getting really pissed off. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
More Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. More Street Fighter 6. Hopefully more Starfield and getting near the end or finishing
more
it.
money.
And more Life is Dragon Guide. Okay? So there you go. And then we start planning the Christmas event. And the Christmas event is always fun.
No, it's not.
Do you have to plan the... Why are we planning... Okay, so first of all, I don't know what planning goes into these fucking events, because they seem very, very off the cuff. That's just my feedback on these events, is that they seem very, very seat of your pants style, like just made up on the spot kind of deal.
And like half the time he's like, well, what do you guys want to do next?
Yeah, exactly. Like it's like the worst birthday party you've ever been to. Yeah. Right? Just like the person they're not having, like it's like going to a birthday party and the guy's mom didn't even bother to set anything up or hang any balloons or get a cake or anything. It's like,
everybody that comes has to do it.
Yeah, sorry. My N64 only has 3 controllers, and I see that there are 8 of us here. So I guess we'll have to do this in turns. Because it's my birthday, I'll play every game, and will you guys just pair off in 2s? That'll make it easier.
Yeah, holiday animations here on the streams, right?
Thread for Ads only has 12 comments.
Christmas
you can only
vibe.
see one of them.
We plan a special Christmas event where we usually do a marathon of games, and the question is, what games this year do you want to see? We do Christmas-themed games or other things? Because there are Christmas-themed games to play this year. Always a good
one kid in the neighborhood who had the shitty mom.
Thankfully. The sickness is almost, as you can hear, I don't have to blow my nose. The sickness is almost done from freaking Halloween.
Dr. Phil here. Now I noticed that the nose blowing has gone down, and so I believe the virus has been confirmed. Snood played GoldenEye 007. I had GoldenEye and no Killer Groups. I'm not reliving my actual childhood. That was not my birthday. Okay? If I could figure out how to fucking bear your press, I would.
I hope we can do the Christmas event, because it really sucked missing Halloween this year. We got to go all out for Christmas and have a great Christmas.
Now, Thanksgiving is whatever, though. We got to go all out. This fist pump thing that he's doing these days actually makes my blood boil. Like, I don't know what the point of that is. And it's like he's doing it for himself, actually. It's just sort of this, like, this comforting thing, like, I need to make this work. I'm so stressed out. I need money.
Where's this fucking post?
We gotta go all out for Christmas and have a great Christmas event to make up for
way back.
So I hope that we will have a good one, and we'll start playing on that soon. Like I said, right after Thanksgiving, the Black Friday, I'll probably update my animations and everything to have Christmas animations and things here on the stream.
Thanksgiving.
Go. Yummy.
What the fuck?
Okay, so that's the schedule.
He's just thanks.
There we go. Got through it. Ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa, where face, please. Like, shave the mustache off, in my opinion, Philip.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's not just bad, but it seems to make your face itch a lot. And you're constantly touching it. You're chewing.
It's time for your favorite segment.
Oh, please.
It's time for everyone's favorite call. DS on a level 1 pod for your favorite segment. A little to cover on the show. Today we have 2 big stories to cover on the show.
We have 2 big stories on the show.
I've
never seen someone who doesn't have a teleprompter not be able to read off a teleprompter.
I know.
Which I will open right now.
Oh, fuck. I don't know where to find it.
The first story.
And Jay Wasawi, yeah, I think I is that re-release of GoldenEye?
Well, actually, there's
on
more than
the
2 stories.
Wii or
This is
the
a
Wii?
very brief story.
I feel like
Dragon's
a fan
Dogma
made, like,
2's release date
I
may
feel
have.
like a fan made like a upgrade port of GoldenEye 007. It's on the PC, something like that. Never had a chance to check that out, but it's probably good shit. It's probably some good shit. If it's GoldenEye 007, that's a classic game. Oh, it's a Nintendo Switch Online. Hello. Now you're talking.
This is a very
cool.
brief story.
An upgraded pork.
Dragon's Dogma 2's release date may have leaked. People have found
that.
Dragon's Dogma is a great RPG. It's a terrific RPG. If you haven't played Dragon's Dogma, dope game. Dope game.
For the game online.
Dope.
And the release date listed is March 22nd, 2024. And supposedly a special event showcase stream is set for November 28th, 1 p.m. It looks like Dragon's Dogma is coming out, or Dragon's Dogma 2 is coming out late March. So that's a little bit of a spoiler.
I don't care.
That wasn't supposed to leak, but it did. Okay? Also, did you know
it's a Capcom
that they're making a Willy Wonka inspired Xbox?
What?
Okay.
Why do you have to like say that news is like specific kinds of games are coming out? Well, they're making a Willy Wonka style game. Okay.
Series X and controller. Yes, it is
I can't
correct.
Find
it is
his
a
fucking
it is
post.
a
There's too much bullshit.
Contest.
I'm abandoning the quest.
Purchase. But they're
abandoning
actually
it.
running a contest right now. I guess it's supposed to tie in with the new Willy Wonka movie coming out, I guess, next year.
There's another Wonka movie coming out?
And so,
I guess so.
it's like an Xbox Series X that looks like a big chocolate bar and actual controllers made of chocolate that you can eat. They don't work.
Is that true? This is not true. This isn't true.
I mean, I don't know. I wish I could say. I just found out why my volume's so low, by the way, so I'm sorry if it just blew out someone's fucking ears just now.
Oh.
But I just why are you so he's like I can't tell if he's upset by this or if he's like trying to like mask how excited he is about it. Like, oh yeah, the Willy Wonka movie, by the way, is going to be a fucking origin story because I need to know like where Willy Wonka comes from. I'd
actually really like to see that. Sorry, I love that stupid movies. I love them.
They're wait, you said movies? Like
movies, like original Willy Wonka and then the one with Johnny Depp, and I like them. What? Is that bad? What? Hello?
The Willy Wonka movie with Johnny Depp, you say?
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
What? I like them. I know it wasn't well received. Okay.
That's fine. It's okay. Hey, it's okay.
Okay.
It's all right.
Shut up.
I just want to the Willy Wonka cinematic universe. Looking forward to the fucking the Willy Wonka Avengers.
Oh yes. Let's
do
it. Chocolate Avengers.
Chocolate, but he just said that like the controllers are made of chocolate, and they don't work.
So it's like an Xbox Series X that looks like a big chocolate bar, and actual controllers made of chocolate that you can eat.
Stop saying it like that.
They don't work, but they look just like an Xbox. Like, it looks just like this, but it's made of chocolate.
Okay, joke's done. Joke's done.
And
joke's done.
It's made of chocolate.
You should do that.
Said it
I don't think
twice.
you should do that.
If you don't win the contest, you can't do it because it's only for a contest.
Raven, hi.
Are you? Hello, big ups, Ravens Dolphin.
Hey. Like fucking.
But it's made of chocolate, and you can eat it. So you should do that.
You said
Listen to what he says.
If you don't win the contest, you can't do it because it's only for a contest. It's a giveaway. But I would be interested in that, and I would love to eat it. Sounds delicious. What
the fuck? Like, I was joking about him actually being interested in eating the fucking chocolate Xbox controllers, and now okay, so this is where you can tell that he's not really even interested in what he's got to say. He's just kind of like, oh, I've drifted back into my phone now, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I guess I agree with what I just said. I do want that. I want to eat it. Okay, yeah, all right, sounds good. Yeah, good.
You win. If you don't win the contest, you can't do it because it's only for a contest. It's a giveaway.
If you don't win the contest, you can't do it because it's only for a contest. Is he Is he trying to say that you won't get chocolate ones if you don't win the contest, so you can't eat your Xbox controllers currently? By the way, Injured Cold is her internet's dropped, and that's why she's not laughing raucously at my speaking right now. So,
if you win, if you don't win the contest, you can't eat it. An Xbox chocolate that you can eat. Contest. It's not for purchase, but they're actually running a contest right now. I guess it's supposed to tie in with the new Willy Wonka movie coming out, I guess, next year. And so it's like an Xbox Series X that looks like a big chocolate bar, and actual controllers made of chocolate that you can eat. They don't work.
Okay.
But they look just like an Xbox. Like, it looks just like this.
What? Why did you need to
But it's made of chocolate.
Why did you need to explain that you can eat them and that it doesn't work? Right. Are you... Like, he keeps talking about his audience as if he doesn't think they're retards, but he clearly thinks that his audience is retarded, which for good reason.
So you should do that if you win. If you don't win the contest, you can't do it because it's only for a contest. It's a giveaway. But I would be interested in that, and I would love to eat it. Sounds delicious. I love chocolate.
I love chocolate.
So there you go.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Welcome back, Injured Cold.
Sorry, my brother rebooted the router and didn't tell anyone.
Mom, my brother rebooted the router. Mom.
I did.
Mom says it's my turn to use the internet.
It's my turn. Man.
Are you the older sister or are you the younger sister?
Yeah, I'm a year and 11 months older.
Oh, big sister, your bratty little brother's ruining the internet. Well, bro.
I know.
Mom.
Like, fuck you.
Cat knocked the router out of the phone line. Mom. Did you hear any of that? Did you hear any of that? What he just said?
No.
So what's the last thing you remember?
I just remember you going back
Okay.
to hear something he said and then it immediately dropped, so I didn't get to hear it.
I'm glad because he's talking about the promotional Willy Wonka Xbox.
Oh, right, yeah. Is that true?
I don't know, but like he's gonna explain what the prize is. Okay, so listen.
They're making a Willy Wonka inspired Xbox Series X and controller. Yes,
Right.
it is correct. It is a contest. It's not for purchase, but they're actually running a contest right now. I guess it's supposed to tie in with the new Willy Wonka movie coming out, I guess, next year.
I'm gonna look this up.
And so it's like an Xbox Series X that looks like a big chocolate bar, and actual controllers made of chocolate that you can eat. They don't work.
This is true.
But they look just like an Xbox.
I don't disbelieve it, but listen to him explaining this.
I know.
Chocolate that you can eat. They don't work.
I just posted the link.
But they look just like an Xbox. Like, it looks just like this.
I'm so glad that he clarified that they don't
chocolate,
work and that I can eat them.
and you can eat it.
Okay.
So you should do that if you win. If you don't win the contest, you can't do it because it's only for a contest. It's a giveaway. But
he's saying that you can't buy the Xbox, the chocolate Xbox. Okay, all right, fine. His grasp of the English language is very poor, very poor.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. I love chocolate.
Absolutely.
My
I would
wife
be
says that I
interested in
love
and would
chocolate
to
more
eat
than
it.
anybody.
Sounds delicious. I love chocolate.
Yeah, we love chocolate.
I love chocolate.
I love chocolate in this house.
So there you go. Okay. Very nice.
Shit.
Half-Life 1 has received a 25th anniversary edition free update from Valve, including 4 new multiplayer maps, updated graphical settings, controller and Steam Deck support, UI scaling for higher resolution.
I'm entering my speak and say phase of watching a DSP stream.
It's hard.
Restored content that originally was deleted from the original game, bug fixes, and more. People who are fans of the original Half-Life are ecstatic. They're like, "Oh my god, when do you see?"
Oh my god.
Does it say that in the article you're reading right now, Phil? They're saying, "Oh my god."
Oh my god.
A free update for a game 25 years later. Everyone else is scratching their head saying, "Who cares?"
I love the idea that he can't even think why someone would like that, and that there are other people who are just like, huh? Why do people are interested in this? Huh? I don't like Half-Life. What? Huh?
Why would I care?
I care.
Yeah. Yeah.
So by Luke Skywalker.
Half-Life is super dead. Why the fuck don't they just make a new one?
It's not.
That's not
dead.
VR, but I guess it's nice if you're a fan of Half-Life.
Put your stupid arms down. I hate you.
You want a reason to go back. Free
God.
updates that make the game feel fresh and new, right? Why not? Why not do a nice run through Half-Life? I think it's nice. I think it's a nice thing that Valve did. They didn't have to do that.
Okay.
Certainly, they didn't have to add free
13
content or
days
whatever
ago.
to a game that's 25 years old.
What? Are you seriously complaining about getting something for free?
Yeah, like what is the problem?
Free updates that make the game feel fresh and new, right? Why not? Why not do a nice run through Half-Life?
Oh boy.
I think it's nice. I think it's a nice thing that Valve did. They didn't have to do that. Certainly, they didn't have to add free content or whatever to a game that's 25 years old. And it's nice that they kind of came back with
Why
some quality
not?
Yeah, how gracious
for
of you,
like
Phil.
super fans of the series. So
We
that
didn't
was
have
very
to
nice.
do
of
that?
them.
Wow, thank you, Phil.
Yeah.
Gulp. I love his mic drop.
All right.
clips.
Now it's time
Mic
for the
drop
big two
sips.
stories. Let's
That's
start off
what
with
it
this
is.
one.
It's
Ladies and gentlemen,
punctuation.
it was originally leaked
What?
before it was fully announced.
What?
Sony got some egg on their face there. And
What?
said, okay, I guess we should just go ahead and announce it fully then.
Here we go.
Because we're already, the cat's out of
Can
the
you
bag,
just get
as
on
they
with it?
say.
No, he can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, on January 19th, 2025, not 2025, excuse me. On January 19th, 2024,
Could you please?
The Last of Us
Just
2
say it.
Remastered
Oh God.
will release.
We know
Yes.
you hate it.
Could you?
Sit still.
No, it's like he's trying to like build this up in such a way that he can have a dumb zoom in moment, but he completely fumbled the bag.
On January 19th, 2024, The Last of Us 2 Remastered will release.
That's not how you
Only
do
a
what
little
you're
over
trying to
3
do.
years
Is that true?
after the original release of this game. It is already being remastered.
Gaming. Sorry.
The
I
difference
fucked that
this
up.
time,
You're awful.
it's going to be
I know.
on PlayStation
Sorry.
5
$10 upgrade if you
rather
own the
than on
game. That's
PlayStation
not bad.
4. So, what's the difference between The Last of Us 2
Stuff and
The Last of Us
things.
2 Remastered? Well,
It's
here's
true?
the difference.
Okay.
Are you ready?
That's
I'm going to
not
tell you. Graphical enhancements that are going to make it run better or look better on PS5.
Okay.
Lost
awesome.
level content being re-added to the game.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
Full DualSense wireless controller integration.
Okay.
Cool.
Sounds
Haptic
good.
feedback, which the original didn't have.
No, that's
I know,
not what it
Stu Ward.
says.
New outfit.
No,
No.
that you made that's an assumption. Sorry, it said that's not. You didn't say haptic feedback.
Game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Full DualSense wireless controller integration. So, haptic feedback, which the original didn't have.
No.
New outfits.
Ugh.
Guitar free play. Meaning, I guess if you
Ew.
want to skip the guitar segments, you don't have to do the guitar segments.
I don't think
wasn't-
that's what that means.
That's not what that means. You could just play with the guitar, stupid.
Yeah, I think that means you're free to play with the guitar.
Yeah.
I don't know.
aware that anyone hated the
and it's
guitar
not bad. It
segment
feels
so
like
much
cash grab
that
given
they
the,
were, like,
the
upset,
yeah,
but
yeah.
apparently they're
But
going
Well,
with
it's
that's
not
kind,
bad.
that's kind of been their
Okay.
MO for a
And-
little while, I think.
Sure. But I'm okay
exclusive
with Last of Us.
roguelike survival mode.
Now, I'm interested in
All
that.
right.
I want to know what that means.
So what does that mean?
Oh, okay. It feels
What
like
does
tell
it
me.
mean?
Phew.
You tell me what a
Oh,
roguelike
he said
survival.
I don't know. Are you kidding me, man? You're gonna tell us what it means and then not? Like, come on.
Now, what does that mean? I don't know.
See, that's not bad, Astronaut.
So what does that mean?
I'm
Like
okay with it.
survival mode. All right. So what does that mean? I don't know. You tell me what a roguelike survival mode is in the Last of Us
on.
universe. I don't know.
I
So
don't know.
again, better graphics, lost levels being re-added to the game, full haptic feedback, DualSense support, new outfits. You can play the game without playing the guitar.
Who got
and a
limp? I
roguelike
don't know.
mode.
I can't tell.
Okay.
I can't tell with this.
That's
new
what's
raw
going to
build.
be
Yeah.
in The Last of Us Part 2
Well, I appreciate
Remastered.
all the messages
Now,
saying it would be interesting to see.
if you remember, when The Last of Us Part 1 was announced, remastered,
Uh-oh,
or
he's
whatever the
mad.
fuck you want to call it, because it was like The Last of Us 1, The Last of Us Part 1, The Last of Us Remastered, The Last of Us Re-Remastered, whatever the fuck it's called,
Stop it!
right? My one major criticism was
I was gonna
thus.
say it was the politics.
the
Right,
price.
politics.
I said, are they out of their
Close.
fucking minds? They were charging,
Wait, sorry. This was his criticism of what?
if you remember,
No.
when The Last of Us Part 1 was announced, remastered, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, because it was like The Last of Us 1, The Last of Us Part 1, The Last of Us Remastered, The Last of Us Re-Remastered, whatever the fuck it's called, right? My one major criticism
Can you
was
shut
the price. I said, are they out of their fucking minds? They were charging $70 for The Last of Us Part 1 Re-Remaster, acting like it was a real new game.
Was that a remaster or was that just a remaster of that?
I think it was just I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't
that's a remaster that makes Phil mad.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not. And in fact, they lied outright. When they were releasing The Last of Us Part 1 Re-Remastered, they had said things, for example,
they did a first remake just to, or remaster to bring it back to PS4.
Completely redone animations. It's going to have completely revamped gameplay. It's going to have this and that.
It did.
It's going to have
100%
this and that.
lies.
That's not a lie.
I watched someone play the entirety of The Last of Us Part 1. It's exactly the fucking same as the original game.
Fuck,
Difference
no, it's
being,
not.
there's some weapon
They
tweaking
added
you
cool
can do.
weapon shit. See?
And that's about it. The graphics look better. Like they are better. The character models sometimes have been changed. Like
So they
Tessa's
promised,
character model is
and they delivered.
different
It sounds like
in
stuff
the
is
part 1
changing.
for some reason.
And they made it better. They delivered.
And that's it.
And
the gameplay is identical. No exaggeration. They didn't actually tweak the
I
AI.
think that's at least slightly an exaggeration, Phil, because it can't be identical if it's on a different fucking system, you dipshit. Or if it's like they're adding something, it's not identical. If there's a single thing that's different about it, it's not identical, okay?
It's not.
Okay?
Or anything. They lied about that
They
outright.
lied.
The AI is so stupid, it still walks right in front of you when you're trying to fire. It'll walk right in front of you. It'll walk right.
How do you know
What
that?
are you talking about?
How do you know that?
You didn't play it.
Like, has somebody played this yet? Is he taking this opinion from somebody? Because someone must have played this and told him to say this or something. I don't know.
He said he watched someone play it. So
Right into the enemies and alert them.
Yeah,
it's the dumbest AI ever in
did
gaming.
what they said.
And they did not improve it at all. They claimed they did. It was a blatant
That's
lie.
not true.
Yes.
Okay. It's
Wouldn't it
not
be
worth
awful if someone
$70
lied
at
to
all.
you?
Now,
Yeah.
you can argue
I hate being
that
lied
in
to.
The Last of Us Part 1 Re-Remastered, they did add a bunch of new features, for example, accessibility features. And those accessibility
When
features
Anderson
were
tips on CNN
present in
say,
the original
"War in
game.
Israel."
Therefore,
What
it's worth
does
the
it
price
mean?
tag.
You
Okay?
tell me.
If that's
You tell
the
me,
case, if
D-Dog.
someone had bought The Last of Us Part 1
Thank you.
Remastered for $70,
Riri,
it was the first time they're
stop
playing it and
saying
the first
it.
time it was accessible to them, then I'll say that's justified.
What?
But for the most people who bought it, it was just rebuying the same game they'd already played 2 to 3 times.
Exactly,
They were
Lasagna
just
Cat.
fanboying over
They
Naughty
improved
Dog.
it.
Oh, here we
And,
go.
oh, look at the pretty
You
graphics.
hate
And that
them
was it.
so
You paid
much.
$70
You are
for slightly
biased.
improved
You are
graphics. And
biased.
Hey, dickhead, people can do whatever they want with their money, okay?
Sure.
Like,
You can't tell us what to do with our money. It's not yours.
I'm not begging you for money, okay?
No.
And yeah, that's the other thing, thank you, Lasagna Cat, is that you
He's a
fucking
graphics whore.
cum your pants every time that a game comes out and it's got better graphics.
Yes,
So
and he said something yesterday about how it bugs him when people are like, "Ooh, graphics bad, game bad." That's you.
yeah, it
That is you.
Genuinely
Love
it
it.
is, though. Big ups,
Wow.
D-Dog. Big ups,
D-Dog.
D-Dog.
D-Dog, thanks for becoming a
thank you,
member.
mate. Thanks for another 1968.
Yes.
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 I like that. I like Australian. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Big
Yes.
ups.
Big ups. That's right.
Thing I was-
We should really stop like just mocking
I know.
people from other countries
know.
because they sound different.
I'm not.
I'm
I
really
just
really
like
sorry.
the accent.
It's just
I'm not
very fun.
mocking.
It's just very fun to talk like an Australian or an English
It's
person.
so much fun.
I can't
You guys
I
have
can't do
fun
any other
accents.
accents. Oh, and even after we've been so rude, Jesus fucking Christ. That's fine. Here you go, mate.
Big ups, D-Dog.
Here's some gifted memberships for you. All right. Big ups to Hamura.
I
Punished.
love it.
I'm not going to do that. I hate the
love
fucking reading out the members. Is that what you're supposed to do, though? Oh, big ups
No.
Pit Lord. Good to see you,
You don't
buddy.
have
Love
to do
it.
that.
Enjoy your membership, Pit Lord. You know, maybe I will read everybody. Hermit, Rabies 13, Navi What,
I love
Holly, Stray Fox, Crash Override
Holly got
330,
one.
Punished
Wow.
Mr. Darcy, and yeah, that's
Wow.
everyone. Big ups.
I
Thanks,
love
guys.
completely
That's
identical.
really sweet.
That's
It's
not
the
a knife.
longest
That's
fucking
not a knife.
crazy ripoff. But tons of people bought it because they're gullible.
Big
It's
ups
really
for the
sad, but just
positivity.
say they're gullible. So they'll just fucking buy anything that their favorite publisher
Sorry,
puts out.
it's gonna play out for a minute.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen,
I love it.
in the case
We
of The
love it.
Last of Us Part 2 Remaster, All right, you guys know me. I'm fair. I love it.
Oh, yes.
I am an honest, fair guy.
Sorry, I gotta let that happen. Excuse me.
Love it.
Choking on my own rage here.
The positivity is choking him.
Yeah, he's just about to tell us that he's fair. So.
Love it.
Oh, let's go.
I love it.
As soon as this is done, how long does
Yeah,
this
I
fucking
know.
take? Sick of it. Oh, and that's gonna be.
I love it.
Oh, keep it going.
I love it. I think the last one is gonna be Rady.
I'm gonna say
so
this.
It might be done.
I can't complain about the price.
Yeah, big ups again. Thank you, dawg.
Remaster. All right, you guys know me. I'm fair.
Yeah.
I'm an honest, fair guy.
Dating
I'm gonna say this. I can't complain about the price this time. Do you want to know?
Because
you
don't earn your own money and you get given games and shit all the time. He got 3 copies of RoboCop, or he claimed.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, now let's take a break from listening to him for a second, because I was listening to that, and I kind of got the impression that DSP somehow accidentally bought 3 copies of RoboCop, and he's like, okay, well, I guess I'll just make up a lie about how people gave him to me, and I'll just give them away on the stream, okay? Because he was talking about how he was gonna talk to all 3 of them, and if they were all okay with it, he would give them away, right? And I'm like, why? Number one, why would anybody who gave you a code say no? You can't give that to someone else.
No.
And 2, if one person said no, would you keep all 3? What would you do with the other 2 then? I don't understand that. And that's a very good point, Lasagna Cat. He probably does get a lot more games gifted to him than he cares to admit. I bet.
Oh, sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if he got every single game that he plays gifted to him. That would not surprise me one bit.
Also, some cool positive news here. Thanks to dawg, we actually opened up another emote slot, so I uploaded one. If you guys want to refresh, it'll be in the emotes.
Potters.
It's a cool little tism badge.
I love that. Thank you very much again, dawg, for your support. We love spreading the brainworms as much as we can. Big ups Harry Otter Gaming as well.
Oh, for the kitty. Oh, audio's being weird.
Fuck me, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy, because I just swapped my CPU and my motherboard out, so I don't really get, because I'm also not hearing at all what you're talking about. So I don't know.
I'll have to clip it later on.
Yeah, I also don't listen to the show because it causes me actual physical pain to hear the sound of my own voice. So I apologize for that.
It's okay.
It is trash audio. I'm so sorry.
$10. If you
I promise I want it to be better, but I don't know how.
It's okay. It goes away.
Logan,
it
please.
goes away pretty quickly.
Digital upgrade.
Cyrax worm.
Fine.
Yes, there's the badge.
I literally.
Wait, what? What happened?
I'm gonna say this. I can't complain about the price this time. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because it's $10.
You swap your CPU for your motherboard.
No, I swapped them both. I swapped a CPU for a CPU and a motherboard for a motherboard, okay? And so he's now copping to the fact that he's just making a big deal out of nothing.
Oh, right.
It's $10, right? If you have The Last of Us 2, so it's not even like a remake. It's sort of just like a $10 patch of some kind. It seems like it's a content patch, right? It's putting in this roguelike mode and a bunch of other tweaks.
But you get it on you get it on PS5 though, right?
I think the game's already on PS5, isn't it?
That's what I was wondering. I'm not sure.
Well, because it's The Last of Us 2. It's not The Last of Us 1, right?
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
I think it was on both PS4 and 5. Oh man, I don't know anything.
Maybe I'm not a con-tard, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Me either.
If you own The Last of Us Part 2 on PlayStation 4, which most people do.
Oh wait,
it's a $10.
Oh, it upgraded for PS5. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it was right before. I remember.
I see. Thank you, contards, for clearing that up for me. Thank you.
Fine. I literally can't complain.
You are.
I can't. I mean, I could say things like, "It doesn't need a remaster 3 years later," right? I could.
But why not? It's such a good game. You fucking dick.
You're such a little bitch. I know that, I'm sorry if this upsets anybody in the chat, but I'm only just saying it because it's an apt comparison. But he acts so much like Donald Trump. And it's in the way that he has this, and I apologize to you for saying this, but in the way that he has this sort of like very feminine like bitchiness about him.
Oh no, it's fine. I get it. I totally agree.
You know what I'm saying, right? Like he's
Yes.
kind of like an old, like a bitchy old grandma, right? It's like, well, I went down there and I told them that if they didn't want to take my game back from the store, then I would just leave it right here on the counter and they can just do it. They'd be fine with that. And they said, okay, I'm sorry we bothered you like that. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's like it doesn't need a remaster 3 years later, right? I could say
Also,
that.
seeing Snort Exchange in the chat
but it's
reminded me to go
$10.
buy some panda coins.
So if you want slightly better graphics, if you're interested in getting
that. And divorce coin.
back,
Nope.
right?
Health
I don't
coin.
know what this. When they say, I just want to be very, very careful here.
Okay.
Oh,
hold
now
on,
we're
guys.
being careful?
He's gonna be
Okay.
careful. Let's see.
Oh, what this? When they say, I just want to be very, very careful here, I want everyone to temper their expectations.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
It's you, so they're already tempered.
No, he's saying that the company is saying this.
Oh.
Like he is about to say when a company tries to set your expectations up like this, that you should not believe them. That's what he's about to say.
Okay.
Okay.
When they say previously cut lost levels, I'm going to guarantee you're not going to get like giant levels missing. Oh, there was a whole 2-3 hour segment missing from the original game we're re-adding to the game.
Did they say that?
You're going to
Did they
get
say
a
that?
few extra cutscenes, maybe a few
I agree,
extra
Snort
areas
Exchange.
that they closed off. This is not going to be for $10. There is no fucking way that they're adding in giant levels to this game. I think when they call it lost
That's
levels,
not what they
that's
said.
insane. That sounds to me like it's Super Mario Brothers 2 Japanese edition. It's a whole.
Okay.
You
What
mean it's
happened?
a whole new game? Is that what
Wow.
you're trying to say?
A whole new game for $10? Sign me up.
Lost levels? That's insane. That sounds to me like it's Super Mario Brothers 2 Japanese edition. It's a whole new game. No. They will never give you that. It's going to be a little bit of content. And I think that some people
I don't want to harp
are
on the
going to
whole show.
misunderstand
I
that
need your support.
and go
Stay on
into
the
it
air.
with the wrong
Alex Jones,
expectations.
November
Because once
13th.
again, the marketing's important, and they love to mismarket. Naughty Dog loves to mismarket
Oh, yeah,
their
they're gonna be more
products,
sex scenes?
and then everyone just forgives them.
Ah, yes.
I
Let's do
guarantee
that.
fucking to you that this is not going to be a giant amount of content. Maybe a few. But here's the thing.
You don't have any idea. Like you have no clue.
You're
at
not.
all.
You don't
At
work
all.
at Naughty Dog. You don't know anything. It does sound hot.
For
I agree.
$10, slightly improved graphics, haptic feedback, whatever this
Haptic
roguelike
feedback.
mode is,
Happy
right?
feedback.
And a few
Happy-
pieces of
happy
content
feedback.
that are added back in, and you can play it on your PS5.
That's what they call
I'm-
it.
I'm serious, that's
feedback.
Definitely the value for me. Like $10 for that, I would pay $10 for that. For a game that I love, I would pay $10 for that right now.
Okay,
so
but
I can't actually criticize Naughty Dog in this one. Even though it's only been 3
Okay,
years,
but
it's
even
only
though I'm
$10.
going to.
So they did exactly the right thing. They're not overcharging. They're not forcing people to pay $70.
So I'm
They
going to talk a lot of
realized
shit, but
the
good job,
accessibility
guys.
features were already in. Remember, Last of Us 2 won awards for accessibility.
Oh boy.
You can't now tout, pay $70
Oh yeah,
because it
because
has
you're the
accessibility
hugest
features. They were in
ally.
the
because you
original,
wanna
right?
Suck Super
So
Blind Man's dick.
Yeah.
the $10 is justified. You
He's
guys
sorta
probably thought I
famous,
was going to
so
freak
you
out
gotta
about this
suck his
today,
dick.
right?
Yeah,
You're
well,
probably,
I
Phil's
gotta
gonna go
get in
a
on
big
that
rant again
just
about all of
to
that.
become
I
a,
can't. They're actually doing the right thing for
industry
once.
member.
All right.
Yeah.
However, it's funny.
All right. Oh boy.
All right.
What's funny?
Because
let's see.
So
Okay,
funny.
let's. Here's going to be the game. How funny? This is the WPIG game. How funny is this going to be? You think right now, Indrid? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the funniest thing you ever heard, and 1 being something else.
I'm going to go with 2.
Okay.
Okay.
you may say
10.
to yourself,
I
well,
like
wait a
playing
minute.
this game with
I don't
ALT.
understand. What happened? Wasn't Naughty Dog making a multiplayer game of The Last of Us 2? Oh,
That'd
they
be
were,
cool,
but they
Jay,
canceled
so.
it. Did you know that? We talked about this a couple months ago.
Dude, we know
That
this.
when The Last of Us 2 came out in 2020,
It's
it
not
was supposed to
funny,
have a
it's
multiplayer
not.
mode. They delayed it and said it's still coming. Don't worry. You paid
Not funny.
60,
Not
70 bucks for
funny.
this game.
Didn't
You're still
happen.
going to get your multiplayer mode in the future. Then they
Wait.
delayed it again. Then they canceled it and said it's going to be a standalone multiplayer game that we're designing to be its own game. So please forgive us for not giving it to you as
It's
promised
not
in the original
canceled,
product. We're
you
trying to make a better game.
uninformed piece of
And
shit.
then it
There
was
you go.
announced a couple months
Got
ago
it.
they canceled the whole fucking
Done.
thing. So
Idiot.
The Last of Us 2
What?
was a bait and switch. They promised you this suite of content, and then they didn't give it to you.
This what?
But again,
Oh, whoops,
people
I'm
were so
back.
wrapped
I'm
up in
looking
the
at the
liberal
Union
agenda
Trap
of the game
remix.
that Druckmann
Sorry, I'm looking at what?
20, it was supposed to have a multiplayer mode. They delayed it and said it's still coming. Don't worry. You paid 60, 70 bucks
I
for
had to
this
go find
game.
the video.
You're still going to get your multiplayer mode in the future. Then they
Okay.
delayed it again.
Oops.
Then they canceled it and said it's going to be a standalone multiplayer game that we're designing to be its own game. So
Sounds
please
good.
forgive us for not giving it to you as promised
Ah,
in the
yes,
original
forgive
product.
us, please.
We're trying to make a better game.
Apology fetish.
And then it was announced a couple months ago they canceled the whole fucking thing. So the last
Look what his mouth just did. Look what his mouth just did.
Okay.
He like his mouth. He like that looks like he was dubbed, like the original Japanese or something. Because his mouth kept moving
US
after he was
promised in
done
the
talking.
original product. We're trying to make a better game. And then it was announced
Mazza,
a couple months
we
ago
need
they
to make
canceled
a
the whole
run
fucking
for it.
thing.
Urbans are chasing
So
us.
What the
That's-
fuck
Nicole
was
Kidman
that?
Holy
Urban and
shit.
her husband Keith Urban
Wait,
singing the
does
gang
he have
song Waltz and
dentures
Matilda,
in?
wearing
Hold
Vegemite
on.
on their faces. Struff.
What the fuck? What the fuck was this? Baza, we need to make a run for it. Urbans are chasing us. Nicole Kidman, Urban with her husband Keith Urban, singing that gang song, waltzing Matilda, wearing Vegemite on their faces. Struff.
Core blimey.
Oh, blimey. God.
That's how we need to make a run for it. Urban's are
Yes,
chasing us. Nicole Kidman Urban and her husband Keith
shit.
Urban singing the gang song Waltz and Matilda, wearing Vegemite on their faces. Struff.
That's beautiful.
That's proper scran, mate.
Like, that is quality.
Struff.
Thank you.
Straya.
Straya.
Australian for beer.
Australian. Oh, is it?
That's Foster's. That's Australian for beer.
Crikey.
That's not a knife.
US promised
That's
in the
not a
original
knife.
product.
That's a
We're trying to
dingo.
make a better game.
That's
And
not a knife. That's a dingo. Good eye. That's a good eye. I'm just.
it was announced a couple months ago they canceled the whole fucking thing.
So okay.
What was that?
He looks like his dentures just fell out of the roof.
Yeah,
Like,
he had to click them back in.
Dude, I swear to fucking God, his upper teeth are like
They're
if I didn't know how fucked up they were, I would say these are not his real teeth. But look at them.
Yeah.
Like I thought
weird.
his teeth like fell out of place. It's his
Blah, blah,
I guess maybe it's just his tongue is such a wrong color that it looks like his teeth. Oh God. Yep. Oh my God. Hello?
What?
Do you accept Popcoin now, Phil?
Do you?
Look at him.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I think Phil
Oh my
might be.
God, it's acid face.
Now you fools, I do not accept Popcoin. You fools.
No product. We're trying to make a better game. And then it was announced a couple months ago they canceled the whole fucking thing. So The Last of Us 2 was a bait and switch. They promised you this suite of content, and then they didn't give it to you. But again,
suite of
people were
content.
so wrapped up in the liberal agenda of the game.
Yes.
A lot of it.
You know what? You know what? Indrid Quald, Phil has figured me out. I am too caught up in the liberal grind set that now I can't see anything in an objective way. And so, unfortunately, I am a cuck and soy.
Oh, me
frankly.
too.
Yes. Yes. Hi,
Cool.
yes.
Cucks
Okay.
unite.
Himself
Cuck
pushed,
life.
the director,
100%.
that
Live the life
they
of
forgot
cuck.
all
Why
about
not?
the fact
Yes,
that we all got
the
ripped off. It was
liberals.
supposed to have multiplayer, it didn't
The
have.
Ligma grind
And now they're
set?
never making it. They literally have canceled it
Ligma
completely.
balls?
They're not making it anymore.
Right?
Right.
Right.
I'm still thinking of
So-
the trap remix for the
In regards to the $10 update, I can't complain. $10 is fine.
$10.
However,
That's fine.
I'm going to give some credit. I'm going to read a tweet to you from
yes.
Legacy Killer.
What? Killer? Legacy killer. Little shrimp.
Legacy Killer. It's my favorite user on Twitter. It's Legacy Killer. Little shrimp.
Little shrimp.
Little shrimp. Little pimp.
I'm going to give some credit. I'm going to read a tweet to you from
Okay.
Legacy Killer
Legacy
HD
Killer.
on Twitter. He made a pretty poignant tweet last night, all right? Here's what he
Poignant.
said.
Okay, we're using that word
What
now.
Sony did last gen, they delivered
Oh, he's a
non-stop
YouTuber?
award-winning single-player story-driven games. Agreed. PlayStation 4 era
Big
was great
ol'
for Sony in that regard.
Thumbs up.
What Sony is doing this gen is remastering their last-gen award-winning single-player story-driven games. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
They keep...
Whoa, what? Sorry, you're slow down, Poindexter. I
Hold
don't
on.
understand what you're saying. I don't understand what you're
What?
saying. Hold on. I genuinely did not catch that.
I didn't either. It just fucking
PlayStation 4
flew
era
right
was
over.
great for Sony in that regard. What Sony is doing this gen is
I know, Toad.
remastering their last-gen award-winning single-player story-driven games. That's right.
Okay.
They keep...
Okay?
Yes.
Sure.
Every game has probably been remastered at least once now, I would say. I like every game, like when you think of a video game, and I'm not talking about game, I mean, even shit like Gex, I bet, has fucking been remastered and remade, okay? That's just what they do. It's really, really easy. It's a really easy way to make money, Phil. You should really understand that.
Keep remastering those games and pumping out these remasters. What Sony actually wanted to do this gen was deliver nonstop, award-winning live service.
I'm gonna have to stop pausing, or else we're never gonna get through this, because I am seriously getting fucking pissed listening to him and looking at his fucking face today, dude.
I know.
I'm seriously getting fucking pissed.
Live service games. That's correct. If you go back,
What do you mean that's correct?
What? What is
Sorry,
this?
I'm calm.
It's okay. You're calm.
I was thinking about this in the car today, how the way that he talks, he's always sort of like imagining what the other people are saying back to him in this conversation, right? So when he says stuff like that and he pauses for a section and then says, "That's right," he thinks that people are going, "Huh? What? Huh? What? Phil? Really? Trolls are fucking with you?" Yes, they are.
What?
Service games. That's correct.
What? Again, so in that 0.5 seconds there, you were supposed to go, "That's outrageous, Phil."
Whoa.
That's correct. If you go back in time a few years, all Sony
I'm
management
literally
all you gotta do is go back in time a few years.
Saying was, the future is live service. We're gonna present a million live service games, and everyone's gonna love this live service model, and we're gonna take all our IPs into live service. And what happened? Do you want to know what happened? Avengers. That Avengers game, that Crystal Dynamics Avengers game from a few years ago, people grossly underestimate the impact that game had when it
think
flopped.
you're just gross.
That game alone was the poster child example to game development companies saying live service will never work, no one wants it, drop all of your plans and ideas right now and make something else. That's why Gotham Knights was changed from live service into a single player experience, and that's why a lot of other games, like for example Suicide Squad from Rocksteady, are the same deal. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, 100% I agree with Legacy Killer. Sony absolutely jumped into the live service bandwagon, and they were probably putting all of their resources. How much do you want to bet?
Also, someone
Naughty Dog's multiplayer game
from
for The Last of Us.
Tarot cards. It's awesome.
Ooh, that's fun
too. Yeah,
hit me with that.
Was going to be the live service model. You were going to originally be presented with a certain amount of content, and then they were going to piecemeal keep charging you for skins and DLCs and updates to keep playing it. And when they saw Avengers flop, fuck. That was the end of it.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Well, we're not going to develop this
game did not as well as they expected, and so they said, "We're not doing this anymore at all."
Because they're not going to go anywhere. So what are we going to do? Quick, remaster the game we already did. Quick, remaster this game. Keep selling them. They need some income, so keep selling them, right?
So
what we're seeing right now is panic mode from these game devs. They don't know what to do.
I don't think so.
Because this is what they were working on. No one wants the junk they were working on, so all those projects are getting canceled. And now,
Snort, great.
Stop.
Now, basically, we're in a situation where,
needs a remaster. Agreed.
They're all running around with their, oh my God, the sky is falling. What do we do?
That's
pump
you.
Out,
and also
shit,
we're not. And also, so what? Like, none of these things matter to anyone at all, right?
No.
Like, and again, like this is a lot of just like extra bullshit to make you think that he's a part of the industry, right? So he can feel like he's a part of the industry.
In the know.
Yeah.
Ugh. Fucking idiot.
Look at his
like
teeth.
I know. I was looking at it too. He's so.
Shit.
Marked one. Big ups.
Oh, big ups.
So there you go.
Hey.
So if you're interested,
that's the marked one, isn't it?
To play this game, go for it. It's $10. I literally will not criticize you if you were a fan of The Last of Us.
I'm gonna start doing your accent.
Play the game again with better graphics, haptic feedback, a roguelike mode, and some tweak. $10 is a fine price for that.
Rootin'
I cannot criticize
to you
Naughty
too,
Dog
sailor.
For that. Enjoy. But outside of
that,
that,
sound like.
I certainly am not going to pay $10 to play that fucking stinker again. You guys know how much I hated this.
Maple syrup.
That's a really hurtful thing to do. I really don't appreciate that at all.
story.
about poutine?
The graphics were
That's good.
outstanding.
Okay.
I'll take that
Were
one. I'll take
improved
that one.
And good.
Poutine.
The level design was excellent. Even the music, I loved it. The light, everything. The one problem, the story is terrible. It's written by a hack.
Can you just compliment
Neil
the
Druckmann.
lighting?
It's written by a complete hack. You can tell the guy has no narrative experience of how to write a good story.
Oh,
The
how can
pacing's
you tell
off.
that? Please tell me the judgment by which you're using to determine that that someone's narrative is better than another.
It's
I don't
terrible.
know, man.
It's written by a hack. Neil
Craft dinner. Oh yes, craft dinner, eh?
Craft dinner. Craft dinner, right?
It's written by a hack.
You're
Neil
welcome,
Druckmann.
Mark.
It's written
Just personal attacks. Is Neil Druckmann the only person who wrote The Last of Us, by the way?
I don't think so.
Because usually it's not just one guy being like, this is my story. We have to make a video game about it. Like,
yeah.
Is he chiefly in charge of the narrative? Okay, I didn't know that. But if that's true, then I mean, fair enough judgment, Phil. That's I guess it's the same as Kojima being like the Metal Gear Solid guy, right?
problem. The story is terrible. It's written by a
Bruce
hack.
Riley.
Neil-
Kraft dinner is basically just like macaroni and cheese, right?
Don't say basically macaroni and cheese. It is macaroni and cheese.
Oh,
but
okay.
I
I didn't want to be wrong.
But it's called Kraft dinner. Okay.
I'm in support of Kraft
I
dinner.
think
I love
having
it.
a blue box of something and it's called macaroni and cheese is a bit on the nose. It sounds a little bit like I'm living in a cartoon. So it's nice to call it Kraft dinner instead.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I'm
Kraft
down.
is the brand and dinner is
support
what you eat it at.
Okay. I support it. You
Some
know?
places, you ever heard someone call lunch dinner?
Yes.
What is that?
It's that like old fashioned?
I feel like that's like a
dinner
weird-
was supper.
That seems like a weird, like Midwestern kind of thing because I've only ever heard that in Central Canada. It's very strange.
Yeah.
Very strange.
Yeah.
I don't care for that at all.
It's weird.
Druckmann. It's written by a complete hack. You can tell the guy has no narrative experience of how to write a good story.
How do you know?
Pacing's awful.
Linner
The
and
idea that you're
brunch?
supposed to
What
like a
the
character
fuck?
Yeah,
who
Linner and
murders
brunch.
one of the main characters of the previous game within the first half hour, and then you're
Dinner
supposed to
and
like that
brunch?
character, you're out of your fucking mind. It's just one of the worst written
kidding me?
misery games I've ever seen. It's like
such a
it's
good
like misery
story.
porn. They want you to get off on misery.
I don't think that's what they're talking about, Phil. I don't.
I love misery porn.
I know. Oh my god, I love. Oh, now that's a niche. Woo! I wonder has anybody. Well, I mean, I don't have to wonder. I feel like I can guess. I think I can guess pretty well that there's probably a few categories of porn that are just misery.
Sure.
Just I like that. Just like
people losing their jobs and people just
yeah,
coming.
but fucking. Yeah, you're getting fired. Your boss is like fucking you. I guess I don't know. That's it. It's like the scene happens, and then at the end, it's like your boss fires you. You go home, and your husband's cheating on you, and that's another scene because you walk in on them with another woman, right?
Fucking come.
Yeah, it's just coming, but also tragic life events. Misery porn. Yeah. That's close, but that's not quite the direction we're going for.
I have been robbed. I was
I've been
shopping on
robbed?
Amazon,
That's more
and my
misery
shopping
porn.
cart on checkout is gone. I need a crisis
yeah,
center.
speaking of
I'm
misery
still
porn,
pretty
by the
shaky.
way, Phil's fucking life, I mean, if it wasn't so sexless, would be misery porn, but
Yes.
I don't know, it's more like a misery instructional video, right? Like, it is actually more educational than
Yes.
tittillating, for
All
sure.
cautionary tales.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes.
D-Dog. God damn.
Yes, thank you very much, D-Dog.
I don't get off on misery.
Beautiful.
Now
Yes,
that's a fucking clip right there. Holy shit.
I don't get off on misery. Do not
I want
come.
you to get off on misery. I don't get off on misery. I don't.
Yes, you do.
I-
Pray for
Okay.
D-Dog.
Are you trying to convince? Who are you trying to convince? Me or you, dude?
I think
mean,
you're trying to convince himself. Oh my god.
He looks like that fish, that blob-fish, right?
Yeah, he does.
And also, remember, did you see the video of like the blowfish? They feed it the carrot, right?
Yeah,
And they-
that one.
Yeah. He kind of makes that sound too, right? I wish someone would fucking crush his skull with the back of a knife. Oh.
Off on misery.
Yes.
I don't. I have enough misery in my real life. I don't need to have fucking
Really?
misery in my video game to get off on it. I'm not a fucking weirdo.
Stop saying
So
get
the
off.
plot's terrible.
I
It's one
really
of the worst
think you
plots
get
I've
off
ever
on
seen
it
in a
now.
video game in my life. And you can tell that the
God.
guy literally was so full of his fucking self when he wrote it, thinking he was doing something different, and then he pushed it as,
so
if you don't like
jealous.
it, you're a bigot, which is
I think you're misrepresenting the situation a little bit. And if you watch Turkey Tom's video, you'd know that.
absolutely ridiculous. So
literally addresses that in the video.
you can
right?
enjoy it if you want.
Yeah.
You have the right to like what you want. If you want to pay $10
But I'm
to play a
telling
better
you,
version,
don't.
go for it. My opinion is that fucking plot is dog shit,
That's right,
and I never
Silent
want to
Weapons.
experience it ever again.
Okay.
So there you go.
So wait,
don't.
I thought your problem was with The Last of Us 2, not The Last of Us. Oh wait, that is
It
what
is,
he's talking
yeah, that's
about.
what he's talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't played The Last of Us 2. I understand.
good.
I understand. Okay, but it's about the post-apocalypse, is it not?
Yes.
So what are you looking for out of your story then?
Right. Like,
This
it's
is so
sad.
depressing. Oh my God.
It's sad. That's the point. Like, I'm not here. Major spoiler here, so cover your ears if you don't want it. Joel dies. It's
okay.
sad.
Well, everybody knows that,
Yeah,
right? That's
exactly.
like the first thing that happens in the game, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
They
is
had
that-
to do something, and unfortunately it worked, and it pulled everyone in, and I hated it, but I loved it. But it's
Yeah.
bleak.
Well, of course
Everybody
it
knows
is.
that.
That's
Joel and one. Shut up.
Joel, that's good. But that's
He
like,
got beat to death with a fucking golf club.
ooh. I
Yeah.
thought Joel was a little bit tougher than that anyway. But I mean, like, again, like, not everybody needs their media to be constantly happy, constantly good things happen. I bet you Phil doesn't like.
I
is one of the-
prefer a sad story.
Of course.
It takes more effort.
Phil doesn't have emotions, right? So if he doesn't know that, like, someone didn't beat up someone else and is therefore right, like, he doesn't know what to think about. Like, and it's probably also like morally ambiguous too in it too, right? Like, I want a fairy tale princess ending for my post-apocalypse. I want Joel to get married and have a family and a cat and a cat. And he makes a bunch of money from streaming.
Continuing on. The big story of today.
Filter misery. Stop. I can only get so wet.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing that Phil doesn't get off on misery, because he would be coming constantly. Like, he would just be like fucking busting by the boatload all day, every day, especially on stream when people would call him a fucking gouty pig roach and shit, right? It must be miserable being DSP. It must be miserable being DSP. For
Grimner,
real.
you're right. My
What?
brother and I. Well, okay. Joel was not a nice guy. That's kind of the whole point, to deconstruct the hero, and that's true. But you end up caring about him anyway, so it's tough.
Well, yeah. Okay, so I do know that about the ending of Last of Us 1. Spoiler for those of you who haven't played it or know about it. But he like shoots up a hospital to rescue the girl who has a cure for mushroom zombies, right?
Yes.
That's like. And it's just because he's sad. I mean, I shouldn't say it's. I shouldn't minimize it like that.
Well,
but
he started
obviously,
caring
it's
about
obviously it's
her.
the result. Well, yeah, but it's because he lost a daughter once already.
Exactly.
Right. And so blah blah blah. Right.
Yeah.
That you're supposed to think that's like morally not great.
Exactly.
Right.
It's a big conflict of whatever, whatever you
more
want to call it.
of conscious conflict of conscience,
yeah.
because he has to shoot up some innocent fucking surgeons and shit. Right. Yeah. He blows them away. And yeah, that's tough. Oh, doctors is a stretch. Good point. Good point.
Twitter /X/ whatever you want to call it.
Shut up,
may
shut up.
actually now be on its final death throes.
Me either, Butterlord.
And
well, actually, Dishonored.
everyone seems to be at each other's necks about this, because here's
what are you talking about?
No one is at their necks. Like, people love it.
That's also not an expression. But what is he talking about? Twitter?
I guess. I thought we were just talking about fucking Last of Us. Oh my god.
Continuing on. The big story of today.
Okay, here we go.
Twitter /X/ whatever you want to call it. May actually now be on its final death throes.
How are
and
you
everyone
that?
seems to be at each other's necks about this.
What does
because
that
here's
mean?
what's happened in the last 24 to 48
Right,
hours.
Game Master.
All right?
All right.
Supposedly, and I...
Did it happen, or is it supposedly? Do you know for a fact, or do you not? This is the news? This is the gaming news? The factual news?
say supposedly. Elon Musk made a tweet or series of tweets that people
Another
are
robbery?
claiming endorsed an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory. The theory is thus, because I have it right here.
What? This came out of nowhere.
Is thus.
Thus.
Some user named Breaking Bot said Jewish communities have been pushing the exact kind of dialectical hatred against whites that they claim to want people to stop using again.
Oh my god, am I gonna have to mute this fucking segment so I don't get like banned off YouTube? I disavow anything that DSP is about to say.
We're not saying this, YouTube.
I am not, these are not my position and these are not my opinions. Whatever he is about to say, I'm purely observing.
Observing and disagreeing.
Oh boy, okay. Let's just...
Okay,
be careful.
support.
I just got my hand on the space bar just in case I need to pause real fast. Okay, here we go.
Pushing the exact kind of dialectical hatred against whites that they claim to want people to stop using against them. And apparently Elon Musk responded, "You have spoken the actual truth." So apparently when that happened, all right, word
Dead Space
spread,
segment.
oh my god, the owner of X is a fucking racist bigot to push that conspiracy theory.
So...
Okay? And... IBM, Disney, Lionsgate, European Union, Apple, and more, including...
Did he just lump in the European Union in with like Apple and Disney?
So. Yeah,
that's
I think
cool.
so.
He's he's reading this word for word, right?
Great. I think so.
Sometimes I can tell when he's reading word for word, and I think now it might be happening, like when he's permanently got his eyes pointed down.
Yeah.
Lionsgate, European Union, Apple, and more, including NBC Universal, have all pulled their advertisements from X overnight.
Okay.
Regarding and
how is this gaming?
Oh, this is the Twitter adpocalypse.
Right? Oh
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
A 90% drop in revenue for the company. They lost 9.
Oh no, I wanted those ads.
What's he gonna say?
90% of their money over.
False.
No.
False.
Overnight. This is the exact equivalent to the adpocalypse that happened here on YouTube in 2017. When Walmart, Starbucks, and all the major companies pulled their ads off YouTube after seeing them being anti-Semitic videos, racist videos, terrorist videos on YouTube.
I work for a company that is adjacent to advertising, and yes, the number one Twitter is like a graveyard now, and it's also like a kind of a horrible place to do business, and it's dead, and like. This is not the sort of like re-emergency situation that he's acting like. Of course, he's just got like a sort of read an article headline and just make up your own bullshit about it. It doesn't really matter what you say because no one in his audience has the resources to actually like look it up. And I mean that like by that I mean like mental facilities and like
this is exactly the same thing that happened.
Leg resources. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
this is exactly the same thing that happened.
By the way, on YouTube, it's because the PewDiePie said the N-word.
Now, here's the whole weird thing about it.
Fuck you, PewDiePie.
I went to sleep.
PewDiePie.
And that was
weird.
No way?
What? Wow.
What?
Now, here's the weird thing. I went to sleep, and when I woke up...
Jade's arms were on backwards.
When I woke up, all of my shoes were fixed. Okay?
What?
So I thought, you know what? I'm going to go to sleep again.
Okay.
And I'm going to put my neighbor's shoes that are broken by the door, okay?
Okay.
And I'm going to set and I'm going to just pretend to go to sleep. And when I wake up, and if I stay up, I'll be able to catch those gnomes in the process of fixing my shoes, okay? Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Story.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning, and the story is Stand with X.
The story from whomst? Where are you reading that from? Who said this? The story is thus.
The story is Stand with X.
Stand?
I prefer to sit.
What does that mean?
And
so when you click on what is the Stand with X topic?
No.
You click on it, and Elon Musk has publicly announced, along with his company, they are suing.
Please, God.
This company called
Whomst am I speaking thusly?
You are reading the news, my guy. Okay? It's right in front of you.
Jade can't stand with X. Uh-oh.
Bill?
I gotta look it up. Hold on. I'm gonna find it right now.
Are you kidding?
Please end my life.
Are you
They're
kidding?
suing a company.
They're suing a company called European Union? No, that's
Now I
not
can't
right.
fucking
Are they
find the
suing
track.
Europe?
Where the fuck did it go?
Help. Phil?
Media Matters.
There you
That's
go.
the name of the company.
Okay.
Media Matters. And according to both Elon Musk as well as his company X,
For Jade to walk with X.
there's a
Yeah,
company
off a
called
short
Media
pier.
Matters.
Yeah.
And they put out a falsified story about X, claiming that X put advertisements and regularly puts advertisements on basically, you know, conspiracy
What?
theory,
Say it.
racist content. And apparently they performed a
Okay.
study
Okay,
and they showed basically, oh look, we did this tear into X, right?
X
I
gonna give
hate
it
the way
to you.
he's
There you
using
go.
tear. The last
Yeah.
couple, I went on a tear and I did a crime spree where I stole a bunch of grocery bags. I went on a tear.
They want to
And
tear.
here's an example of like 50 accounts, and all of them are either like anti-Semitic accounts or racist accounts or
Semitic?
things that are bad, right?
Yeah.
That's
you
not
know
how
what
you say it. Semitic.
no,
It's
it's no,
Semitic.
because there's it's SEMIT.
Sem-
Sorry,
but he
it's
said
because they're Semites, right? Like Jewish people are Semites,
Oh, I thought it
and
was
you're
Semitic.
anti-Semitic.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, sorry.
Ugh.
And we have evidence that all these accounts have ads on them right now.
Right now.
So here it is.
Uh-huh.
And so they presented the evidence. It's like, so who would want to run ads on this site when they obviously are monetizing hate?
No, I don't think. Oh boy.
You're
Being
monetizing
racist,
hate.
bigoted,
What's
and saying
different?
awful things, and they're making money on it, and that's why they're doing it. Okay, so they supposedly put out this story or this article
believe
or this
it.
study, and
Did I say that was false?
according
I'm
to
sorry, I don't
Elon
know
Musk
what
and
I
X,
meant then.
Fair enough, what
that's
he's
the
talking about.
reason
He's out of his
why all
mind.
the advertisers pulled out overnight.
Don't
Okay.
pull out. Sorry.
The
Pull out,
story
pull
before
out.
I went to sleep
Let-
was that Elon Musk made
to
one
sleep and
or
it
a
will
series of
change.
anti-Semitic tweets.
So is he getting confused now because he thinks that there's only one? Oh, I see what you mean. Is he saying that he? I'm feeling confused right now because I think he thinks that the media where he read that story on, he must have read that story on Twitter, and then this morning he read it on Twitter again, and suddenly it's a different story, and he's like, "How can
Like
that
it had
happen?"
changed a little
Right.
bit. Like people have changed their minds
Right.
or
Well,
something.
no, it's just a different outlet reporting a different story, right? Like it's just like
Oh.
whoever Elon Musk is paying to report his side of the story, right?
Right.
And
Yeah,
and
so
Phil's
it
like,
developed.
Huh? What?
Maybe. Yeah.
Or
How?
jumped on and agreed with anti-Semitic conspiracy theories on X, and that's why the ads are gone. I wake up in the morning and the story is Media Matters, some company I never heard of, launched a conspiracy campaign against X to misrepresent.
That's not the situation at all. I cannot believe I am listening to someone talk about something that they are reading in their hand and are not understanding. Like he's explaining to us how much he does not understand what's happening.
Them,
Right.
and that's why the ads are lost.
Anti-Hamite.
So what actually happened?
I don't know. News, news.
dude!
By the way, this is
What happened? I
that
don't
guy
know.
from CNN.
Yeah.
Terrible tragedy in the Gaza Strip, and what that tragedy is, I don't know.
No one knows.
So if someone could just tweet into the show right now, I'll report your tweet, and that'll be great. So until then, I'm just gonna do some Q&A with people here on the set. The key grip over there. Do you have a question?
Yeah. Nope.
Well, I'm not going to answer that right now. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah,
fucking
I
stupid.
can't. Yeah.
All right. Hold on. This is all happening on TV. This is all happening on TV.
Really quick.
Oh, geez. Okay.
I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm just playing. I gotta send a tweet.
Oh no. Classic. Classic.
Yeah, classic.
Who do you believe? It's like two sides arguing.
Yeah, it's like two sides arguing, and I have to make a decision of who I believe.
And no, this happened because of this. This happened because of this. So Elon and X are saying we're going to sue this company Monday morning when the courts open. Lawsuits being filed. We're suing them.
Okay.
We looked at the data and we can prove that their study is false. We can essentially prove that they doctored information to prove what they're saying, which is false. Like they created dummy accounts. They did all this stuff, and so really it's not representative of what's on X. On X, I think what they were saying is, out of the 5 billion ad impressions that happened over a period of time, there was like 50 that went towards like the anti-Semitic stuff.
Really?
And they're like, well, obviously you're gonna get a tiny trickle. There's nothing you can do.
That's a clip. That's a clip. You're obviously gonna get a tiny trickle. But I think it's like he sounds like he knows an awful lot about this for someone who doesn't know anything about it. Like I think this is like I can't tell if Phil is an Elon Musk fan or not because he likes to act like he's not. But when he was drunk that one time and Elon Musk was doing the rocket test that blew up, like, just before the rocket took off, Phil was like, "Oh, Elon, try not to hit anybody in the teeth with your giant penis." Hold on, that's a rocket ship, but so I'm really not sure where he falls on the whole the Elon question. But he does. Yeah, that's a good point. Central Todd is that he did take his verified checkmark away, so that's a sin for which no man could be forgiven, right?
Also, it's really beautiful
like
here.
the
There's like a bunch of snow on the mountains. Oh,
Ooh.
so nice. Yeah.
Where there's fire on the mountains, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there.
Big stuff, and they're like, well, obviously you're gonna get a tiny trickle. There's nothing you can do. The same thing happens on Semitic
you're gonna get
stuff,
a tiny trickle,
and they're like,
okay?
well, obviously you're gonna get a tiny
I love
trickle.
tiny
There's nothing
trickles.
you can do. Like the anti-Semitic stuff. And they're like, well, obviously you're going to get a tiny trickle. There's nothing you can do. The same thing happens on every format that has ads.
Doodle-flavored trickle.
But it's completely misrepresented. They're acting like a ton is going to awful content.
Gross.
When in reality, that's not the case. They're misrepresenting us on purpose because they don't like us politically. Right? So anyway, the thing that gets me really, is that I go to sleep and the story is one thing, and I wake up in the morning and the story is completely different. And the funny part about it is
it funny?
I see no addressing of
the Marshall Tucker
supposedly these anti-Semitic tweets, right? That apparently Elon made. I see nothing about that at all. Did they happen? Did they not happen?
What?
I mean, I'm not fucking stalking Elon Musk. I'm not seeing what he's posting on X.
Sounds like you are.
If the case is that the owner, all right,
little sniff. Did you hear that?
Yeah, little
if
sniff.
the owner of X is
sniff
saying things on X like, "Oh, I believe this conspiracy theory about Jewish people hating white people" or something like that. I can understand why major advertisers would pull out of the site. I totally get it. I do. Now, is that fair? Is it fair to everyone who operates on X, everyone who runs a business, that overnight now there's no money to go around anymore? All that money that people were making
tonight at 6 p.m. is for Phil Burnell stupid. The answer might surprise you. At 11, more at 11.
Running businesses on there is gone because one guy said something stupid on the site. No, that's not fair.
It's not one guy. It's the guy that owns the site and has billions of dollars.
Big guy.
It's the guy. He's almost as big of a guy as you. In fact, actually, he is a bigger guy than you.
Yeah.
But guess what?
What?
He's the fucking owner of the site.
Ah, yes.
So, if anyone was going to be held accountable for their thoughts on the site, it would be him, right? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, him. Yes.
Sniff. Stop doing the jet sniff, dude. Like,
it's weird.
What is with his one nostril
always
being clogged and not the other one?
Yeah, what is that?
So,
it is
if he did actually say these things, I should say, and that's why the advertisers are pulling out, then
don't pull out.
You're always gonna have a little trickle if you don't pull out.
I compare this to the YouTube adpocalypse. During the adpocalypse in 2017, it was a very small amount of YouTube content creators doing awful things, yet everyone
like you
did
like
awful
things. Literally making
look at
Jew
that
jokes.
woman.
Like literally making Nazi Jew jokes.
For you,
Hello, Jew.
Hello, Jew.
Hello, Jew. I'm going to turn on the ovens, I am.
Mamma mia.
Italiano. Hello, Jew. Oh.
Hello.
Mamma mia. Turn on the ovens.
Everyone got hurt. They made PewDiePie. They made the scapegoat, and they went to this one video. I guess he was playing some game. I can't remember what it was. And he made. I think he said the N-word or something. I don't even.
Or something.
It's like he said the N-word. I don't know because I don't follow drama, but I think he said the N-word.
I think
I know what it was. I don't remember anymore. But he did something bad.
Yeah.
And they used that as an example. Here's a big gaming YouTuber. He's
Yeah, and then there was like another really small YouTuber. Actually, he was a massive YouTuber once upon a time. But like now he's really small. And one time he said that I'm Isaac Himmler, the last remaining Nazi, and I want this is what happens when you let the Jews do whatever they want. And he was talking about the apocalypse.
Don't let him go to space.
Yeah.
acting awfully. And here's all these. Look, here's a fucking Starbucks and Walmart ad on his video.
Would you call them hateful
And then they would
slurs?
bring up, for example, here's a fucking video on YouTube that's trying to recruit terrorists, right? It's saying all these awful
That
things.
sounds fun.
And there's ads on.
Is that what those ISIS videos are like? They're like, please join ISIS. We have many activities, like
so many activities.
Hey, look who it is! I was super waiting to see if you'd show up. Big ups to Dwight Race, and I'd like everybody to say big ups to Dwight Race because it's his birthday.
It's his fucking birthday.
Now I can't sing "Happy Birthday" to you because that song is copywritten.
Right.
You're the birthday, you're the birthday, you're the birthday, boy or girl. Happy birthday,
so
Dwight Race.
They use those as the poster examples.
Hell
They went to the major corporations advertising on
Sort of
YouTube and said,
Exchange
here
is
it is.
not anymore. Okay.
And because of that, they all pulled out. I remember exactly when it happened. February 2017. Ad revenue went from up here to way the fuck down here. Less than half of what people were making on YouTube overnight.
I love that you got that.
Like, what are we supposed to do?
You're genuinely the only other person in my life that I've ever like referenced something like Tim and Eric like that. I would call that like a pretty obscure reference.
Thank you.
I love that. It's your birthday.
It's not my birthday. It's not my
Favorite.
birthday.
Oh right, this because it's got the John C. Reilly stuff, and you like check it out,
I love
right?
him. I love him so much.
For
I
your
love
health.
Steve Brule. For your health. For your health.
This is Dr. Steve Brule for your wine.
This is how we make our living.
That's all on
And
like
now we
HBO
all
Max.
get
It's
hurt.
great.
We
Awesome
didn't do
show.
it. We're not the ones doing the awful things. So why do we get hurt? Why do we
Kevin.
lose ads? Why do we lose
With
our
a
living?
Slice of cake.
You are doing the awful things, though. You're like actually one of the worst examples. And
Yeah.
like, I think that there's a lot of people who would
Sweet
not
berry
want to be
wine.
advertised on your channel. Sweet berry wine.
For the actions of others. It doesn't make sense.
Whoa,
right?
hold
So
on. Was he just holding his stress ball there?
Why do we lose ads? Why do we lose our living? For the action.
He is. little blick egg.
What's it like?
It's a blick egg.
That's South African internet. It's the Blake egg ruined
Blake
the stream.
egg.
No, I'm going Scottish again. Fuck! God damn it!
Fuck. It's good.
Actions of
I
others.
like it.
It doesn't make sense.
I like
right?
it's better with the
So
Sean
in this
Connery.
case, this
I
could be a
liked it. I like
situation
all
where
of
it's
it.
actually Elon Musk, the owner of X, that's costing everyone money in their livelihoods. People
Oh,
were doing business
man.
on Twitter X.
Can I?
And now they
Twitter
might not
X.
be able to because there's no ads
Trying
Twitter
times.
X.
Twitter X.
Twitter X. Yes.
anymore.
It's
Right?
just so fun. We're
Twitter.
not gonna
But
I promise.
really what gets me is that
money.
overnight,
Thank you,
Todd's
Kevin.
go, it's
the
just
story
nonsense,
completely
it's
changed.
stupid.
I'm just
Yeah.
baffled at
It's
this.
just dumb.
Right? I really am. I'm baffled. How can
Thank
you
you, Kevin. I have a
say
dog-
I'm baffled.
overnight
I have a
that the
dog named
story
Kevin,
was
so you know Kevin.
that he made
I was
anti-Semitic
almost
tweets, and that's
named
why
Kevin,
everyone backed out?
Nice.
Advertising.
But the way that my dad tells the story is that he had to he had to put his foot down and lay down the law and say no son of mine is being named Kevin is the way that he went with the story, and I apologize saying that he's named Kevin in the chat right now. I'm sorry about that, but that was my father, and that's not
His
me.
dad is
Okay?
Kevinist.
Personally, I would also I would never name a child Kevin, but that's that's the difference between you and me.
I
I'm
would
built
name
different.
all of my children Kevin.
No.
Yeah.
Wise. And you wake up in the morning and the story is, oh no, it was this media
Put his
company
foot down on me.
who misrepresented us and made a false story, a bogus story.
A bogus
and we can
story.
prove the story is false.
Are we
And
still
that's why
talking
this is
about
happening,
this?
and we're suing them because they lied. And so,
Stop.
wait, but that's not the story. That wasn't the story when I went to sleep. The story was...
8 hours ago, that wasn't the story,
further.
huh? What?
It developed further, dumbass.
The tweet.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Kevin
Did the
Styles.
tweets happen? Did they not?
Yeah,
What's
Kevin
really
Styles.
going on here? So, I don't know. But here's the thing. I've seen this happen before. All right?
Quack.
I don't know if X can survive.
It can't. You're stupid. Move on.
I am seriously developing such a fucking migraine right now. Like,
yeah,
this smug, like, as business side, Phil, I think Twitter's prospects in the coming fiscal quarter are quite bullish. Indeed, yes. I don't know if bull or bear is the good one for financial markets, so I just took a stab at that. And I hope
bull bear.
I think bull is actually the good one because they got the statue of that in the financial district, right? Fuck.
Okay.
God fucking damn it.
I don't know, but here's the thing. I've seen this happen before.
My mom wanted to name
All
me.
right?
Bear is the bad one. Boom!
I don't know if X can survive.
It's a bull market.
Being
Hell
honest,
yeah.
YouTube can
Bull
survive.
market.
Why can YouTube survive? It's backed by Google. Google has infinite money.
Backed by
right?
Are you kidding? Did he just say YouTube has infinite money?
Yes,
Wait,
he did. I'm seriously like gonna snap my desk in half. I'm gripping the edge so hard right now. What? Sorry, he's suggesting that like Twitter X does not have
like
infinite
hello.
money.
Elon is sending shit into space. He's got money.
Is he still the richest guy out there, or is that Bezos?
I don't know.
I'm
gonna see.
Or is that Elon Musk is still the world's richest, right?
The richest person in the world.
It's
Elon
the
Musk
guy who wrote Cheeseburger in Paradise, right? What's his name?
219 billion. Oh, you talking about Buffett?
Yeah,
Warren
Jimmy Buffett. That guy's like number 3, isn't he?
That's Warren Buffett.
Oh, Warren Buffett, right? Is that
Yeah, and he's not number 3. It's Bernard Arnault and family. I don't know who that is. And then it's Bill Gates. Elon, Jeff, Bernard.
Oh, Jeff's number 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's my boy Warren Buffett?
I don't know.
Is he not in the top 10?
Also, thank you, Kevin. I don't know. It only shows top 4 right here.
Oh, you damn fell off.
Let's
Warren
see.
Buffett.
Warren Buffett is 5.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Wait,
if he comes lower than 4, I'm not interested then. Right?
This is weird because it says Bernard Arnault, then Elon Musk, then Jeff Bezos, Larry Ellison, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Michael Bloomberg, Carlos Slim and family,
Big ups Carlos Slim. I love Carlos.
This is weird.
Slim. Yeah, where's Jimmy Buffett in that list though?
He's not in there, buddy.
What?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
X
Bullshit.
not backed by infinite money. Yeah, Elon Musk is rich, but he already overspent to buy the company. Why do you think he's made so many
Phyllis not on the list,
in the last
surprisingly.
year?
Huh?
He takes away features of X. He's taken away tons of features of the site.
What?
And now he's trying to force
Buffett is
everyone
the
to
mayor
get a
of
paid
Margaritaville.
membership.
Yeah.
I am never paying for membership on X. I would never
That's right,
do that.
Suport.
That's a complete waste of money. It doesn't benefit me whatsoever.
Well, I mean, I agree, but
care.
shut up.
So I get the feeling what's going to happen is if they really do lose 90% of their advertisers, which it sounds like they're about to,
I
or
had a
they already
cheeseburger
have,
last night. It was
they're
so
going
good.
to force everyone to pay for the
I
site.
had Culver's.
And once they do, they're going to lose probably, arguably, 80% of their users overnight. It'll go from, oh my god, look at all the engagement of everything on our site to, oh shit, well, we can't report any numbers.
Can you move on?
Is he gonna make this about him somehow? Like, you don't make money on Twitter, so why do you care about this?
Right.
Anymore because
Again,
everyone quit the
it's
site.
not even
12:30
his time yet. It's like 5 p.m. my time right now.
So I really feel, I really feel
I'm
like
speeding that up. I'm speeding
this
that
is a situation where
it sounds more
we're
normal.
going to see
holy shit,
possibly a humongous negative change to X. I really feel that way. I do.
Okay.
Now,
like
here's
you
the thing.
said
As you
S.
guys know, I've already started my transition off of X earlier this year. When I saw Elon bought the site a year ago, I started seeing negative changes. I saw the writing on the wall, and I said to you guys, listen, I've liked using the site. I don't see the purpose anymore. I will mirror everything that I post on X, also on my community page on DSPgaming. If you want to know, subscribe to the channel.
Does
That's
he
how
really
you
have hair
know about
plugs?
me and what I'm doing, because I always post up on the community tab of the
Oh,
channel.
God.
You know, there's some
Have you
people
not
who do
seen
still
the picture
follow me on
of
X and Twitter.
Elon
Thank you for those who
Musk
do.
before and
But as you
after
know, I don't
hair
really
plugs?
post significant
No, I'm
content
gonna
on
look
there.
it
This is
up.
just mirror.
Okay.
Okay,
you
so,
look
but there's a reason. I used to post content up on there. But why am I going to do that when every moment since this guy bought the site, he's just fucked it up worse? And by the way, I will say this: it is so bad. All right, I'm going to give you an example.
I'll just put it on the stream.
When you were on Twitter back in the day, and you
Just
would
in
follow
case
topics. I want
anybody's
to follow
interested.
video games. I want to
You know,
follow
this
Marvel
is
movies.
very
I want to follow pro wrestling. Right? You'll follow topics,
now-
and then you would say, okay, well, I don't want to follow pro wrestling anymore. I'm going to uncheck that one.
Now,
Okay,
there's
you
nothing
do
wrong
that.
with that. You know,
Now,
you gotta
their
be
site is so
comfortable in
bad.
your own body and
All
whatever
right?
you have to
If you want
do
to unfollow a
do
topic,
that,
here's what
that's
happens.
fine.
Sure.
You unfollow the topic, it doesn't do anything.
That's
You wanna know why?
crazy,
Because their fucking
dude.
AI
Yeah.
auto-generates topics based on the topics
Wow,
you already
that's
said you want to watch.
unfortunate.
So even though you had
Good
one in
thing
there,
he
you
has
changed my mind, I
money.
don't want to follow
Right.
it
You should
anymore.
look at-
They've
you know what
already
young
auto-generated
Ricky Gervais looks
50
like
topics
compared
based
to-
on that.
Oh, I
that you
do.
now have to
He
manually
was so
delete. And by the time you
handsome.
That's a
manually
glow
delete them,
down.
more are
That's a
generated.
massive
Yeah.
glow
I know
down
because I did this
right
He
last
was so
night. I was like,
handsome.
wait a minute, I unfollowed pro wrestling like months ago. Why am I still constantly getting pro wrestling in my feed? I don't care about fucking pro wrestling. I don't want.
Because you play WWE champions and you spend a grip of money on it, dude. That's why.
Yep. Yep.
News about WWE, AEW, Impact Wrestling, or any of these people. I don't care about them anymore. So I went and I looked and I dived into the data. I'm not shitting you. What it did, it took the name of every fucking pro wrestler on the planet and it put them as a related interest in my feed. So I sat there
Yeah, and it's because you were previously interested in looking at it all the time. Computers and shit, algorithms remember that.
I love the idea that maybe he and Kat were like sitting on the couch, and Kat's like, "Wait a second, hold on, let me see your Google SEO tags. Hold on,
Yeah.
Wait a minute, honey. This says that you're interested in Jake the Snake and Hulk Hogan and Yokozuna and the Undertaker. And no, baby, no, I'm not interested in any of these things. Look,
no.
Look, I'm following them right now. Watch, I'm clicking them and turning them off, honey. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, Phil. That better be that better be the case because I'm not watching anymore.
I better be the only man you look at.
That's right. I want to be the only sweaty muscle man that you like, Phil. Maybe that's it. Maybe Kat's not fat, but she's jacked. Like she's just
maybe
massive and
she's
like
just been
ripped.
bulking up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Checking a million topics, and when I got to about 20, the site
Said,
errored
"Listen
out
up,
and said,
Derek."
you clicked too many,
Or,
come back later.
672
So it
did.
only unchecked 20 and wouldn't allow me to continue to uncheck content.
This sounds.
So not
what
only
the
did
fuck
this-
is he even talking about? Does anybody know what he's talking about?
Uh-uh.
Because I don't know of any like Google like thing related interest thing that I can be unclicking. I maybe I'm the dented one here. Maybe Phil's smarter than me. That could be.
Site erroneously forces
He's
you
rich,
crap
I'm
you don't
not,
want.
so.
If you tell it you don't want it anymore,
true.
it already auto-generated more crap you can't stop, and then when you try to unselect the shit you don't
she's
want,
just getting
it
mad.
fucking errors out. The site is terrible. They've literally fucked their whole site up. In the last year that he's owned it, the whole site is right
Twitter,
downhill. It's
Twitter,
got nothing but worse.
right? Yes.
And I don't see it getting better. Okay.
Okay. Go.
So it is what it is. Sounds like X is on the way
Sure.
out. Sad, obviously. I mean, Twitter was the biggest
it?
place for social media. It outdid everything. It was bigger than every other social media outlet out there. At one point, it was everyone good for news. Everyone
Oh,
good for
well.
discussions.
I
everyone good
don't
for
think that's true. If
Everything ends.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe Twitter has never once posted a profit in their entire. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think Twitter has ever been profitable, other than when the guys sold it to Elon Musk.
The big hot topic, and now it's falling apart. And I get the feeling now this is the tipping block. When there's no ads, and now they're going to start forcing people to pay to use it, people are just going to leave. And I don't know if I've seen someone.
Hold on, Lasagna Cat
change
saying I'm
something as bad
correct.
as this
That must be
in such a
I'm
short
right.
period of
Thank
time.
you.
Like you can argue
Yeah,
this
thank
is
you.
tanked before.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
That's
ever
why
see
they
business
sold
one
it,
year
right?
tank.
Because
It's
it
actually
doesn't make any money, and then it did.
Like, fuck this.
They
Let's
sold
drop
it to
it.
they
pretty
sold
bad.
it to the world's biggest con man, Elon Musk. Elon Musk got conned by Twitter basically into buying their shit product that doesn't actually make money, and now he ran it into the ground by firing 90% of the staff and keeping on only the simp engineers.
Who knows what's going to happen?
Easy.
But pretty sad. Now, again, is this classic misdirection?
I
Where
don't
what
know,
happened actually
Toad.
did happen, and that's why the advertisers left with the controversy tweets that apparently Elon put out? Is it a lie? And really, it's this media company that did misinformation.
They
Who knows?
actually
Who do you believe?
Like Elon
The
tried
real truth is,
to
who cares?
back out of it.
No, most people
and
are using
then
Twitter
they
X
were,
don't give a fuck. They just want to use it.
process,
And
they were
everybody
like,
uses these
actually,
fucking
they
battles
get
every day. It's
judged,
stupid,
they'd be
right?
like,
It's the
well,
dumbest
no,
shit.
actually,
So
you have to buy us now.
anyway,
Yeah.
guys, let's get to shout outs now. We've gone very long on the news segment. I knew we would because there's a lot of news to talk about today. Thank you for watching the news segment. Let's now get to shout outs. We start off today with Sean.
Great.
The Super Giant says Destiny doesn't game during interviews anymore.
Sean.
Any chance? First of all, why did he change? I was told the reason that he played games during his interviews is because he has an illness or a condition.
Illness?
You fucking asshole. Like,
That's crazy. Don't say that.
He's talking about him having like ADHD,
Yes.
right?
It's-
Like,
Sure. It's a disorder.
It's a
not
disorder.
really an illness.
No,
but okay.
it's just like
Get to shout outs. We start off today with Sean.
I'm
who did the
seriously at a
Super
loss
Giant
for
says
it, I'm
Destiny
sorry.
doesn't game during
It's crazy.
interviews anymore. Any chance?
watch
First
it, watch
of
it,
all,
watch his reaction. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
First
trying
of all,
to think.
what?
First of all, let me think of a reason why I can't do whatever you're trying to suggest that I do.
Yeah. Gout is an illness.
Why did he change?
But what does that have
Why?
to do with what I just said? That has nothing to do with what I just said.
No.
Told the reason that he played games during his interviews is because he has an illness or a condition that he can't pay attention to one thing. That it actually is hard for him to do that.
Oh.
And
this fake.
that's why
like,
he does it that way.
sympathy.
Why would he have changed his interview style?
Because he wanted
That's confusing
to?
to me.
My
Like,
interview
fuck
style
you.
Did he get
reflects my
feedback from,
deck
like, me?
style.
Remember, that was my criticism of him last year when people said, well, you
My
do an
wife's
interview with
style.
Destiny. I said, I watched his interview
My
with LTD
wife's
and I
style.
hated it.
My
Because
wife's
it looks like he's
style
not paying attention.
determines
and that would
my
drive me
wife's
nuts.
style. My
So
wif's
it's not that.
style.
I don't think he's a valid interviewer. That interview style is terrible to me. I don't want to make him change. I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
I'm curious what happened there. All right?
Curious.
But I'm not, again, I'm not seeking to do an interview. I'm done with the whole thing.
I'm done with
you know?
it.
Why do you think
I don't
I'm
know,
asking
Arca.
you guys
Oh.
about the Turkey Tom thing?
Yeah, it's
Because
sneak dissing.
I'm
Will.
not looking for an interview. That's why. So,
I'm
there you
begging,
go.
I'm lying. I'm
Engine
begging,
and
I'm
Tonic
lying.
TM
My
with
wife's
a
style
10 euro,
determines my
no,
day
10
off.
pound super chat.
Oh my god.
Thank you for that. It says Sony have gotten Sony have got to revive
Hell
some
yeah,
of their old
Beth Bear.
IPs like
Let's
Jack
go.
Resistance, Killzone. Seeing The Last of Us and God of War over and over again is obnoxious now.
No, it's not.
I mean, it seems
No,
like
it's
they
not.
have
They're
forgotten
good.
quite a lot, right? It does seem like
I hate you.
they
You
are
forgot
ignoring
everything. I hate you.
certain IPs and the like. The thing is, they did redo those, but it was PS3 era. Remember, Jack Collection,
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank Collection. They did redo those games.
Imagine having your mouse on one side of the room and your keyboard on the other.
He
Like,
kinda-
what the fuck?
I don't know why, but he kind of looks like a hacker in this moment right now, right? Like he's got a tactical turtleneck on. If he had the glasses on, he would look like he was doing like Minority Report style GUI glasses, GUI gloves stuff.
He's a net runner.
Yeah. Oh shit. Watch it and
redo those, but it was PS3 era. Remember, Jack Collection, Ratchet and Clank Collection. They did redo those games in HD for modern consoles, but it was 2 console gens ago, and it seems like a lot of those have been forgotten. Right? For sure, I agree with you. That a lot of those seem to have simply been forgotten and they're not even talking about them anymore.
I'll agree with you.
So,
Just agree
I don't know,
with
maybe
you.
they would bring those back eventually, but right now you're right. The focus just seems to solely be on The Last of Us. By the way, if you're wondering what that sound is, I have no fucking clue. It's Saturday, there's no
I mean, this basically
here
is
today,
just
so I don't know what the hell that sound is
Phil
out there.
is Big Brother
I'll have to go look in a second, I guess.
People are like desperate
Thank you to Radical Jaws,
be hurt
who has
by
re-upped their
his
membership
big
this morning.
reamed
And that
shoe
counts as a
says,
new
"Oh,
membership.
I'll give you money, I'll
So
give
we're
you money."
$4.99. Now, guys, the goal for
Big
today
Brunel loves
is
you.
510 members. All right?
Snort is ignorant.
We're trying to have
Snort is
solid
peace.
growth and solid progress
Snort
every
is
day
peace.
here.
Snort is
Please
love.
consider supporting the channel today, whether it be becoming a member or gifting some memberships to the community.
Shut up.
Whether it be a super
Shut up.
chat, super sticker, or a tip. Please support the channel
Please
today.
give me
I'm
money.
bringing Modern Warfare 3 back to the
Please.
day
I
streams per
need
your
it.
request. That's the only reason I'm
I'm
doing
doing
it.
this for
So
you.
please, if you
Snort
can,
wipe?
please support the
man.
channel in some
Bro,
way.
his members are high
All right?
now. He's
Thank
at like
you.
500.
Yeah, he's been begging hard, man. He deserves it.
Let's
Hello?
see here. I got an $8 tip
Nah, guy.
from Super Snow Carl Turbo HD Remix.
Oh,
The
good.
Twitter X
Let's
apocalypse is
go.
not a shocker. It's another example as to why high-profile people like Elon Musk just need to stay out of politics. It leads to chaotic nonsense. Respect to you for staying out of politics and focusing on entertaining us.
This is
Shut
bait.
the fuck up.
Let's go.
It's not even. It's not even bait. It's just dick
not?
suck. It's dick sucking. It's someone doing like a
I
LARP
thought
of
he was
like
gonna say, like,
opposite. The impression that I'm getting is that it's like an opposite Snow Carl vibe. Like he's just dick sucking and saying, "Yeah, you're right, Phil. You're so smart."
Let's
I do have a
ride
question
that
for the
dick
Magic
daddy.
8 Ball. Okay.
Oh, daddy.
Oh, daddy.
Will people with different political and religious views ever learn to live in harmony
Stop
with each
it.
other?
What? That's not even
I
a question, and you're an
seriously-
idiot.
I seriously wish I could shoot a cruise missile at your house right now. Like, genuinely, I wish I could drop a tungsten rod from orbit on his house right now.
Yes.
Oh,
Damn.
Will
dude.
people with different political and religious views ever learn to live in harmony with each other?
Let's ask the big ball.
My sources say no.
Great.
Oh wow.
Fucking
Okay.
asshole.
Glad we know that.
Thank you for the $8 tip. Now, I would put you up on the
Rods from
leaderboard,
Snod.
except there's another tip coming up that's a little bigger.
Get
So
scammed,
apologies,
idiot.
please be just patient for a second.
Here's
But
your
thank you for the
animation.
$8 tip, first tip of the day.
Oh, a great animation. Rolling in like a cat.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Where's
Okay.
the money? Let's read more money. Go. Money,
Okay.
money, 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 money. Go, go, go,
Bill,
go,
we-
go.
What? This animation's looping.
I received a $10 tip
Okay.
Okay.
from Dan the Man. Thank you to Dan
Cool.
the Man for a $10 tip. I very much
No, that's a
appreciate
different
that.
guy. That's not.
I
Dan
know,
the Man-
I know,
Oh, I see. I,
I
see.
know.
I know that they're associated in my head too.
Yeah.
But
It's
I
just
think Dan the Man
$18 in
in
tips.
some ways is like way more pathetic if you've seen
And I'm
his
just
tweets.
curious, before I put Dan on the leaderboard, if
don't
there's
They've been
anything
posted in
else, hold
Detractor feed a
on.
few times. I'm
Really?
quite sure.
There's a $20 tip
Fuck off.
from 1 Minute Man.
Whoa.
He says, don't do the interview. There's
Uh-oh. Money says
now,
no, guys.
So now 1 Minute Man is just doing messages every single time that he tips, and also it just happens to be the exact fucking opinion that Phil wanted to hammer into your head earlier today. That's weird. What a weird coincidence.
Weird.
Probably nothing though. It's probably not related.
Huh.
for 1 Minute Man. He says, don't do the interview. There's nothing in it for you. That guy is more slippery than the side scroller.
Stop!
Why-
Look at his face.
more
Look at that.
more slippery.
More slippery than my face.
I call him Slippery Craig.
Ah.
Oh,
Look at
wow.
that. Like, that looks like true joy.
Yeah, it is. It is because he thinks that he's coming up with a sneaky way to dunk on people by making it sound like it's 1 Minute Man saying it. Like,
yeah, he's been trying to dress like Steve Jobs. Yeah, Steve Slobs. Boom.
1 Minute Man, if you are real and you're a person out there, and if you hear this, you're a cuck. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, please.
Side scrollers. Wow.
Yeah, it's really
1 Minute Man,
this, guys.
with the weighing in a huge way.
Wow. Thanks, Mommy. I mean, 1 Minute Man.
Thank you, 1 Minute Man, for your opinion.
Oh, dude.
I really.
Holy shit! I just figured it out. Oh wow, this is holy shit. Okay, hold on. Well, the other day we were watching Phil play Bully, right?
Right.
So he was doing a bunch of anagrams, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 1 Minute Man, right?
Whoa.
Right.
Okay.
It's 1 Minute Man. Okay.
Yeah.
Now that's the number 1.
Yeah.
1 Minute Man, right?
Uh-huh.
Now hold on.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Mom. Oh, you guys. Did you see that?
I'll get on the phone. I'll get on the phone with the president, and we'll get to the bottom of this. Mr. President,
phone?
I'm calling you in, sir. Remember that favor I had to cash in?
Yep.
I'm calling
we need it now.
I need
appreciate
it now.
that. I really do.
You guys, he did it.
So that's a $20 tip.
Thanks, Mommy.
Thank you, Mommy.
For 1 Minute Man.
For Mommy.
More slippery than the side scroller.
Why did you say it weird twice in a row? The exact same weird way. That's nuts. That's crazy.
Did you see his new animation? Look at that shit.
Oh, this. Didn't we?
Yeah.
Weren't we using that?
I only saw it for the first time the other day because I ignored him for like 2 days.
That must be but I'm saying weren't we like laughing and making him dance like this? Or was that that was a different thing. That was
different.
He didn't have the controller in his hand, right? He was doing this sort of like almost like a calypso dance.
Yes.
Not
Yeah.
quite,
Yeah.
Again, he also has to do the people's eyebrow when he looks over his shoulder like this too. I think might just be the shape of his head, actually.
Maybe. Fucking who knows?
Overnight there was a tip. I almost forgot about it, but I've seen it.
Yes.
Overnight I received a $7 tip from Ponage 101.
Ponage,
he says,
cool.
I'm not sure it would be a good idea for you to take a few shots during Black Friday. Now, for those who don't know, this coming Friday.
Uh-oh, we know. You get paid to take shots. That's loud.
Again, is the Adpocalypse Marathon, where I'm going to be reacting to ads all day. And I said, hey, if I get some contributions, of a certain level, maybe I'll take a shot for big contributions like that. I have leftover liquor. I do. I have leftover bourbon. I have leftover.
He already listed his fucking leftover liquor, which, by the way, massive X to doubt yet again.
Big ol' X. Look at his face.
Flavored vodka. I have some tequila, and I have some Kahlua. I have all these liquors saved from this last year.
Dude.
Yeah,
I have all this in my, saved up, and I'm like, I could probably do shots of different things if people contribute in different ways. I could do that. So Ponage 101 says, I don't think it would be a good idea.
Well, that's the shopping.
If I'm not mistaken,
okay.
Your wife works on that day. It would usually bring her to work, especially with how crazy people are on Black Friday.
All right, let's go. Okay.
Works on that day. It would usually bring her to work, especially with how crazy people are on Black Friday, but it's up to you. Here's the deal. Yes, this is true. She doesn't have to work this year on Black Friday.
We can get wasted.
Really? Interesting.
Forget this saddle.
Well, that's a curious. How is a person in retail avoiding working on Black Friday, I wonder?
Fire?
I know that's like a miracle.
Does it work?
But I don't know how it happened. She doesn't have.
I don't know how it happened. Well, yeah, she might not have a fucking job.
To work on Black Friday. She is working this week. It's not Black Friday.
Bullshit.
So because of that, I don't have to take her to work.
I want to play poker against.
She is working this week, just not Black Friday.
I don't even know how to play poker, and I beat him.
Phil, you're licking your lips. I don't think you got shit.
No,
I'm going all in. I definitely have a pair of aces in my hand, guys. Okay, I'm going all in on this. Phil, you turn over your cards when you go all in. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go all in minus $1, so I don't have to do that. Okay.
I think Silent Weapons figured it out. Cat's getting blacked this Friday.
Yes. Yes. Good point.
It's not Black Friday.
Yeah.
So because of that, I don't have to take her to work. I don't have to bring her home. We don't have to drive that day at all.
She's just dead. That's why I don't have to take her anywhere. Guys?
Very truthful.
It's true, Lasagna Cat. I worked in retail for so long, and I worked every Black Friday. Like, okay, I think I've told this story before. When I was at Shoe Carnival and I worked a Black Friday, a kid came in and peed on the carpet floor. That was cool.
That's fun. Did that become your problem, or?
Yes.
Yes.
I had to clean it up.
Good. Why?
Because
Were you the
I was
janitor?
an employee. No.
Oh, I see.
I was just an employee.
That day at all, which is excellent.
PTO, which
because
she
my
doesn't have.
God,
Yeah,
we know
she's
how bad it
fucking-
is.
Ew.
So that's actually great news, right?
Yeah, great news.
So yeah,
Is
so
she
the
gonna
good
make
news
something
is
for the event?
during my adpocalypse, if I want to have a drink or not, I can. I don't have to drive that day. So
I think you do want to.
Hasn't it, that's weird because he's never had to worry about like whether or not he's gonna have to drive her. Also, like, why is it Black Friday of all days? That's the like day that you have to that you need to bring Cat to work. Also, even if Black Friday did necessitate needing like a ride to work, I would not trust Phil to drive me to work. I think I'd be better off driving myself because Phil's gonna run over a bunch of people trying to get into the mall and also drive himself over the fucking median or something because he sensed a bargain.
Exactly.
I feel like
Killer
Phil's-
Grooves, that was you?
Whoa, huh? I feel like Phil's the one that lost that tire, by the way. I think maybe he bottomed out.
It
on
just
the,
rolled off.
He bottomed out on the median of like a parking lot or something like that. Just peeled the assembly right off his car. Oh, bro, look at this. We almost got. Look at the time that it's at right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. That sucks.
That was so close.
And now it
So I'm
doesn't count
saying-
that I just do this.
No.
Everybody make a wish.
Okay.
by the way, I would never drink.
No, it didn't come true.
I told
No,
you guys
not
some
true.
bad
He didn't-
stories about when I was younger, when I was in my
video
20s,
didn't
and I was
retroactively kill
responsible,
him.
and I held various
He didn't
office jobs,
explode.
and we'd go to like a bar and we'd drink, and then I'd drive home.
Whoa!
And I'd be like,
Oh.
What?
Pardon? That was weird.
you know, I told you guys some bad stories about when I was younger, when I was in my 20s, and I was irresponsible, and I held various office jobs, and we'd go to like a bar and we'd drink, and then I'd drive home.
I don't recall that story.
I don't remember that. You've told all your stories a zillion times.
Yeah, not sure I remember this admission to DUI. Sorry. Okay.
And I'd be like, oh my God, why am I doing this to myself? And I still...
because you're fucking drunk.
remember this one day,
here
I
you go.
wasn't planning on this to
Yeah,
happen,
exactly, Death
but it
Monkey
started
Butts.
snowing. And I had to drive home on the highway.
Okay, we heard this one.
No, I don't think I have.
This one.
Did you hear what he just said? I
No.
wasn't planning for this to happen, but it snowed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't planning for it to snow, but it did.
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't planning on this to happen, but it started snowing. And I had to drive
Uh-huh.
home on the highway in fucking snow while
my God,
I was
I've
like
done that
half-cocked buzzed.
Half cocked buzzed.
Cool.
Hello?
So you drove drunk, and you endangered. Is this how the car accident happened?
And it was the worst. I got home covered in sweat.
No. Oh. You?
Shocked I
Gross.
didn't kill myself. And after then, I was
Yeah,
like,
me
dude,
too.
I'm
Let's do
never
that.
drinking and driving ever again.
Oh my God, I'm never doing it again. And then I
Exit
did
out
it
on that
again.
One.
Like that, and I
Yeah.
haven't since. Like I won't. I will not do it. It's fucking crazy. It's not worth it, man.
Yeah.
It's just not
Until
worth it.
tomorrow.
It's stupid as shit to do that. So don't worry. If I had to go drive her to work or drop her off
I would probably be okay because I've driven drunk a few times before.
or pick her up, I
Yeah,
would not be drinking.
Ian,
trust me.
I do think that he definitely, some of the accidents were because he was drunk.
Definitely.
Now I do.
Yeah, now I do.
Yeah.
I never really like thought that he actually did drink like as much as he does. And like before, when I used to watch him a long time ago, it used to be like the people that I'd watch this with, we'd just like intentionally slow it down to half because it would be funny how much more drunk he sounds when he's slowed down. But now I
Yeah.
think that's just like that's why he talks fast, is so that he doesn't sound as drunk as he fucking. And it's why he does Twitter. Butter.
Yeah, I remember one of the first times I called into that being said in the early days, it was because I brought up the fucking tea.
Yeah.
And like, why does he do this shit?
Twitter.
Like, it's because he's fucking wasted.
Wasted away again in Margaritaville.
Ah,
But luckily, I'm staying home on Friday. So there
Luckily.
you go.
Yeah.
Luckily, yeah.
Okay.
Wipe.
Continuing on.
No, let's finish it.
I got a $1.50 tip.
Oh, good.
Wow.
He does miss T. Sad. Sad.
From an anonymous tipper, I kind of expected this ad revenue thing to happen regardless. Elon was pushing for complete unregulated base rate, so I'm not going to be seen.
Not
Fuck
interested.
that
Who cares?
shit. You know? I'll just do my thing on YouTube like I do it.
Did he get into the car accidentally near
Okay.
himself when he was 17?
Adam,
Yes.
to me, $4.20. He
Thank
says,
you,
I vote
Adam.
for no interview,
Adam.
not needed. So it sure seems like you guys are very, very against the interview.
Well, it seems
right?
like people are giving
You
you
got
money
demand,
and saying
I need
no.
your feedback.
Okay.
I want to know what you guys think
You don't support?
in regard to this.
Ew.
I want more feedback. The more, the better. But right now, seems
I
like the
want more
vast majority of the
excuses.
viewers here.
BITW Awesome is saying just hire an Uber driver or a taxi cab. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter, right? Like,
It doesn't.
just take a cab home instead of driving drunk home, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Are against it. And Dan also,
Stop chewing
we
your
have his
tip.
membership for 22 months this morning. He says,
lip.
hey, Phil, what's going on, Dan?
Sorry.
Thank you for the tip. All right. Guys,
Guys,
I think it is time to end the show.
I think it's time to end your life.
I think it's time for
Ah.
a break for me to use the restroom. And we're jumping into Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer.
So
I can't
much
wait.
relief.
I started doing really well with the sniper rifle, right? So I'm excited to see if I can keep that going.
Excited?
Of course, I don't know what the daily challenges are for today. We'll find out.
We're
I'm
home
excited.
stretch here,
We've been
folks.
having good
Oh,
fun
good.
with
Jackie
Modern
Robinson.
Warfare 3 recently.
Oh,
What's
cool.
going on, Jade? Good to see you.
Went on a tear.
Mark
Let's see,
McCauley.
let's see what Jade's got to say. DSPgaming, sup?
Oh, cool.
Thanks. What's going on, Jade?
Hey, Jade.
What's Jex Gaming saying at DSP Gaming? Remember that you don't have to do daily challenges no more. All you have to do is get wins. Also, the free guitar play is being able to use the guitar whenever you want at Last of Us 2. Thank you very much, Jex Gaming.
Jesus.
Also
Regis
saying, please don't do
Philbin.
the interview.
Woo,
Wow.
positivity.
You guys are so... Here's the fun part about this, too. I mean, seriously. Before the Side Scrollers interview, you guys were like, do an interview, right? And then you guys saw...
No, Phil, you were like, I'm dreaming of having an
dreamed of
interview.
this.
I dreamt that someone gave me an interview. Now you guys got to go and find someone to give me an interview, okay? That's what
Right.
happened. And
Yeah.
then the dents got upset that you made them all look like dent heads because you looked like a massive dent head, and
Yep.
by association, all the little dents kind of got painted with the same brush. And so now they don't want you to do it again, so they don't look like gigadents, which
Yep.
that ship has
That's
sailed.
fair.
But, you know, no,
What
that
happened,
ship's
right?
sailed.
So-
I know, it's sales.
You see
but
what
it's
happens,
fair
how
that they
people
don't
treat
want
people on the
that.
internet for personal gain.
You still have to do daily challenges before you can
Right?
unlock
To be-
armory
And those
on
guys,
things. Ow.
100% were of the impression it was going to be fair. It was going to
No.
be, you know,
I mean,
objective.
it was fair.
And then they were going to have me on
asked
the
you
show
for
as a
the
regular
truth.
guest. And then they completely lied about all of it.
What does that mean? What did they lie about? They just asked you questions.
It just, after the interview, it was like, anything else that they had said was just completely
You
a
did
lie.
say it
They
was
forgot
fair.
about all of
Yeah,
it.
Geiga.
Oh, we're going to do a whole show shitting on Phil. Oh, look, we made lots of money. Let's keep doing that over and over. Right? And then
Exactly,
continue that
Ludwig.
trend
They
all
never
year as
said
much as we
he'd be
can
a
to make more
regular
money.
guest either.
And then on top of that, you know, just trying to ride the coattails of me. Again, the funny.
Oh,
Well,
Craig didn't need you.
yeah, and I'm pretty sure that you begged him to come on your show. So,
Yes.
and I mean, like, you know, fair enough. I'm pretty sure DSP's interview is still the highest like viewed video on their channel.
Because the rest of their shit's crap.
Well, they got the Tetris person, right?
Money,
I don't
money,
know.
money, 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 money. Tips go money.
They got
money,
some
money,
person
money.
who's involved with Tetris.
Is this where I submit my feedback?
Yes, Regis.
Yes,
Wilson. Yes.
Regis.
Thank you very much. You can submit your feedback
Very
anytime.
much for the positivity,
Yeah.
mate.
Mate. Thank you very much, Regis.
Part is that interview they did with me is the most popularity they'll ever have. They
Oh,
will
right.
never do another
Monkey
thing that
butts,
will be
right.
that popular. Never. That was it. That was their one shot.
Well,
They
yeah,
did it.
Me too,
that's
Ironcast Night.
excellent point. That they're not so much interesting afterwards. I saw the Phil thing, and then afterwards I unticked
Yeah.
the bell.
Right, exactly. I unsubscribed pretty
Yeah,
quick.
Unsubbed that one. I was not.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
offense.
And now they're gone, right?
And now
They
they're
still
gone.
make
They're
content,
still
but
here. What do you mean now they're gone?
never going to
You're
get that kind of
still
popularity
doing
ever
shit.
again.
Okay, mic drop.
Oh, wait. I take that back. They'd get
Uh-oh.
popularity again if I went on their show again.
Uh-oh. Nope. They're doing just fine in weird ways, okay?
Unbelievable.
This is crazy, dude.
Seriously. If I went on their show a second time, that would be the most attention they would ever get again. Anyway.
Not you.
I'm him.
Let's continue.
I was him.
More content or more support. Adam.
Paging Dr. Freud. Dr. Freud.
Oh.
Let's continue. More content or more support. Adam Outlaw just became a member. Thank you to Adam Outlaw for the membership. I appreciate that.
Weird.
And then Apollo became a member. Phil, I definitely would avoid the interview. There you go. Wow. Everyone is anti-interview.
All these hot names from my chat. There's Apollo 36XD. There's Adam. There's 1 Minute Man, who definitely isn't me or my mother.
No.
Everyone. Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Again, I'm going to judge for myself.
Allow you to keep sending me super chats with your opinion for the next couple of days, but then I'm going to ask you to stop giving me your opinion but do continue.
Because I already got the right opinions.
Yes, do continue to give me super chats though, please.
But I want more feedback.
Wish that said Chatham.
And don't worry, if I decide against the interview, I'm going to tell Turkey Tom, this is no offense to you. This is what happens when people treat people poorly on the internet. No one trusts anymore, right?
What? Okay.
It's impossible
I would
to
love
trust
to talk
someone
to
when
Turkey
you've
Tom if I could.
literally in that same year been completely treated like
exactly
dirt and
support.
screwed
There you
over
go.
for personal gain. So
Evidence.
more tips. Good lord.
My
I wanted to end the
tips.
show, but I
Oh,
guess not. A $10 tip from Wumba. Call of Duty is one of the consistent series that I enjoy seeing you play, but he can't come to the night streams. And Jade also says bye for the stream. I wonder if we'll see Abdullah today because Abdullah was coming by.
Abdullah.
I wonder if we'll see this guy who gives me money.
For the
but he only ever comes between like 4:45 and 5:15, so I don't know if we'll see him today.
Come to the night streams, and he really enjoys the Call of Duty stuff. I wonder if he'll be here today.
I wonder if he'll be here.
So thank you, Wumba.
Wow,
Thank you,
Super
Wumba.
Chuffer just
Jade also
rated.
says no interview.
Big up Super
Wow.
Chuffer. We love to see that.
Hey, thanks, Chuffy.
I received
And remember,
a $5
if you're not nice,
and
You know
50-cent tip. I tipped during the Modern Warfare 3 beta saying I started watching you during the original Modern Warfare 2. It's been really enjoyable seeing you play on these maps again. You should try the Bruin.
Yeah,
What is the Bruin? A gun, I'm assuming?
Thanks,
a Bruin?
buddy.
All right, I'll have to look into that. I don't know what the Bruin is.
big ups Boston fans.
What
We
type
love
of
the
weapon
chuff.
would that be?
We love
I
the
don't
chuff.
know. I'll
The
have
chuff's
to
the
try to
stuff.
figure it out. Okay, that gets us up to 63.
I had some old chuffer.
Right.
Right.
And then I received...
And then
I received.
Derek also says no interview, please.
Then I received
Turtle
a
Dude says
tip
the
in
interview
the
sounds dumb. Wow.
Wow. Dumb. What is this? Like this is how you know that he is like funded by LARPers and enablers and people who are just trying to fucking like. I mean, granted, I am running a stream where I'm mocking him, and I also hope for his ruination. But like, if you're in his chat and you're giving him money and just being like, "Yeah, Phil, I agree with you. You sound stupid, snort," you're as bad as him, if not worse. Like, if you're giving money to someone that you don't like that consistently and just like trying to encourage them to keep doing the thing that you don't like that they're doing, then I mean, you're just kind of like stirring up your own brain, aren't you?
Exactly. Hi, Smarty Hardy.
Okay, so this is just a troll, so I ignored them.
Oh, okay. Let's ignore it,
being
guys.
a troll, great.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it
There we
attention
go.
by saying I'm ignoring
All
you.
right.
I'm ignoring you.
All right, okay, all right.
You're right, Dust Bunny. I should feel bad.
Would I watch the VGAs if Post of the Fallen Alan 2 cast perform Herald of Darkness live as a musical act? It would be the best thing the VGAs ever did. It would. I
Put
agree.
those glasses on.
I don't know if I would watch the
Yeah,
VGAs. I might watch clips of it and react. I'm not gonna watch the whole fucking. It's too
I'm not
long,
gonna watch
man.
all
I'm gonna sit there for how many hours? Is it 3 hours or something crazy?
Yeah, he's
stupid?
scared, Game Master.
Fucking
Obviously.
sit there all night. Fuck
Rightly
that.
so. I would be too.
Derek, skip those.
What?
Skip the mad drunk.
Oh.
I was thinking of posting Mad Canada commercial. Oh my god.
Oh God, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And most of them are from 2000s. Most of them are PS. Okay, is Derek sneak dissing or is he not sneak dissing? I genuinely am not sure anymore.
I don't think he is. He's just too dumb.
I guess so. I guess it is like a really fine line between like a troll and like a dent in a troll, right? Like,
yeah.
And I mean, Derek is sort of like a Poe's Law kind of thing for me.
Yeah.
Actually, though, having said that, now that I mention it, like he does have several dozen accounts that are just stuff like Derek loves the Blue Jays, Derek loves Toronto.
I agree with you, Snood.
Hey.
Hey.
Thank you, Oi Vega.
Thank you, Aviga.
Appreciate that for the tuppence.
Big ups.
Big apps.
Big ups to the Blick Egg.
Okay, let's just move on from that.
Sorry, I
Personal
love
preference. DSPgaming says, remember, you don't have to do daily challenges anymore. All you have to do is get wins. The free guitar play, being able to use the guitar whenever you want in Last of Us Part 2. Oh, it's the opposite.
Oh, sorry.
Instead of,
never mind. We can.
Instead of
drag
not having to use the guitar, now you can use the guitar
wants to
whenever
watch
you
the
want.
Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
Yeah, why do you want
Great.
to watch that?
You know what? When you go into the
to the crow
instead
and
of
pussycat.
not having to use the guitar, now you
Pussycat.
can use the guitar whenever
Sorry?
you want.
You got it right?
What's the problem?
Great.
What?
You know what? When
What?
you go into the infected treatment center in the basement and you're fighting that giant mutant that's all the bodies amalgamated into
That part's
one.
cool.
I'm gonna start playing a ditty.
That's not
Mutated monster comes for
Uh-oh.
me.
Cool. Look at his head. Look at his head.
with the black
Please.
background and the black shirt. Like this is
His
like
head got smashed.
he does kind of look like he's like doing like kabuki theater or something like that, right? Like his head is very oddly shaped. I will give him that.
smashed.
He did come by that nickname very honestly, did he not?
Smash head.
This is a
Yeah.
nutty side profile. Oh, maybe we could do silhouette night now. Now that I have his profile like this, let me just get a little screeny cap of that. His head is his arms are so thin.
This is crazy.
Mother, it's silhouette night. No, Seymour.
No.
I wonder if he likes hipster music, G. I said, and then
Did you just say hipster music G?
What? Did he?
He takes the guitar, goes, boom, he smashes on your head, and he grabs your
Think about
eyeballs,
that
and he
boom.
pops them like grapes, and
Think about
blood
that
squirting
boom.
everywhere, and he rips your skull in two.
Yeah,
that's
Bukkake
gonna be a
theater,
great,
there we
great,
go.
gameplay session. Anyway,
You wouldn't use it in the gameplay
all right,
sessions.
guys,
No.
we got to end the show.
Now,
man.
guys-
we have to. This show is going way too long. We
Yeah,
got
I
to get
agree.
started with Modern Warfare 3 for today. All right, so thank you all. It's been a
Just
great
sort of look
show.
like a beatnik.
I appreciate all of you
We
supporting
can't do
and
it,
chilling
man.
with me.
That's discipline.
Tomorrow, I'll talk about my experience today, obviously, in Modern Warfare. I'll talk.
Yes, tomorrow we will discuss today. And then
As
the day
always.
after that, we will discuss tomorrow. And then yesterday, I will have discussed today. Okay?
Of course.
About how Like a Dragon Gaiden went. We'll see if there's any more news updates on these stories and the like, and we'll go from there. I thank you all. You guys are awesome. Great show today. Thanks for the feedback. Again, please give me your feedback. Leave comments on this video and let me know what you think about...
Come on.
Excuse me. Please let me know about the topics discussed.
I hate you.
And we'll see what happens.
Let's
Thank
see
you
what-
all.
I guess you'll
See you
see.
tomorrow.
I get the thing.
Okay. What's funny is, as you guys can hear, I'm almost better. Like, I have very little post-nasal drip right now. It's a little bit.
I have a
not
little
lot.
post-nasal
But
drip,
every
not
once in
all
a
of it.
while, I get the tickle in my throat, and then I
Get 'em.
cough. I'm like, oh my god, it sucks. But I'm almost, this cold is
trickle
almost
in my
gone.
throat?
3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks that I've had it. But I think it's almost gone now.
I actually
almost
had
all the
it.
symptoms.
I know what
Which is
it
excellent.
feels like.
All right, guys. So, a brief break. This will not be a lengthy break.
Brief break.
I'm just going to run and use the restroom, see what my wife's up to, come right back, and we're going to jump into Modern
Why?
Warfare 3. Gunner
She's
glasses
doing
to
the
start,
same
by the way.
thing,
We've hit
staring
that,
at
that
a
tips
wall.
level.
Yeah, she's
okay.
sucking pennies.
So,
Yeah.
I shall be back soon.
I shall be back.
Okay.
Just give me a couple minutes.
Ah, there
I'm
she
not
is.
going to run an ad or anything here. If an ad automatically runs, my apologies.
Bro.
YouTube just picks when to run ads now.
Get
That's
him,
how
Jay.
it works.
That's
not
true.
Here,
You
I have to have the
do
right
it.
frame. Red, here we go. The
Yeah,
red
show your
frame.
phone.
There we are.
Stop.
All right. I'll be right back, guys. See you in a few minutes.
All right.
Okay.
Well, now seems as good as a time in Eddie to, you know,
To fuck off.
fuck kill her. I was gonna say sewer slide, but yeah, that's a
Sewer
good one
slide.
too.
Oh, okay.
Hold on a second here. There's a couple of things I need to do here, so I'm just gonna let this continue playing.
Sure.
So don't mind me.
Okay.
Chlorine,
Not
yum.
minding.
Good.
Oh yeah. What we know now is that she's not up to working. That's right.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's an interesting discovery that we made today, isn't it?
Yeah.
That, good old Catherine is straight up just like not. Well, I mean, it's a little bit of an assumption on my part, but I gotta say that I think if you are working in retail
Chlorine, yum.
and you are somehow not working on Black Friday, then I don't think you are working in retail. Actually,
Yeah.
I
And-
think. Go on.
Suport was asking what tips are at now at live. I'm a little curious about that
Oh,
too.
let's find out.
Let's find out.
Holy
Of
crap,
course I
we're
remember
so far.
Titanfall.
180.
Oh, big ups,
Originally,
NDO,
I thought
we love
Titanfall was
you.
decent.
We love
With
you.
some interesting things
Holy
with the mech.
shit.
Thank you so much, NDO.
But then when the sequel came out, I felt like it was too samey. I actually thought that the campaign was good, but that the rest of the game was too similar to the original, and it wasn't really going to stand out. And I was right. I was absolutely right.
That's true. Sword Exchange.
I
Like
don't know.
Black Friday is really not that
Titanfall
big a
just
deal
never
anymore.
really
Like
seemed to get
Amazon
its
has
own
some cool deals
identity
this week,
or
but
place,
you know.
which is sad because it wasn't a terrible game or anything.
Yeah, it's sad.
Well, this sucks. I really didn't want to play Rust, but I guess I got stuck into it here. I wasn't paying attention, so I guess I'm
Yeah.
play Rust.
Get
I'll
stuck
try
into
the
my
auto
butt.
shotty. I don't know how it's gonna work.
Whoa! Loud.
Derek, it gets
Phil.
darker here earlier than you. He says not 6 p.m. yet, and it's dark. It's around 4 to 4:30
Thanks,
p.m.
Derek.
that
Yes,
it gets dark.
it's true. He's right.
Shoutout!
It's here, and it is dark.
Washington,
Yeah.
Anyway.
Really? It's hey, it's almost 4 here,
Okay.
so.
Yeah, I mean we're only.
Right. Well, I'm 2 hours behind you.
Oh, okay. Really?
Wait, okay, it's 3:42 here
yes.
in
Okay,
the
so
Rockies.
it is 2 hours behind me. We're adults.
Yeah.
Who can
I have
figure
no
out
idea.
time zones.
Never did I see a clear shot in
That's
any of those
so
people.
loud. Why?
It was just a
Sorry,
fucking
we
mess.
just
It's okay. It got loud out of nowhere.
I don't know why
that one. You heard what he said.
Swayed? Every night, every day. Sway.
Sway.
Back and
You
forth.
ain't got the answers, Sway.
Back and forth. Sway.
War
Crunchy
is
corn,
loud.
yum.
That's true.
That's true. And it's hell.
And it's hell.
Now, I'd just like to make mention here that oops, you can't really see that.
What the fuck is happening?
Now, guys, you might know this. I am a ardent believer in divorce coin. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to like alarm anybody, but
on, boys,
you know,
soy them.
certain things become
Crunchy
new,
corn, yum.
and they come out and they're fine. They're as good as any other coin, really. So there really is no reason to like just because something is different than something you said before. You know, there's no reason not to jump on a new bandwagon. So I'm about to release my own. You know, it's been like a year that we've been running this, and I've earned a little bit of money when detracting. I didn't want to say anything, but you know, I've been keeping some money from Injured Cold. I've been, you know, storing it in my offshore accounts, doing some investments of my own. Hold on, Phil is very loud here.
Jesus.
Shut up, piggy. And I'm you know, the folks at Sword Exchange have been kind enough to, you know, sort of, I don't know, like, I'm not gonna say like let me like get in on the ground floor of like founding a coin or anything like that.
Okay.
But that's they've very friendly like built this button for me to push. Now I don't know what happens if I push this button. He hasn't
You should
explained
push
that
it.
part. Well, I think I may as well just push it. So
Yeah.
here I go.
What is it?
Let's see.
Okay, button was pushed.
Okay.
Okay, pushed again. Pushed many times.
I think
Help.
I'm okay. Well, let's just see
Uh-oh.
if the.
Where is it?
Yes. Correct.
Oh!
So now enjoy Death in the Family coin. That's a Spider-Man themed coin. I'll just hold on a second here. Just gonna quickly. Please do not
I'm
look
pressing
at this part.
buttons.
Please do not look at this part. I'm pushing buttons now. Hold on. Now, guys, you know I expect this to go nowhere but up. Okay.
Okay.
This new Death in the Family coin. I'm very proud of it. I didn't have that much to do with it really, but you know it's still pretty good. So
Wow.
sounds good to me. I've purchased a small amount of DTF coin, Death in the Family coin. Please invest now. I beg
I'm
you.
actually gonna get some.
That's great. I'm very happy to hear
I
that.
just sold all my pity coins so I could buy this.
We love
Yeah.
that. Okay, so.
Ooh, I bought 16.
Oh, all right. So
Yeah.
my Snortfolio is now robust. Divorce coin, I never really felt super good about divorce coin, and it is in the toilet.
Sure.
As you know. So
Sure.
I'm just doing the smart thing, and I'm moving on to a good coin. Now,
Hey,
I
we're
mean,
both
well, they're all
featured
good
paydays.
coins,
Cool.
but this one is a really good one because you just go straight to snortexchange.com.
You own 6,000?
Well, I founded the company.
Woo!
Okay, I have
That's
to have some stake in the matter here, Injured Cold. Okay,
That's right.
This is not now. I don't want anybody here believing the rumors that this is like, you know, insider trading, and it's like it's not okay to like encourage a bunch of people who are your friends to like, you know, buy into your company. Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but that's not what this is.
I am not addressing this nonsense at all. This is not okay. Number one, this is not a pump and dump scheme. I don't know why people in the chat are saying that. Wait, hold on. Somebody said that. Okay, no. Okay, no. nobody has said that this is a pump and dump scheme, so I'm not saying that either. Okay, 'cause that sounds okay. That's fine.
Nope.
I'm just
saying
gonna
that,
end the
so.
stream. I think I've been talking a bit too long. I feel like my throat's feeling a little bit dry. I'm
Ooh, let's go with the trap.
I gotta drink some Rebel Tears.
Ooh, let's do it.
Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thanks for the positivity, guys.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun, even though it wasn't, you know.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Did you have a good day?
I did. It was so good.
Good. Me too.
Yeah.
Got anything to say before we go? Anything
I was
coming
just
up
happy.
for you? Me too.
Just stuff with you and Thanksgiving. It's gonna be good.
Yes. Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody if I don't see you.
Yeah.
But, that'll
See
be
you Wednesday.
Yeah, I guess we'll stream on Wednesday, so you don't have to have a stream day on Thanksgiving then, right?
Well, and Wednesday's his day off.
Yes. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's me for the day. Indrid, say goodbye, Indrid.
Bye, Indrid.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Rattlesnakes and alligators right away. Come away, right away, come away. Where cotton's king and men are chattels, Union boys will win the battles right away. Come away, right away, come away. We'll all go down to Dixie, away, away. Each Dixie boy